About to start. About to start.
Alright,
We live. We live.
let me pull up the
Let me
chat.
I mean,
I just want to say one thing. Orame got me excited for this flashback to the Jujutsu because
about to start.
they a little too strong, son. Whoever they are, if they a little too much for me,
I know too much.
bro. That ice is ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, son.
It's
This
crazy.
chapter was so good.
It
It
was,
was so good.
Shorty came through like Sub-Zero.
bro. Hey,
Sub-Zero.
where is my
She
super
just like
suit?
she gotta keep all of them alive. She said, "Oh nah, you all we need, but let's get everyone else out the paint."
Bro,
was
she
like,
is
damn.
so cold.
I
Like,
swear,
Literally, like.
you need to do it. Alone will be enough, bro. You do like we're gonna die. Like he said,
Yeah,
over,
he
bro.
said, yeah, we know for it.
and of course the ending. That
Yo,
pull-up was
where's the good sorcerers from the Pika Jujutsu, bro? Like where they at? So like, damn.
Them niggas was doing their best to try to beat Sukuna and couldn't. So, like,
Cause I'm
you,
thinking, right?
you just
Like,
know
are
that nigga
are like the
different.
current special grades we have like Yuki and Gojo and stuff like that. Like, are they our last line of defense? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that all we got?
Yeah.
Cause
even
like,
then,
Wait,
like even
wait, Tori,
remember
I'm
They
when
were
it first
asking-
started.
understaffed for a big.
wait,
for a minute
let
too.
Tori
no,
ask
I
that
was asking
again?
like,
I didn't hear
are
it.
the special grades the last like line of defense we had? Like, there's probably more special grades we obviously don't know about. But I'm
I mean, in the world, yeah, but no, those are the only 4 special.
in the
grades
world.
It's been any. I mean,
Yeah,
you
that's
don't know
what.
about the
Yeah,
other
that's what I was
countries,
asking.
you just
Yeah,
know
okay.
Japan.
But after this arc though, they're not really gonna be able to just chill, you know, in at the Jujutsu Tech or nothing like that. So they're gonna have to move around. So we probably gonna get more special grades anyways.
But that
Yeah.
question, Tori, as well, like y'all remember in the first arc in the Cursed Womb, where there was that special grade, and then there was Sukuna, and Sukuna was like, "Bro, we categorized in the same."
Yeah, he was like,
Like,
we're at the same
we're not
level.
built the
Like
same,
the hell?
like-
Yeah, I understand that too. But I was just asking because like the more people like that Keegan revealed from the Pika Jujutsu, like Urame and the Brain and
Yeah,
Sukuna,
they're different.
like we're the
they're
ones on our
different.
side, bro. We're our,
Nigga,
you know,
we not peak for a reason, bro. Like, you the mud.
So, like
And Gojo and Yuki.
that's all. That's all we.
I mean, Yuta too,
Oh,
but Yuta
Yuta
lives
is in Africa.
Malik, bro. Malik,
In Africa, you
Malik, I want to bring something to your attention.
You
I don't know if you
nutty.
thought about this, but in Volume 0, right? I just read this. I'm a fraud, but I just read it like, yeah. And you know,
Nelly, hold on. Did Nelly you
nah,
read
he
it?
ain't read it, but
Nah.
it's not a spoiler. I already told Nelly. I already
my
told Nelly. I already
God.
told.
What's wrong
But nah,
with
listen,
Bro,
what's wrong with me? I already read it. I'm
negligence, bro.
good.
Is what it
I'm
is.
in the clear, like you know what I'm saying. But yeah, listen, you know how in the
It's 4 chapters.
it's relax, like you know how in Volume 0 that nigga with the glasses and the beret on, like the dude that's with Yuta right now. You know that dude, right? You know the rope he used on Geto or on Godo, right?
Yeah, it's special. Yeah, it's super special.
What is it called?
It was taking away Gojo's curse.
Yeah. That stuff. Could they use that shit to open the prison block, like the prison room? Like if they could break it, like with that same kind of material that negates curse energy.
Theoretically, it should be possible.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Because I forgot. I didn't even.
Because we don't know how the prison realm works. We don't even know, like,
Yeah.
voice activated.
Voice
Like,
active.
it's just ghetto, only
I mean,
ghetto.
Oh
it's
my
can-
god. Yeah.
Only ghetto can use it.
Open sesame, dog.
Watch it be hell. No, listen, watch it be
Like
hell.
Siri,
and
bro?
Find out that
I
Okay.
swear.
it'll be really
A series.
no. It'll be super hell if ghetto like Kabuto, he the only one that can
Oh, that would be cool.
take it off. Like, and they get ghetto down to his last HP bar. He like, whoa! If you kill me, I'm not opening this box.
Bro,
Like,
obviously the right answer is just to off that nigga, bro. They'll have to be alright with that. They gonna have to be
Yeah,
alright with
Chance
that.
is be alright with no
bro.
Gojo.
they
Is
gonna like,
what
alright,
it is.
Gojo.
Yeah, for real. Like, damn, that's tough. But hey, you taking one for the team. Like, you got to go.
Nah, cause they know it's like even without Gojo there.
Yeah.
Like,
It's really, it don't even really seem like it's even low key, bro. It seems like it's kind of overwhelming.
Cause it's like it's a whole bunch of rogue. Cause I remember, if you remember Ina from chapter 93 when
know
Ina
what
was
you're
telling
talking
them with Gojo gone,
a
then the
bunch of
sorcerers,
a bunch
the
of
evil
sorcerers and curses gonna
and
come out.
curse-
Yeah.
and Curse gonna make they move, whatever. So it's like the Jujutsu Ha families, they really in the mud
Heck.
because the head of the Zenin clan is like incapacitated. We don't know if he's dead. Now Vita, he may still
Yeah.
be alive, the Gojo family, said the Gojo family finna be in shambles because
Yeah.
Gojo gone. Like, because he was a one-man clan, basically.
Yeah.
And then we know the Kamo family. I don't know. They see Choso, they may reach and be like, "Hey, Choso, you know what I'm saying? You might
Yeah,
want to
just
become
slide
the clan
through, bro.
head." Like, on
See,
some
the
shit like
problem
that.
though is like the environment, like in general, like the whole setting of Japan and Tokyo and all this shit. Like, it's not safe anymore. Like, they can't just stay here anymore. You know what I'm saying? Unless they're gonna fight for their lives every day. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody knows where they are. Like, all these cursed youth stuff. Now that Gojo's gone, they're not scared of them anymore. You know what I'm saying? We used to
No,
know.
Yeah,
we
you're right.
definitely going overseas.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, they're gonna have to move. So my point is, like, in these new countries, there's probably more. Like, do they have other bases here and stuff like that? Because I don't think it's been mentioned that they have like a worldwide. Like, I know it's like,
We know sorcerers from other lands because Miguel is from
yeah,
abroad.
yeah, but I'm saying, like, is that like, is it gonna be like an isolated thing? Like, that's all I'm wondering. Like, or if it's
No,
gonna
I
be
mean,
more.
if Miguel's random country or whatever, his
Yeah,
random tribe has it, then I'm sure more
yeah, more
advanced
advanced.
civilizations
Yeah,
have it,
true.
like in America and shit like that. And Yuki always say, the special grade, she always say she overseas
Yeah.
and she never at the school, so I'm pretty sure there's more sorcerers out there.
Yeah, I'm good.
It'd be crazy when they find out Gojo gone, because Gojo be going overseas too on business
Yeah, all
trips,
the time.
quote unquote.
Yeah.
So it'd be wild seeing the news around the world when Gojo get.
I mean, the whole world
Well,
finna be in
news
shambles
book
now,
for
dog. Like, all these powerful people, like, finna start moving.
And they can't even
Just
see
like
him. First, we have to see how they can even explain like what went down, like in the whole
Yeah,
Shibuya,
Yeah.
because they can't even see like a
Yeah.
meteor fell because they can literally see it. So it's like, I wonder what they're gonna say.
Yeah, aside from curse users, like other people
regular
can't see
humans
it,
have
like
no clue what's
anything.
going on, bro. They just dying for no reason, right now. Like, well, at least from their eyes.
Yeah. All right. So y'all, I mean, we all hit the chapter. So
Yeah.
let's just get through like
Yeah,
the main
Of
kind of
course.
stuff that went down.
Start us off with the Chosos, dude.
Yeah, so with Yuji, clearly doesn't know that he has like anything to do with the whole
controlling
Choso. Cause like
Yeah.
even Panda kind of was like, oh, this happened with Toto too, but like Yuji, it's still
they
not
finally
clicking
realized it.
that like it could be him. So it's like that whole thing it's pretty well. I wonder if that means we're getting like really close to him realizing that it's him.
Mhm.
I feel like it will definitely happen within like the next couple chapters, but yeah, Choso. I'm surprised that even after like his fight with Yuji, he still had like this power. Like I know he's not full power, he said himself, but he was still
dialogue
putting
was
in
fucking
work,
clean.
bro. I was like, yo, especially that
so
panel,
it's so
like the
was
double
so
spread,
good, bro.
like how Kege used like
Yeah,
when the arrow was going like right and then it hit I forgot her name, bro.
Yeah, he curved it.
Yeah, he curved
That
it.
shit was
Yeah,
dope.
and then like
Yeah.
in the same movement, he slashed down and hit Cheto, and it's like
Yeah.
you
Yeah, that's
really
cool.
using like one page to do both. I was like, that's cool as
This
hell.
is raw.
Nah,
Yeah,
I was saying like
even
Choso and
Kamo was like,
Yume.
oh
Oh, go ahead. You good?
no, that's literally I was just saying like Kamo was also surprised by how he was using his
yeah.
butt
He said,
technique.
hold up, I
He
can
was
do
like,
that.
oh shit.
I was like, you better, bro. Shit. Level up.
Yeah, because Noritoshi, they have like limitations since they're humans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They like anemic or something. They can't use the blood to its full
But niggas always got
potential,
some
but
anemic shit going
Choso
on.
is like
They always got some disease
Choso, like,
that fuck them over, bro.
Choso is a cursed pain, so he like got the best of both worlds of being like a human, well, being part human and
Parker.
can just he don't get human diseases apparently, so he good. Can just be busted.
And since
He's
he's
so
part
raw,
cursed,
too.
like, well, never mind.
Nah, you good, you good. I was just saying he's so raw.
Yeah.
He look
Yeah.
raw.
My
Choso
favorite
was
part
really
about
good.
my favorite part about the Choso stuff too is like how like when he was saying is there any reason not to put my life on the line for my little brother, like his familial like what is it, what's the word, I guess responsibility, you know what I'm saying, that he feels for his family and brothers and stuff like that. Like now that that's kind of bleeding into Yuji, bro, like I'm kind of scared for this nigga, bro, because he really might not stop until he's
Yeah.
killed, you know, like. And I was kind of looking forward to him being like a part of the
Our
team.
team?
Or,
I hope
yeah.
so. Like it
So
would
I
be
don't want him
so
to like
nice.
push himself to like death like in this fight right here. So hopefully Yuki showing up to stop that though. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, Choso, Choso. I've started to like him so much this arc.
Man.
Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's so crazy.
Because in
With his
original
fight with
media,
Yuji, and then now it's just so good. And this is yet another chapter where that that memory ship, bro, is just so foul. Like,
it is.
I have to mention
And
it yet again.
what makes it worse is that like Choso's really ride or die for his brothers that Yuji himself killed, and like
Yes,
now,
bro.
like he's literally remembering his brothers in the chapter, and then he's like, "I'm gonna die for Yuji" when Yuji's the brother's killer. So it's like, damn,
Crazy.
worst way
Dog.
to
Like,
go out, bro. Like if he does go out, like damn.
Yuji gonna be in shambles when he finds out that this is what he's doing to people.
That's so
Because Sean, I was talking to Sean on the TL about this earlier, and he was saying, how like Yuji's main dream is to die with genuine friends around him and stuff like that. But
Hey,
this
genuine?
memory
Hey,
manipulation will
maybe
make
Oh yeah,
this
he's
say not
memory
that
gonna.
word, bro.
manipulation will make. Well, nah, I mean, obviously nobody want
Yeah,
fake friends that they put there. You know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
that.
Like that's, but yeah. So like, if all of his friends end up like being affected by this, or a bunch of people, it's gonna make him want to push those people away more than it would make him want to accept them. You know what I mean?
He's
Because
gonna start questioning whether the
any of his
relationships he
bonds
has
are
right
real. Yeah.
now are real. Yeah.
Mhm.
Prince of Rain
So
said that ice ability is probably his favorite so far. Yeah, we were just talking about it. Like that ice ability,
it's
man,
ridiculous.
bro. Like
It's so strong and it seems so easy to use, but that just might be because of Arame being just that strong, you know. But she's literally
yeah,
just blowing on her hand and causing they can't do anything.
Frost
And then even when
Cone, bro. Like
Choso tried to break out of it, you know what I'm saying, with his blood manipulation, and she just speed blitzed him and got right. It put an ice like spike to his face, bro. There's
you're just
nothing you
gonna
can do
start to
about that.
think. You're just gonna start to think that's the only reason he has friends. That's what Ann said. I was like, that'd be tough for him, bro. Like if he's like,
It
man,
would.
or
What
what
if
if
he's been doing it longer
yeah,
than just
what if he
Jujutsu?
starts doubting like his like actual genuine friends that maybe they don't really like me and it's just like my technique, and then he goes through like a
Yeah.
him being in
Yeah,
shambles kind of arc. That'd be wild.
the aftermath of this arc is one of the things I look forward to the most.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's gonna be so good, so good.
Yeah, I kind of want to see how Yuki got here. I felt like
Yeah, me
she
too.
got here
Me
through
too.
some unconventional means.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Cause her dragonfly thingy or centipede thingy, whatever that
It
thing
looks like
is, she
Rayquaza,
has,
Luffy.
whatever that thing is, I want to know what it does. Plus, like, I don't know, man. Yuki just wrong to me. Like, she don't take missions, and she taught Toto how to be a sorcerer or how to, use his ability or whatever. Like, she just clean. Like, everything about her clean.
Hey,
And she's also another character that knew the old ghetto very well. So like it'll be cool seeing more interactions between her and the possessed ghetto. You know, just seeing like you weren't like this, yada yada yada, and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, and she the only other special grade besides Yuta that we ain't
Beautiful.
yeah,
Beautiful.
forgot that
Word,
special
bro.
grade, bro. Hey, you know she can go hard.
need that.
Let's see how she show out right now.
What about ghetto?
Yeah, like she's probably like, because our forces have we've lost so many.
Too many, bro.
It's actually kind of
We
ridiculous.
were already understaffed too. Like they always mention, like man, we barely have any. Like we barely have enough sorcerers to deal with like curses in general, and then Shibuya just, good lord, take out so
Yeah.
many.
So her being here, I'm not gonna say things are equal, but it definitely doesn't put it as disadvantageous as
As
it was
before,
before,
yeah.
especially with Gojo being sealed.
Yeah, I'll see that as well. Cause yeah, if she didn't show up, bro, yeah, they won. Like Ghetto and
I mean,
Exactly.
bro,
Orihime.
Rame could have won
Rame?
alone. That's the worst
Yeah, that's what
part,
I'm
bro.
saying.
Like,
Like,
Geto doesn't even have to be here. Bro, Rame just watched
Ghetto's
it.
the one nerfing Orame by telling her not to kill everybody. You know, like if
Exactly.
if she wanted to, she really could have handled us, bro. Like, that's tough.
And then
we,
her
we
ice
had
is so
Momo
fast.
on her broom, like Mr. Malik saying last last discussion that she was looking intimidating, and then she was hurt that.
I told him, bro.
And she was. Wait, hold on. So she was looking down
Malik,
like,
we not
what's
gonna count like
good?
she wasn't, but I told you
Hey,
she
let me
was
just
not.
say this. No, I knew she was. Hold on, bro. I knew she was. We already established that she's not
She not
that
nice at
nice.
all.
Like, we know she's not like, but she was. You know what I'm saying? She pulled up on them. You know what
She
I'm saying?
thought she had
On
it.
some
That's
game
all that
shit.
matters, bro. You know what I'm saying?
She thought she
She
had
thought
it.
she had it. They blocked it. Urami blocked the shit with her bare hands, bro. You know what? Man, get
Yeah.
her.
It was pretty action packed.
After,
but
bro.
It was good as action chapter.
It
Really,
was.
really liked it.
Yeah, and also
Also
Yuji.
got some hands, bro.
Yuji's realizing more, like his importance of like Sukuna's vessel, since like obviously he wasn't frozen, and then when he charged in and to break Choso out the ice, she was just like, whose body do you think that is? So
Yeah.
we could have those more of those like self hostage situations. That's like, if you do X,
Oh, where he threatens to kill
yeah,
us. So,
that kind of thing that a lot of people in his position do. So
he can really do it a lot, low key.
Yeah.
There's really no limit on it. So honestly, I try. If every time I'm finna lose a fight, hey, bro.
It's like, that's right.
Well, that's only if they wanted the Sukuna resurrection. So that would really only work on like one faction, I guess. But
Yeah.
I really do not know what's gonna happen after this chapter, bro. Like this arc just keeps on giving.
Yeah.
I never know what's gonna end.
yeah, I mean, Geto is definitely
It's still
gonna
gas, regardless.
fight,
So I'm just-
fight for Yuji. So to get Yuji, you know what I'm saying? He said he wants a messenger. So yeah, he gonna have to fight her regardless. It just matters if she's gonna be strong enough to get them out of there alive, basically. But
He just said
By
Yuji got
herself.
spawn protection so they can't harm him. I was like, damn, bro. It's good to know. And I keep forgetting Geto has hands. Like, I don't know why I think he's not the type to
bro,
have
he's a
hands.
master,
But he
like a
really
master
just be
commander.
swinging, bro. I'm like, God. Like,
Yeah.
Choso pulled up. We all saw, like, the Choso and Yuji fight, bro. But Geto's like, nah, I can box, nigga. Like,
It's clean. Like I just want. What's her curse ability, bro? Like that's what I'm trying to see.
oh, Yuki is right.
Yeah.
Because, like, the way
I
she
just
dealt
really
with the
wanna know
ice,
how
I
she
wonder
gets
how. Because,
out
like,
of here.
like, the panel is completely black. So Gege really wasn't trying to see that shit, bro. Like,
Yeah, how she got there.
like, we're gone, just black panel, and then she just there, everyone's safe.
It's like they were about to get get fucking crushed, and all the ice just broke. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Son,
she
we're
appeared.
gonna die. Yeah, that panel's wild.
Maybe it was her little flying thing that broke that shit.
Yeah. Outdoor fish this time instead of indoor fish.
Shout out Crollo, bro.
Crollo, bro.
Outdoor fish way more overpowered.
Yeah.
What?
Outdoor fish.
Outdoor fish is
pretty
ridiculous,
chill.
bro. Hey man, shout out Nintendo.
Also, I have to say, I really like of course they were getting bodied, but I really liked how Gege like showed, they were trying to fight back, with Panda and
Oh yeah.
the rest of the other students.
Because
Yeah, because
Claire's
even
trying to go
Yuji,
home.
bro. Like Yuji been going through it this entire arc.
Yeah, I'm surprised he still got fuel in the tank, bro. Like, man, he's
Yeah.
been in like 8 different fights.
Bro, Geto just beat that nigga ass like 5 seconds.
Oh yeah.
It's just crazy that he already back up ready. And he got knocked back down, got back up. Like, it's ridiculous.
Panda really named this technique unblockable drumming, and then it got countered. I was like, damn.
Yeah, it was tough. Unblockable, and then just get some immediately counted. Like,
Wow.
Wait, what is
Oh,
Panda's
yeah,
rank, bro?
also-
Grade 1? Or grade 2?
I think it's semi-grade 1.
Grade 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, special grade is gonna be heavily needed in these
Yeah.
heavily needed. Yuji low key getting so he gonna be once he recover. He trains a little bit more, so he gonna be crazy.
Yeah. He just needs to master his techniques that Sukuna has, and then he'll be good to go. But that might be a break, because the level of first grade, just first grade is pretty big too. like Tsunami
Now, actually,
Tiendo.
Panda may be beneath Inumaki. Now I was thinking about it, because I know Inumaki is semi-grade 1. And I think Panda
Oh,
is like a grade below him.
Bro?
Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Okay.
oh, also, y'all remember how way back in the day, right? They was talking about how like the curses that are the elements, like natural disasters, like volcanoes and shit, are you know the most dangerous because people fear them like the most. Rational fear, shit like that. Blah blah blah. How y'all think it's gonna be like with these elements like ice and fire and shit like that? You know what I mean? Like y'all think those gonna be like the most powerful curse techniques to be able to use, like in a
This
way?
is nature
Just the
based.
elements are so versatile,
It
like.
just
'Cause, like
depends,
the
bro.
way,
It depends on
yeah, like the
who
way
uses
Urami
it.
and Sukuna use their ice and their fire, like I'm seeing some major potential, like with elemental.
I don't know. So Kuna is like that's
Nah,
not
it
even his
wasn't, but
main.
it was
I don't know.
still ridiculously powerful just for him to throw
No, I'm
around.
saying
You know what I mean?
he was like opening some type of gate, calling upon
Yeah.
flames.
Mhm.
You remember that?
But either no, I'm just saying like
Yeah.
curse, like elemental curse energy though. Like I'm wondering how versatile, like
No, I know what you mean. Like when it
yeah, like even if it's not your
I
main
mean,
curse
Momo
technique,
just
if you
used
can use
wind.
it type shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, could anybody develop like curse techniques this strong, like elemental? Because it doesn't seem like you said it's not like it was Sakuna's main technique and he was still using fire. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? This might be
yeah,
Urame's main technique though, like because it's like ice formation and shit like this. So
Also, one
and it's
thing
a
as well that I
reverse
wanted to
technique as
mention
well.
was, you know how when Gojo was telling Gato like, bro, why are you letting yourself be used like this?
mhm.
And his body reacted. That could also be something that happens with Yuki, since she knows Gato from back in the day
Yeah,
as well.
that's what I was saying earlier as well. That I was like, so
Yeah.
yeah, since they got history, like deep history,
Yeah,
not just like I knew him, like they actually had a lot of combos before. We can get a lot more insight
Yeah.
on who Geto was and how much he's changed due to the curse possessing him and
Yeah,
stuff.
I think we could see another reaction from Gato,
That'd be
but
wild.
we'll see.
I'm still sick. He was using
Yeah, bro.
his
Not
curse
everyone
ability
knows
wrong the
the juice they
entire
got,
time.
bro.
Like I was so annoyed,
He
bro.
was using it wrong, bro. Like,
Yes, the entire time. And he was already special grade. Imagine how. Oh my god, bro. Imagine.
that's why I think it was 2 weeks ago where we were talking about this, like seeing these ancient beings' insight on how to use jujutsu is so crazy because
Yes,
it
Sakuna
wasn't even
said
his
this shit a
technique.
long time ago, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
their
Sakuna knows
he
how to
was
EXP
use
telling
Megumi.
alone.
Sakuna
Yeah,
literally knows how to use Megami technique better than he does, bro. Like
through their
that's why I'm
EXP
wondering
alone.
if,
That's
if
crazy.
Jujutsu isn't like the way Gojo explained it, like it's mostly like innate, right? But I feel like there has to be a part of Jujutsu that got lost in translation because there's no way they know like. Maybe it's because they're curses, so it's different for them. You know what I mean? But it seems like these curses know like a
way
lot more
more.
than just their own jujutsu. You know what I mean? Like it seems like they know how other people's jujutsu should be used, or how other people's curse techniques should be used, like for
Can that
maximum
be through
efficiency.
like
So,
experience though? Like if you fought a lot of Shounen people that are using
I mean,
like
of course, 'cause he definitely
yeah,
did, because he was Sukuna, so
yeah,
he definitely fought a lot of
Shounen people, and
any
then they're using it
family.
like way like better than Make Me was. He's like, what the hell? Why aren't you doing it like
Yeah,
them?
but
Type shit.
the reason I was just curious is because like Malik mentioned, like the gate where he pulled like the fire ability from it's not his
Oh
own.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm wondering if there's a way to use jujutsu that's not your own, and it just got lost some like throughout history, because it seems like it might be possible just because of what we see Sukuna did. But at the same time, I don't
Yeah,
know, because Ghetto's ability is literally that, to use other people or curses to use their power. So I don't know. It could be
Yeah,
still like
Sejuan,
a
yeah,
good ability.
he's pretty new when it comes to like the sorcerer game, but we already knew from jump that his body itself, like Yuji's body, like off rip, was already like peak. Like he was
crazy.
like
Yeah,
yeah, his
Yeah,
records,
yeah.
he was beating records and all that. So when it just comes, of course he can get better over time, but hand to hand, he's still better than most because like sorcerers already have their own abilities, so they don't have to like box. Like
Yeah, I
Camo
mean,
doesn't even have
even
to.
back, yeah, like even back during oh well, Megami, like when Yuji first came back, Megami had already, and that was before knew he was stronger. He said that Yuji would have been able to beat all of them in hand-to-hand combat together, like if he was just by himself. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was he didn't even know he was training. So now, like all the way in Shibuya, Yuji's like physical, like body and his physical like fighting is probably ahead of most people we're gonna meet. But it's
Yeah,
just the fact that he's not. he's
He's
not
just not good with curse techniques.
experienced in
So like
curse.
martial
Yeah,
arts, like Yuji got the martial arts thing down. Of course, you can always just improve naturally, but he's already like up there when it comes to just sorcerers. So yeah,
yeah.
he just has to work on like his curse techniques, and then that will really elevate his game
Yeah,
than just like martial arts.
because Gojo did say that eventually Sukuna's curse technique was going to be, etched into Yuji's body.
Yeah,
So
he did say it.
that could be soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully.
He said it was gonna happen eventually. Bro, imagine Yuji used the shit
Yeah.
Sukuna was doing.
Yuji using techniques
I
is
can
gonna be
say-
ridiculous.
I can say
son.
this name, Efufi,
You're gonna be
something
hitting
like that.
black flashes while
He
using
said
Sukuna's curse.
He's the only one that thinks Shibuya is dragon. We've been here for a minute.
Oh.
So like you're not, because like most people thought it would end.
What'd you
like,
say?
No, some in the comments saying that they think Shibuya is a bit dragon now, and I'm saying that it's been like a lot of people did think it's gonna end like so many chaps ago. So like I can definitely see, yeah, because like even before Todo like even came, like people were thinking it was gonna end, and it's been like how long since?
Well,
then?
I wouldn't say that it's dragging because it's not like it's boring. I feel like for an arc to be dragging, it has to be
That's be boring.
like overstaying
Think
its
that's it?
welcome. You know what I mean? But it's not like Shibuya is really overstaying its welcome. Stuff keeps happening like that would naturally happen because of the events. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't think it's really unnatural for the
I feel it.
yeah. I don't think it's
I can
really
definitely
natural
get where the
or
takes are
unnatural.
coming from though, because we've been here a hot
Do
minute.
you think it's dragon, Noli?
Dragon might not have been the word I'll use because, like I said, as long as it's good, like I don't.
I mean,
really
it's just
care.
a long arc. In my opinion.
It's just long as hell. But
Yeah.
I could definitely see like why people say it, just because like we could have ended like before, but of course, like Tori said, the events just keep naturally like happening. It's just Mingakus would have just cut it off by now, but
yeah.
I
don't see a reason to cut it off if nothing's wrong with it. Like so I think it's fine. I mean, this is clearly the final,
to add more grades to the curse period. Based on what y'all were saying, isn't it kind of weird that now Gojo wanted to add more grades to the curse spirits and sorcerers since they were stronger before?
He did. Like that was his whole goal.
Yeah,
to add more grades.
He was trying to get the high earth to realize that people were like the curses and the sorcerers were stronger than like the grades could contain. Basically, like people like Todo, Yuji, Yuta, they're gonna go above special grade. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna clear the ranks. So there's gonna have to be more. In the same way for curses, there's like Sukuna, there's curses that are stronger than special grade right now. So
yeah, because like like Malcolm mentioned before, like the special grade, like there are too many different like parts of being a special grade. So it's like the thing's too big. So it doesn't make sense why you want to add more just to make it more
streamlined. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you need to really know who you can rely on in what situation. Yeah. You know what I mean? And having special grade labeled on it. And then somebody tries to go fight a 15-finger Sukuna, you know what I mean? And they're special grade. They just gonna be laid out if they're not like actually. You know
and then
what I mean?
Now you just lost a special grade for no reason when you could have planned a bit better. So yeah,
they're gonna have to start sending more than one special grade to fights too. Low key.
Yeah, because like they're sending two like Todo and Yuji non-special grades to fight special grades, and they be doing well. So it's like, hey, that could be the move.
Yeah, but that's really all I got to think about. Unless y'all got some other topics.
Yeah, I got like when I was thinking about Yuji, like after this arc, I was thinking like we know Choso not going back with the sorcerer. Like
yeah,
he still wants to kill Nobara. And if they don't, like let's just say Yuki doesn't manage to get Gojo back. Ino and Megami and them were saying, or Ino was saying that since Gojo's gone, nobody's there to protect Yuji, and it's just like the higher ups are just gonna start getting bold and taking out people they don't like. So
it's not the time
I could see Choso and Yuji like going on some, if Choso don't get body here, on some type of adventure. Trying to like I don't know, fighting people or something. I don't know. I could see them like doing something like that though, like for some reason. I don't know how it happened, but I just know Choso wouldn't be working with the sorcerers because he still wants to kill Nobara.
Out of there, huh?
Like, yeah, Yuji even asked if he was an
they said
ally,
they got her at the
and
last.
He said no.
Yeah, they said they got Nobara at the last second.
Okay, so yeah, he not going in that case. Yeah, we'll see. But I don't know if Yuji gonna split up from Orchard because I mean I know the higher ups might be trying to kill him. It also depends on who, if Yuki goes with him, if Yuta comes back, like shit like that,
Yeah,
because Yuta obviously know that Gojo wanted him safe. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody could tell him. You know, it wouldn't really take much. So he would definitely keep Yuji safe too. I mean, it probably wouldn't be the same amount of protection, obviously, because they'll probably just try to go past Yuta. But we already know that they can't stay at Jujutsu Tech anyways, so they're gonna have to get somewhere safe.
I don't see Yuji getting expelled. Nah, Yuji. Yeah, like when it comes to the higher ups trying to get Yuji out the paint, it's way more likely now than before. And yeah, being expelled too, like because we already know Kusakabe wants him gone, and it's not hard for Kusakabe's argument to work for everyone else too, like Panda and them. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's very easy to just blame Yuji based on what Sukuna would do. So and since Gojo's gone, he doesn't have the protection. That's why for him to like still be here, like people are saying he's either gonna have to like live that like vigilante life that like he's like on the run, but he's still like trying to help with the cursed spirits. It's just not officially help them, and or like Yuta or Yuki like take instead of Gojo protecting them, those two protect them instead. But if like the special grades don't like give that protection from the higher ups, then yeah, he's definitely like getting punished by like the higher ups just for letting Sukuna, do all that. Even though they don't have the context, but yeah, he's still being blamed. So that's unfortunate for him. Yeah, I could see him like his execution date. Like we actually get it now. Like we all right, you're being executed in like 2 months or something. Like because before it was just postponed until he gets out the fingers. But yeah, I could see it just we actually get a good date, and then he's just on a time limit. Kind of like Black Bulls up the F arc. I don't read Black over, so more than 20 more. Just a comparison. Yeah, and Fire Force too. They were like expelled too as well. But yeah, y'all got something else y'all want to say? Or
Really, I think this arc's gonna end in like 3 chapters though. Y'all trying to
yeah,
bet
I
plus or
feel like
minus? Let's get it.
Yuki got to
Plus
be
or
in like
minus
the
three
last thing.
chapters.
I'm gonna say minus, bro, because honestly, this next Yuki shit, it might not last as long as I think.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna
Like
say
it really could be half a chapter, bro. Like the
Yeah.
Yuki shit.
yeah, because it doesn't seem like Gege really gearing up to do a whole other fucking, you know what I'm saying, long fight
I
between
don't
special
know.
grades.
You never know.
Yeah,
You
you
never know.
never know.
Oh, I just tweaked.
Well,
I wanted to mention this too, cause Momo was telling Yuji that we gotta do this until Udahime's
oh,
ability gets
gets
ready.
here. Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
whatever Udahime's ability is, maybe it takes them somewhere else, or maybe it like provides a
I'm trying to see
barrier of some
her.
sort where she can like hold something off, or just something to get away, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe her ability was to call, I don't know, Yuki there somehow.
Yuki did.
But we'll see in this chapter.
Sejuan said, "Do y'all think we're gonna see Maki and Nobito again?" I think we're definitely gonna see. Like, hopefully, Maki's alive, but we're gonna see him. I'll see a post arc, like Printer like cleaning up, and then like people like, "Oh shit, that's Maki," and then she's just like burnt. But yeah, like we're definitely gonna see him again, but I think like their damage, like it's just how much damage did they take? Like that'd be kind of like the price they paid for participating in Shibuya. I don't know where Gege wants to go with that. Like, would it be, I feel like Nobito be out of commission though. Like, no more family head kind of thing. Like he just out of here. But Maki, I honestly, what happens to her? Like, I don't know if she's gonna get nerfed or if she's just gonna have like a look. Like she just looks different, or you know, yeah,
I
like
think Gege said he's gonna draw her with shorter hair. I'm pretty sure he said that. Or
whatever.
he or she, I don't know what Gege is.
Yeah. Yeah, but now Bito, yeah, like Tendon family head. I'm sorry, bro. You got kicked out.
I hope he in the
know?
mud.
Yeah,
Well,
like
you said, well, I'm sorry, what happened?
like he was asking if we're gonna see Maki or Nobito again. I'm saying that Nobito, I can still see him alive, but I don't see him as the family head anymore. Like he's definitely gonna like we're gonna need a new family head. Like I don't see him leading the Zenin clan after this. And
I was
Maki,
honestly kind of surprised, like he wasn't stronger considering how hailed the Zenny clan is. Like, I don't know if that curse was just that strong, like that special grade,
was.
or if it was just a bad
I
matchup.
mean,
Tough.
yeah, no, those all those special grade curses, the nature curses are very strong. So
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
can't 1v1 any of them like, unless you Gojo. So
Yeah,
yeah,
cause
like
I don't know, like I was just like, damn, like I thought he, I thought he was
he'd
gonna
be
be
like,
doing
OC,
like
yeah,
way
nah,
or
fuck that
cause
nigga.
like they would, bro, the way they be hella,
Yeah, they be
I be
capping on
thinking these
him.
niggas.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's a aristocracy, so it's like they have their higher ups, the people
Mhm.
that's that have the clout and all that, and the royal name and all that. So it's understandable. I mean, he's Supreme Grade 1. Like he at the top. That's pretty much where all the clan heads are
Yeah, Maki
at
just
Yeah.
Supreme
mentioned that
Grade
me
1.
too, but
So it's like it's not like it's a crazy thing, but it's just somebody special has to be born that like gets to be ahead at certain times. Like right now, it would be Megami, but
Yeah.
he doesn't care about clans.
yes,
So
sir. He on his own, man.
and
Fuck that clan.
and Gojo obviously, but he just got knocked. Well, he just got captured. I mean, I shouldn't say knocked. I'll never disrespect Gojo. Like nobody beat him, so maybe something like that.
I
But
don't
yeah.
even know, but I mean, he said even Sakuna.
I
he
mean,
like,
they both was talking shit though. You know how top
yeah,
tiers
true,
be.
true,
Yeah.
true.
Sakuna was like,
Because he was talking
Yeah.
like, yeah, he said I
Cause
still win.
Gojo say he'll win, but then Sakuna was like, I'm gonna kill you first. So it's like, who's to say? When
I
two
think
raw
Sukuna would win.
overpowered niggas talk, then they
How
just
come I
be
know?
dissing each other.
He was like, it'll be poetic and Maki's less injured than Nobito, despite him being supposedly so much stronger and above her non-sorcerer self. Yeah, she do got the body.
Wait, hold on, who was Maki
I mean,
fighting again?
Maki
Who was
got the
Maki
heavy
fighting?
restriction, so
It was Jogo. I mean, they're both in the same fight. They're fighting the
They were in that fight
Hanami,
against that
right?
ocean dude, right?
Was it Hanami? Like the one? No, it wasn't. Wait, who was the one that Gojo killed?
No, I know who you talking about. He was fighting the ocean dude. Like
yeah, the ocean dude. Yeah.
But I can't remember his
Dagon.
name though.
Yeah, they're
Dagon? Okay. that
Yeah,
dude.
Dagon. Yeah. They're fighting Dagon.
Yeah,
Then
that dude.
after
that
that, they fight Jogo, and then Jogo burned both of them. So then that's why
Yeah.
people are like, did Jogo kill them? Did they? I don't think so, because Nanami was alive. So, I think Nobita Maki's alive as well. But
Mhm.
piece of
Nelly, by the way, PPC chat.
okay. Wait for one more. Hold up.
But yeah, that's really that's
Nah, Alright, he good now. So it's based on the current events, if Mahito comes back, what are your expectations for him in the story? Like final boss type stuff or no? I don't think Mahito will be back anytime soon, but I do like when he does come. Cause
he only gonna come back if Ghetto need him for something, bro. Like
yeah, cause the main thing like he's supposed to be
how
the
I
mirror of
could see-
humans, right?
I
So it's
could
like
see Mahito coming back, like Bleach with
oof.
how it used Ison.
he
in
said,
its
"Ooh,
final
bro,
arc.
damn, like." Damn.
My bad,
Like
my bad.
it's
What happened?
kind of similar to that.
Oh yeah, where Isaac came back just to be convenient. Yeah. Fact. I don't think I get it.
Yeah, like Mahito.
That Isaac come back with literally so it was raw, and then it was just like.
Yeah,
know.
Mahito.
The more I think about it, I just
he
be
was
like,
hailed as like peak curse. Like because like he
Yeah.
wasn't even the strongest, but like he was just so special that they just made him the leader because he's supposed to be the mirror for humans. The death mirror, all that.
Yeah.
So I can definitely see him coming back because obviously curses come back anyway. So and Mahito's like special, so he's
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like he's not dead though. Like he's just captured. Like you know what I'm saying. So it's not like he could just come back of his own. Like his own free
yeah.
will. Like
maybe-
Ghetto would have to release him. Huh?
Maybe no. I was thinking because you remember when Ghetto got bodied by Toji.
Yeah.
Toji was like, "You won't die from this because you're a sorcerer. Sorcerers heal faster." So I think Nobita will be alright.
Oh, yeah, he probably will be if he's not dead.
Because at the end, you remember when it was like Jogo like unleashed 2 volcanoes on him, and he got sprayed from both sides, and then Jogo was about to finish him, but then he sent Sukuna because Yuji was nearby, and then he fed. Then he like left right before he was gonna do the final blow against Nobita.
Jogo
Yeah,
strong
be
as
there.
hell, son.
That nigga,
Yeah, Jogo.
That
What
nigga-
happened to him, bro?
that nigga
This
flashed
nigga cried and
two
died,
niggas in a
bro.
row.
What was that down?
Well, it's because it was bro. He fought Sukuna and Gojo the whole series. That's it. Like everybody else he watched. Everybody else he fought.
So that shit is so disrespectful, bro. It's
Hey.
like that's what I was saying, bro. I think I was telling that to Nelly like
Yeah,
earlier.
you were.
I was like, imagine if Itachi just was walking through the forest and Hashirama pulled up on him, then he found Madara right after. Like,
Yeah, it's just not
niggas
fair.
would think Itachi just saw. Like,
Yeah.
Itachi
Hey.
lost his.
It's just a gap. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was always like every time I look back on this series, I really think to myself how we didn't see the signs like clear. You know, some people were theorizing about him being a curse and shit like that, but the way he was talking to the other curses, you know, or like not a curse, a sorcerer, but from the past. But like the way he was talking to the other curses, like when Gojo was fighting Jogo and shit like that, like calling them filthy curses and shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
We was really tweaking. Like I don't know how we.
Hey, we.
I just thought he was racist.
Okay.
Like I know he was
been-
he was
Hell
possessed.
no.
I just thought
Nah,
he
we
can't like
been
him. Yeah.
Rumor
But
dog
they-
goes, man.
man. Shout out August. Check the date.
Check the date.
We been shout out Get. You know what I'm saying?
What y'all be calling that nigga now, son? What do y'all call him? Get to like the niggas on Twitter?
I
Like
just say
Say
Get
the
to.
sorcerer. I just call the nigga sorcerer and ghetto body. A lot of people call him Get.
Damn, all that long ass name, like the hell.
he said, I call him the sorcerer.
The sorcerer in Ghetto's body, like
It's because Get to sounds so lame.
yeah, Get to
bro.
so
I'm
lame,
sorry.
bro.
Like, I'm
Every time
roll
I have
off
to
the
read
tongue,
that
though.
out,
It does
like
roll off the tongue.
Get to body.
Get
bro.
to. I mean, it's the two part. I'm just like two. Like,
Yeah, it's just weird because it wouldn't be weird if we didn't know his name was Ghetto. You
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You're
But
right,
since
you're
we
right.
do, it's weird. Like it do. It's just because Ghetto just sounds so much wronger or raw. I mean, so, yeah.
She's been Polo.
Oh yeah, shout out C Sweet. Wait, get C Sweet in here real quick, cause I need to throw him real quick. Cause I was like telling him like I think it was last chapter. That
How come
Getsu
didn't
was
tell Shisui?
definitely.
I just marked him like 5 minutes
Say
ago.
it again.
Not cause how come I'm to check VC chat to see Shisui, and then I give him access to it, but he just didn't follow. Alright, so you just gonna wait for Shisui to kind of give his last thoughts, and then he can wrap it up.
Yeah, that's one.
For me, really good chapter. I really do think this arc is about to end. Like, three
Yo.
chapters for sure.
Malcolm, what's good with you,
It
bro?
was good, bro.
Me?
No, Malcolm, bro. Because he was like, check VC chat. And I peeped. That's all right. Tell him that he's good so I can read the comment.
You trusted Malcolm to do that?
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
man.
yeah.
Come on now.
I didn't even peep, to be honest.
Wowzers.
You gotta tell Malik or something like that. Man.
Oh, man. So, Shisu, what were your thoughts? We just got to get the professor on.
Is this
His
strictly JJK or is this
We did
Like-
JJK first. So, yeah, we just want to get, like, your final kind of, like, what you thought
Oh,
of the
okay,
chapter,
okay.
stuff like that. Because we already
I
said
mean, yeah.
everything we wanted to say. So,
yeah, I peeped a little bit of the stream, but yeah, I talked to Malik earlier, and yeah, man, it was a really good chapter. Yuki pulled up, like that was unexpected. And yeah, pretty much you guys covered, my boy Gato chilling,
Sir, he got all these top
You know
tiers
what
just
I'm saying?
defending him. Like, it's like, all right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Puppet master.
That's what I was saying with Malik, that the way he just be everybody working, even if like you're not working for him, it makes it seem like he got you doing his bidding, in a way. Like he just be planning shit out
dang,
like that.
bro.
So.
He really just a better
My
Aizen.
goat.
Like,
Damn, bro.
Whoa,
Like,
hold up.
Just keep the
I don't
DC
know
away
about
from
that.
here, bro.
What'd you say?
No, I said he's so good. Like, I love Gato.
Yeah. Yeah, and then of course like Urume with the ice, like that shit was wild. I mean,
Yep.
love
Yeah,
that.
man, we've been
Got to put respect on
goat.
Urume. So yeah, no, it was a really good chapter. I mean, I feel like I talked it to death with Malik, but and of course like
I can
in
imagine.
group chats or whatever. I had like a little theory on Ghetto, but I think I have to like, I think after this, I'm assuming we're getting a flashback or at least
With
like.
Yuki?
I think
You think so?
I think Yuki will catch on pretty quick to that not being Ghetto if she doesn't know already. So
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's kind of like
I
not
think
out
she
in the
should
open.
know. Like, at least that.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
Gojo
because
should have
like
told her
he died.
that he killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
she should-
and even if she didn't, like, she would find out immediately. Like, now, like, she's just that smart, I think. So, she's like pretty. She seems pretty intuitive. So, yeah, I'm interested to see how that conversation is gonna go. And I mean, it's
Yeah.
nice seeing like one of the 4 special grades. Like,
yeah, here.
Yeah,
Oh man,
back.
already?
if it was a
I'm finna
Kotsu,
eat.
I would have probably.
You've been talking about Kotsu for
You
too
know.
long, bro.
Dude, I really
Let him
have.
go.
There's something about him, bro.
Let him go,
He's
bro.
just so raw to me. Like, nigga was sent overseas. Like, come on, bro.
That
Like,
name
you know this
Yuta, bro.
nigga.
It's the name Yuta. Like,
Yeah.
Shooter's gotta
Oh.
let him go too.
Yeah. So I'm trying
This dance will never be free.
10
So,
chats from now, they're like,
yeah.
maybe next chat. It's like, hey, bro, just move on.
Nah,
It will
I
happen
really
eventually.
can't wait for him to be revealed again though.
Yeah,
What happened?
Just because,
Cute
like,
says
don't you know
review.
this sorcerer inside Ghetto body keep talking down on Yuta?
Oh
I
yeah.
can't wait to see Yuta
Yeah.
again. That storyline will come
For
back
sure.
in full circle because Yuta versus Ghetto, Volume 0.
Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, I would have lost my mind, bro. I mean, Yuki is a nice touch, but that.
Yuki go crazy, bro. I've been begging for Yuki for I don't know how long. Like, I'm glad Yuki finally just showing up, especially since I
Saving
think she's gonna be,
everyone
like, a
from
big-
like they were literally
Yeah,
all about
she's-
to die.
she-
Like,
That's Mama
Yeah.
Bear and her 2 sons, Toto and Yushi.
Mama Bear.
Right there.
Yeah, brother.
She pulled
I
up.
can't wait
What you
to see
mean?
how, next arc, her involvement in it.
that's what we calling her now.
Yeah,
Me?
she training her 2 sons, bro. Let's go.
Good, Shisui.
What happened?
You good?
He said I'm good. This guy.
All right.
So yeah, no. It was a good
It was
chapter.
a good chapter overall.
Yeah, that pretty much wrap. What I wanted to say. If y'all got some final thoughts before we.
Yeah, here.
Well-
Let me go ahead and say this.
Malik, go ahead, bro.
Well, it's come to my attention that I still haven't seen Megami in like 20 chapters. Gege, please, I'm begging. Like I need Megami back. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't even been 20 chapters.
Why
It's
you
like
need him
15.
back right now, bro? Like, what you
It
mean?
hurts.
Yeah,
It
like
hurts. I need to see my son.
Arc over for him, bro. Like nigga on a bed, like resting. Like
yeah.
Yo, he put in work.
He did,
like,
yeah.
He fought so many times. Like, and people kept beating it, my man's ass. Like, come on, man.
no,
Get off my
or
back.
him and Maki season for sure. Coming,
My goat. Shout out Nobara, by the way.
yeah.
My dog. She'll be back.
The random shoutouts be killing me,
I'm
bro.
saying now she'll be back. Nah, cause listen, it's the end of the arc, so it's like everybody that got bodied this arc, I'm just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
she'll be back. She'll be good. That's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? Also, that Sukuna inventory thing or shrine thing, where he keeps all these abilities that random language he be speaking. Like Yume having this ice. It's like I wonder what else she can do since she has, or he, or whatever Yume is. Like, because Yume has that reverse curse technique
Yeah.
as well. Like,
Yeah, that was wild.
Yume nice, bro.
Reverse, yeah.
It's just Shoko, Gojo, Curse Spirits, and Yume right now, right?
Pretty
That's
much.
Mm-hmm.
I can use reverse curse technique that we know of.
Mhm.
You want to talk about what we looking forward to next chapter? Or are we good?
I think we're good.
Yeah, we gonna brush over one, but I can go back because, of course, looking forward to everyone's looking for Yuki MVP numbers like out of nowhere. You know, we
Thanks.
gonna
Oh yeah,
need.
Nakotsu can use reverse technique too. I forgot.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
cool
yeah,
too.
yeah, I forgot.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yuki,
he
I
can.
really want Yuki's dialogue with Geto to really show some insight with like who Geto was
Same.
before and stuff like that. Because of course, like we already mentioned, like she's one of the few that really knew him. You know, before this. So I just want to see what she's on and what made her special
Also,
grade. Like her ability, like
I've
how
seen a
strong
lot
she
of
is.
people. Oh, real quick, I'm sorry, Nali, but I've seen a lot of people on Twitter also say that they blame Yuki for what happened to Ghetto, with that
Oh yeah,
conversation.
she's
I
not to
can't really
blame.
fault
Like
Yuki.
what the
Like, that's literally an impossible
You
task.
shouldn't. You
Like,
shouldn't. Yeah, you
yeah, like
shouldn't.
yeah, so,
that's all on him.
but I know a lot of people do. So it's gonna be interesting, whatever dialogue. I really hope that happens as well.
Mm.
He's like, you ain't supposed to take it seriously, bro. The hell?
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, I mean, you are, but that isn't like he's an extremist. That's a very
yeah,
Yeah.
extreme approach. So getting rid of all humans, but or non-sorcerers, I should say. But yeah, I don't think that was the answer.
Also,
She
know
was.
they own
yeah,
numerology,
right.
so.
Yeah.
I think it was more so like if you want to leave, like, you just kind of bounce, like do your own thing. You can like you don't have
No,
to
she's
be.
just saying like that. That's because she was coming from a scientific like angle. Like, yeah, that could like you could kill all the humans and that could work. Like she was just saying, like
Yeah, like
Yeah, I
that
know,
or
but
like
I
in
mean,
one
like
kind
the
of way.
the intent of that conversation is kind of like,
no.
yeah,
I'm saying like she wasn't saying it with malice.
yeah,
Like,
100%.
yeah, we should murk all these humans. She was just saying like, yeah, that would work.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
Yeah,
think
we
anybody
should.
should.
Oh no.
Yeah, like if you read that conversation, you thought that was her way of telling you Ghetto to like snap, like
it's just like
you go wild.
when it's just like somebody saying, yeah, Gojo, you could kill everybody in Japan. It's like Gojo not gonna say, yeah, I should kill everybody in Japan. Like
I mean,
it's just a fact.
Basically,
It's
what do you
not,
mean? I
at
mean,
one
bro.
point,
If you
should do.
don't get you.
my nigga thought about it. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man,
That's right.
Gojo different, bro.
So those are everyone's theories for what they want for next show. Or
I want to see
go.
Udahime's technique. I want to know what it is.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Udahime stan, even though she hasn't done anything yet.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
That I thought, or him.
Actually, she has done something. She has like smoked out the traitor in Kyoto or Mekamaru when she put the pieces together. She was like, "Oh, this is the break." Because remember, Gojo asked her to find who it was during Goodwill. She was like, then she found out it was Mekamaru.
Yeah.
Right before the flashback. Oh no, not right before. It's right after the flashback.
Yeah. It's like 79 or something, chapter 79.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously, Yuki stuff, but you already talked about it.
Yeah, I feel like I said what I have to say as well. We
Okay.
can move on.
All right. It's time to get into MHA.
Saving One Piece for last?
You read the chapter? Yeah, here we are.
Okay. It's fair.
Let's go, MHA.
I believe.
Why do y'all sound so like tired? Like what's where's the energy, bro?
Oh, let's go.
All right. Let me open up this chat.
Oh,
Now, certain men, right? Name Malcolm
movie bounce.
and these people, but I was telling people that, because just with how strong Cherokee and stuff got, all they had to do was just get some no moves, decay the whole entire building, and then they can just get everyone out of the prison. I was like, what are y'all talking about, bro? There is no way it's that easy.
I mean, yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, I mean, like it was obvious, but like it was like a
Nope.
genuine debate that like, oh, they can just, because almost every prison, they go underground and stuff like that, and it's never as easy as to just get no moves, decay everything. Because he was even saying that even if you bought no moves, that would have been extremely hard to actually succeed. So yeah, I really like how he did that because I don't know why people thought it was so easy. Like in almost every series, like the high tech #1 prison is never that easy. So it's like
I mean, bro, it's just because of quirks, bro. Like it's just because that he would be able to decay the building. You know what I'm saying? It would just be that simple. But like nobody knew that shit was 5 kilometers out in the sea and 500 meters deep and shit. Like
Yeah,
they went crazy though.
100%. I mean, I like that the way Horikoshi kind of had AFO think out why he couldn't just decay the fucking prison, considering the water pressure would completely crush his actual body.
Yeah.
So,
pretty much everyone.
I mean, it was pretty thought out, even though it was relatively easy when he used the EMP.
Yeah, he just had to synchronize like the inside and outside because just doing one of them is impossible. I mean, not impossible, but it's super hard.
Yeah, just used his vestige and then of course AFO himself. So
I was surprised when he said even if he would have brought Maki, it wouldn't even made a difference. Like because of how much of a difference Maki made during the war. Like like Tartar is kind of different. So.
Yeah,
for sure.
Fighting like
because you don't want a person running around amok like destroying like
and of course
shit. Like,
the doors
it would.
And
they just did a really good job of Hori did a good job of placing Tartarus in like a impossible, place to escape from.
Yeah.
He did pretty good with this chapter.
Yeah, this chapter, I will say, was great. Like, it gave me exactly what I wanted, and I think y'all know already. I reread the war.
Yeah.
So reading the war and coming to this, Hori is at his best when writing short arcs, in my opinion.
Easily.
And this arc about to go crazy, son. Like, it's about to be so nice. Like, this chapter was a great way to open it. And I will say as well, fuck that aftermath, bro. Like, I'm glad he went right into the gas. Like,
dang.
Oh no aftermath.
We didn't need an aftermath, bro. Like
we
the
don't
aftermath,
need it, bro.
because I mean, even Alpha himself said that he was applying pressure.
Yeah, right away.
So
yes, sir.
it made no sense. It would have made no sense for us to sit here and watch these kids heal in a hospital when we could be watching the prison break. Like that's way better.
Like, yeah, this is way better. I'm so glad he went this way.
And also like that comment that they're talking about how humanity has like the definition of humans has kind of been like twisted a bit due to quirks.
Yeah.
Since like with like human rights and stuff like that, just because someone has like someone looks like Spinner, you still have to call them human, because like
it's a quirk.
Yeah, it's just a quirk. And then like it's and then you start getting people like Korigiri, Keikomakia that is like they keep going so off the scale, but like it's just a quirk, so you can't just like not call them human. That's just discriminatory.
Like even these dudes we just saw, like Briarios and
like
how do you say his name? They're literally like 8 limbs. Wait, that's way more than 8. Hold on, that's 10. That's 10 limbs, bro. No, that's more. 12?
8, 9, 10. Yeah.
I think it's 12.
I was like,
bro, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not, you can't really call that human anymore, bro. That dude has like a ram skull on and shit. Like
yeah, and then
I can understand what that guard is saying, bro.
He also name dropped the Hearts and Party faction and just like they
Hearts and Mind Party.
Yeah, Hearts and Mind. I thought Hearts and Mind Party, and he also said that they've already been accused before of human rights violation. I was just like, damn, what y'all been doing here, bro? That people.
I mean, let's be honest. Like the stuff they have to do things to contain people with quirks that would be inhumane. Like normal people, you know what I mean? Like
you're really free. That's great.
Keeping all for one in a in a chair like that 24/7 would be inhumane for a person, but you can't let him out of that because the moment you let him out of escaping, so it's like it's just shit like that. That the Hearts and Mind Party is probably upset about, but I don't know how they don't see like the need to be, I guess, quote unquote inhumane to people like this.
That's true.
Agreed.
And then Shiggy flying under no moon, like that looked pretty cool. Like
he want to be.
I like the art
Griffith, bro.
Yeah, and then when he's talking to like AFO, like, and then the panel like split, so like right and left, and then AFO. Like I was already telling Tori this, but I just like AFO's whole like I like how after Kamino he wasn't just taken out. You know, I know we still
Yeah.
got some like narration here and there and stuff like that, but I like that his role expanded just past that, and then now he's being more active and then trying to be like that perfect kind of, you know, his legacy. He wants to make it, you know, live forever. Because even with,
Yeah.
because like pre All Might, you know, he was that dude, but no one was touching him. Like, and then of course All Might kind of ruined it. But now, you know, through Shiggy, he wants to kind of reach that. He has to make sure that, you know, the king of the underworld kind of thing isn't like just a dead memory.
Yeah, it's Horikoshi's obsessed with Star Wars, the fucking rule of two. so it's kind of like his little thing with that. But yeah, it's pretty interesting to see like how Shigaraki will basically have to take on AFO, and if he wants to get rid of him ideally and be free of that. So
It's gonna be so gas
like,
because it's gonna be like a pass
for
another
the
torch
next
kind of
meet,
like
I was like,
kind of
yeah.
moment. I feel like.
Yeah.
There's some pretty interesting prisoners. You know, we saw Overhaul running out. We saw Muscular, Moonfish, the new lady. I don't know who she is, but
Yeah, her
Stain
fan
was
art
there.
there.
Kirk.
Yeah,
Kurger
her
was
fan
there,
about to go
so-
crazy, bro. We already know.
Bro, she
So-
bad as hell, so you already know.
Yeah.
I
We
think
finna be
Swag
eating.
had her as her Avi. I'm like, who
Yeah,
is-
Yeah,
I respect that,
Moonfish,
bro. I
bro.
respect that.
like when I read the chapter, I was like, oh, this nigga Swag.
Oh,
bro.
that was
Like, he
Overhaul?
immediately.
Bro, I didn't recognize that
we-
nigga, bro.
Wait,
You didn't
where?
recognize?
Wait, that's Overhaul?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like, I forgot that he
Bro,
had
I
that
was
side
just
to his
some
character.
random dude.
Nah, because like I knew he was a
Bullshit,
because like he was just like boss and then ran out. So I was thinking that he was someone that was like, now that you mentioned it, I was just like, oh yeah, I forgot that side of his character where he was so obsessed with like making sure
Yeah.
whip his pops and everything. But like, cause like, he was the boss, you know, like from what we were seeing, he was in. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
why I
I
honestly
forgot.
did not recognize him, bro.
yeah, and I forgot he had that side to him that like, he's the boss for like his own group, but he also had like like his own kind of
Running with no arms.
yeah.
That's
Stain
wild,
and-
bro.
Stain and
I thought
Kurogiri, they were both. They didn't show them getting out. They were just like Stain was just sitting down, and then Kurogiri was just like strapped up. So I think probably they'll go and get him after.
Yeah,
you know,
especially
this little thing.
Korigiri. Like you're not leaving him there, bro. Especially not Shiggy. Like if Shiggy had the choice, he should. Yeah, even AFO, like he knows how important Korigiri is. So it's like,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Wonder what Stain.
Muscular back, and Muscular still strong in the Deku. So
Yeah,
yeah,
facts. So
so
that's gonna be a nice rematch. I mean, I was talking to Nelly. Deku won't be able to use his arm, but then I forgot Eri conveniently
Stop
got her
playing
powers,
with Eri,
you know,
bro.
right before the end of that arc. So
I will say about that Tori, like Horikoshi has to be really careful with how he's
Yeah.
gonna use Eri moving
Yeah.
forward, because I want there to be lasting consequences for
For
what
kid, bro.
Deku did, because he was like,
Oh,
oh yada
Deku.
yada, I have to save everyone,
yeah.
Mhm.
and
They were
Bro, they've been
How to
telling
do
him the
that shit.
whole series that if he uses his arms like this, he won't be able to use them. He won't be able to be a hero.
Yeah, this is 2 or 3
Yeah.
times. So like this is already the second one. So
This was the final time. Like this is it. After this, he's not supposed.
this is
like,
final time. Okay.
Yeah, like this is it. So after he's not supposed to be able to use his arm, but he definitely finna,
He has to
Eri
be
definitely
very
finna heal that
careful.
nigga, bro.
like even if he's gonna use Eri, I hope there's more to it. Like
I mean, there was
Yeah.
nothing wrong with Mirio, so I don't know what the drawback would be all of a sudden now.
Yeah, right. Random drawback. She got tired.
We'll see.
You're like, dude.
yeah,
I'm
we'll
not
see.
phased because I feel like he definitely. There's no way he'll just throw that all that away, you know, just because Eri.
I
For
agree.
one really
I
out,
agree.
bro. That's
just-
crazy.
Yeah.
That nigga just chilling. All my still powerless. Tough.
Low key, bro. What if she just turned back all my injury?
Nigga, that's what I was making jokes on, but I didn't want to speak into existence. So I was just
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
just saying, like, at this
That's
point, there
facts.
would be no reason for her. That's the problem with her character is that it's the same way with Law. You know what I mean? It's just there's no reason for her not to do the things that they could, except that they're
Yeah.
just not doing them because it would ruin, the
Story,
story. Like
yeah.
there's no other reason why they shouldn't be able to do these things. So, I don't know. Is it possible to pass One For All back? You know what I'm saying? So like she could
Nah.
literally just heal that nigga and then pass the quirk back. You know what I mean? And then
No,
I think that's how the quirk
That's
works.
wild.
Let's
am I
relax.
wrong? She could literally heal his stomach. You know what I'm saying? And then
It'll be a time
you could pass
paradox
the quarterback,
because like
and y'all would have all
she
one.
reverts you back in time, so she reverts him back to when he didn't give it to Deku. So that'd be like a time paradox.
It is a time paradox, kind of,
Yeah.
but not really though, because it's like a sequence of events. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a sequence of events. It's not. Wait, is her power time? Like
It's
No, it's revert.
It's
Like
reversed.
it's you
Yeah.
can reverse a.
nothing. It has. It's not. It doesn't have anything to do
Well,
with
no,
time.
no,
It's just
she
a-
can
You're right,
reverse. She can reverse a body back to its original state.
yeah.
So it's not like heal injuries, that type of stuff. It's not
Okay,
like
yeah.
quirks where she can just
No, she
Oh,
can't
no,
because like
no, but even
Muriel
still-
is a quirk.
So even still, she should be able to revert him back to before.
Yeah, before he gave it
And-
to Deku, like his prime body.
well, yeah, she can heal. She can heal the body. Yeah, but like
yeah, but by his quirk, right? Exactly. So then Deku could literally just pass the quirk from himself to All Might, and then we would have All Might.
No, Deku shouldn't do that. Shit.
There's no
Relax,
reason
relax.
he can't. I'm just
No.
saying, like,
I mean, theoretically, I guess.
give me a reason why he can't, and I'll be like, okay, like that's all I'm saying.
Well, no, he can't. He can pass it back, but it's not gonna happen, of course.
Yeah.
I know
Because
it's not gonna happen, but my point is,
All Might would never.
You know what I'm saying?
All
Like,
Might would never.
would
yeah,
never
that
would. Like if he's healthy, he would be the best option. Like
No, because
Relax.
he just
Because of PR. Because of PR. Like, All Might can
No,
just be like.
I do get it, bro. All Might the GOAT, but listen, like he's not enough for. It's
it
just
doesn't affect the
he's
quirk,
not
I
enough for the
think.
situation.
Yeah,
like,
and
I'm
but
just
like
putting
Muriel
it-
lost his quirk.
I'm just putting out.
So,
I'm just
like-
telling y'all, like there's
Like, Muriel was
a
healthy.
glaring issue with her. That's all I'm saying. Like quirk, there's an issue because it just nullifies so much shit, bro. If he does, like, there has to be a drawback, but she
Yeah, there's gonna be
on
one. Yeah,
Muriel, so maybe there's a time limit. Like maybe she can't do it because
because like
she just
Muriel's
uses
body
Muriel,
has
you
to
know what I'm
eventually
saying? Like,
actually no, never mind. It's not time, so. Now, and because like Muriel, like his body was fine. It's just that he just didn't have his quirk. Like his body was still like.
yeah, but she gave him his
health-wise.
quirk back.
Yeah, exactly. But so it
His
should
quirk
still.
was genetic though, not All Might's. You see what I'm saying? So
But
would-
it
if
ingrained
reversed-
into your genes, bro. Like.
What are you? Wait, no, what I'm
Like-
saying is, right, the reason her ability wouldn't give All Might back his original body doesn't have that quirk. He was past that quirk, so she wouldn't be able to give him back a quirk he didn't originally have. Would she?
I mean, it depends on because it wasn't. Is it flat original or just your like peak? Because I don't
since
know
it-
which one it was.
But since the quirk bonds with you,
Yeah, because like
it doesn't
you
become
you need DNA.
yeah,
That's the thing.
So
Like,
it's
so
really
it's not
weird,
like.
bro. I'm gonna
Yeah,
just
'cause,
stop
like-
thinking about that shit. I hope
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, we get off in the area, bro. She wasn't even in the
This.
chat.
I don't like characters like this, bro. Because it's just too many ways for that shit to go wrong.
Moonfish
Yeah,
really
no,
out,
it-
bro. That's crazy.
it would
Shout out
just
to
be.
Nachi.
Reverting all my back to
No,
prime to
but
fight
all
along
I'm
Deku
saying is
against
now we
Shiggy.
literally have to ignore the
Nigga.
fact that
I'm so happy
like
Ann is
she
not
could
running the
be doing
series.
shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, she can put. I mean, it's not like it's just not happening.
I know. Bro.
There's just
It's
too
a
many.
lot of- I hate that. I just hate quirks like that and powers like that are so all powerful that you just have to like.
Well, it's not ignoring. It's just the fact that even if it was possible, that All Might would never like allow Midoriya to give him the quirk
Yeah,
back, and including the previous vestiges, like all of the other users, like
And PR too, like because like all my can't just tell the public, oh yeah, I'm back, and then like
Hey, we going on my return tour. You know what I'm
return
saying?
tour,
World tour, bro.
But his man hate
Oh.
anti-hyping Hori by bringing up
Wait,
Hoshino, bro.
Wait, Corey need to learn how to properly time reverse.
He not even caught up to the Great Man, bro. He already anti-hyping. His man hate, bro.
But I'm assuming she could heal Midoriya's arms, and I think that.
Oh
would
yeah,
be-
for sure.
Yeah, probably.
Because
And that means he
that
also
nurse
got-
lady
he
not
also
doing
got
it,
more
bro.
time to fucking arms up too.
That nurse
So,
lady
like,
sick
now
of
he-
Deku right now.
He needs to stop with that shit, man. He needs to like, we gotta get around that.
Literally needs to most of the time. You know
Yeah,
what
most
I'm
of the
saying?
time he could just like rely on someone else.
No, but like it's a different scale now. Like, cause now that we're like at this level,
No, I
and
know, but-
especially if he wants to be going against like niggas like
Look,
Shigaraki coming for that ass, bro. Like, there's no way.
Listen, in this, like, right now, you know what I'm saying? The only reason, like, it's so bad is because of how successive he has to do it, like, push himself to 100%. But over
Yeah.
time, he'll get to the point where he can just use full cowling at 100%.
Yeah, of course.
Eventually,
of
he'll be
course,
strong
yeah.
enough to not even have to go 100%. Because, like, honestly, like, full cowling at, like, 45, 50% probably going to be enough for most people. You know what I'm saying? Like, consider how strong
Yeah.
he is right now. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just the arm shit is really more of an early drawback to his like ability.
No,
and I
100%.
feel like- and I feel like it'll
Yeah.
be after this. Because I feel like now, once like during this like part of the story, if he's gonna be fighting as much as we think he should be, considering like how in shambles like the world is, he'll have to be fighting a lot of Nomu and villains and shit like that.
That my
You
hero
know what I'm saying?
raid,
So
bro.
he'll
We can go
probably
harder.
be starting to get stronger at a faster rate as well. You know what I'm saying? Because like he'll
Yeah.
constantly be fighting for his life. So eventually he'll hit a percent where he doesn't have to break his arms to protect people. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
But,
Yeah. That was the likelihood, but I need to see him fighting for his life, you know?
of course, like bro, Shiggy needs to come to him right now. Like I'm talking
Nah,
about.
not Shiggy, but if he can fight some other Nomus and some other antagonists to like,
Yeah,
you
I
know.
still need him to hit
But,
Nomu by
hold
himself.
on. Is that female Nomu still alive? The one that they focus?
Yeah,
on
I
in
think
art?
so. Yeah.
I hope
so,
she.
yeah.
I hope she's the strongest one because she was kind of watching Mirko, bro. I ain't gonna go cap. Like during that little Mirko portion, bro. That female Nomu kind of different.
This man.
Yes, bro. Like I hope she gonna be.
You got some normals right now, bro.
Oh, she the one was dealing with Mirko. That's all I'm saying. That's a
Are
top
there-
5 hero. That's
I mean,
a
he-
top
he-
5 hero.
He pulled up with 6 high-end Nomus
Yeah,
to
she was
Tartarus.
for a while too. Yeah.
6 I am.
There were
yeah.
5 of them that were just like that. He wasn't on riding the wing one or whatever, and then
Yeah.
of course the one. So I was, but I didn't see her in there. So I'm guessing, yeah.
But either way, these high ends, I feel like they're gonna be like a good little group. You know what I'm saying? Like for the kids, because I need these kids to do something, bro. Please.
Not their time, bro.
Not
No,
right
not their
now.
time.
Like I'm saying, like
Like,
later
yeah.
on, I need them to be fighting these high ends. You
Yeah,
gotta be
chap-
fighting somebody strong. Like,
Chapter 500.
huh? 200 more? Bro, nah. There's no way.
Crazy.
You better be 350, bro.
500 for some kid fights, bro? No way, bro.
What is he saying right now?
Bro, 1A fight, 200 chapters from now? You can't be serious. And then what about 1B? 700? Nah.
Yes, sir. Oh man.
Like, bro, what's his name, bro? Tsuki, what's that nigga name, bro? The bird, the raven, the one with the bird.
Oh, Tokiyami.
Tokiyami.
He moonfish like way back when, right? So now he should be able to watch moon. Like he got control.
No,
Nah,
Tokiyami is
nah.
actually pretty strong.
Actually, he
Yeah, like-
he did take a Redestro, bro. So yeah.
Wait, what?
Moonfish?
Wait, what happened?
Wait,
Redestro?
Tokiyami took out
Took on
Redestro.
Redestro.
Yeah, back in
No, he didn't take out Redestro, but he that was what's his name?
he-
That was Edge. That was
He was
Edge
holding
shot,
him
whatever.
Oh,
Yeah, like-
Oh no, I meant
Hey.
he like what's it called? Like Shona was seeing him talk about when they were like
Yeah, he was in
Pushing
the
each
mansion,
other?
He was holding back.
Yeah, like he was-
Redestro.
he was holding back.
Redestro.
Yeah.
Broke his leg.
yeah, broke his
Okay.
legs. And
Yeah,
then
his leg.
he couldn't move.
Yeah.
So Extra
Gotcha,
came in, cleaned it up. But yeah. So if he can do that, and on top of the
But yeah,
message
the
thing,
kids
yeah.
are
So.
killing-
Like
by
the
the
kids
way.
I need though, like the ones I need to do shit, bro, are really the two are the class. Cause like it seems like he wants them to, but like they're not. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't do shit. So I need the 1B kids in the.
I need my
You know what I'm
boy, my son. I need my boy going
Oh.
crazy. And
Hey,
What's that like?
Todoroki.
Oh, and Ida, bro. That nigga Ida hasn't done anything since his arc in like chapter 40, bro. Like what is that?
Ida
nigga
put in work
doing?
in Class A.
Chill,
Class
chill.
A, Class B. He took out more people than Toto, bro.
Bro, I don't care how many
Yeah.
people he took out. Bro, Ida
Bro.
has not done anything since his brother got
lot.
incapacitated. Like, I need
Y'all
him
be
out here.
capping on
He just
Ida.
be running and
Nasty.
warning people. Like,
He had
Toto
a
just
nice
be
moment
throwing
in
ice,
training,
bro.
Yeah, but these niggas are support. Yeah, that's how.
hey, bro,
you
he
know?
need to
Well, these specifically
I
don't
need
really
him to
need
develop
fights,
some
man,
like
for real.
supersonic sound.
They can
punch or
support,
something.
honestly.
I need him to be doing. Nah, what's that?
Yeah,
This
but
is
like
not
they
the
can
right
support
series.
with like
Oh, no,
we don't need like
like
2 chapter like we don't need like 2 or 3 chapters of straight 1B fights. Like, but
nah, I don't need fights.
they're doing
Bro. I need
like
them to do things.
yeah, like
stuff,
when
like
you know they're having like high ends and stuff like that now. Like we can have like them just help. You know, like high end
Yeah.
comes in, they can
because we
just
see
like
Uraraka and frapping them in the
It could be,
background.
like,
'cause obviously
5,
their
6
quirks
of
aren't
them.
made for fighting. You know,
Yeah,
what I'm saying, most of the time,
yeah.
like yeah.
yeah.
So
I mean,
it's like-
realistically, they're doing big things, but it just seems small in comparison to what's going on.
I get maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe that is it. Yeah.
Because Momo was super clutch.
Yeah, Momo be doing like.
Oh,
he be getting
Kirishima
serious.
too, bro. Kirishima went crazy, and that's my
Unbreakable.
problem. Some of these kids are doing good, like they're getting good moments, they're getting good development, blah blah blah. But then it's like the other half of the class just.
I mean, not everyone's gonna get that though.
Yeah, but bro, he could at least just draw him on the panel, bro. Like give him some dialogue a little bit, bro. You know
Draw
what
on
I'm
the
saying?
panel,
Like,
man.
damn.
Yeah, like, never seen no song.
bro.
Never
Like, where
spit.
the dude Cyril was during the war. I think did I even see him swinging around?
You want a several, bro?
Or actually, I do have to say, a lot of the kids actually had good moments in the war. Like Tokoyami, I like
Yeah,
his moment.
you know.
Momo had a good moment.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yes,
Momo.
Hero and
Kirishima
Kaminari,
had
bro.
his best moment. for
Why
sure.
am I
Best?
Malcolm repeating
Hell
what we
no.
saying, bro? Like, what's going on?
He
Kirishima?
do that a lot, bro.
Kirishima, that was not his best moment.
Kirishima,
Best?
bro.
It's not his
Kirishima,
best.
electrocuted them?
Th-
That
that
was
was really
very, yeah, so it was clear. Just like bro, like the Red Riot moment, like for Kirishima back in fuck what was that? Bro?
We did the one where he
Talking about overall?
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. Like the Red Riot moment there, that was like probably my favorite moment. But this one was like so
yeah.
clean because of the stakes, bro. Like
Oh, yeah,
he
the
really-
stakes. Oh yeah, you're right.
He was under pressure, you know what I'm saying? And he came out.
The one with the fire, and then like he like
For third bench too, like he can't.
That's gonna be Giganto Makia's in-game opponent, bro.
end game.
Like,
Yes, sir.
gonna be his in-game opponent. I'm ready.
I think it's gonna be the class. Like
The whole
I
class,
think it's gonna be not the whole, but like a lot of them. Yeah,
probably.
Like, at
he
least
is a little too
good.
big for one nigga to be hitting, bro. Like, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
That'd be pretty raw seeing like 6 or 7 of them just kind of like
Take it down.
take them down.
Like a
yeah.
combo attack. Ooh, that'd be crazy,
Yeah.
sir. Yes. And knowing Hori, comic books and shit, he'll probably do some shit like that. Dude. Nice little combo attack.
Exactly.
Going back to the chapter real quick,
Yeah.
like I have to say, the Shigaraki and AFO, like that dynamic this chapter was so good. I loved it personally. Like their whole back and forth, fighting within the same body was so clean to me. I liked it a lot.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it was
Casey,
pretty.
what's good with you, bro? What's good with you? Yeah, I mentioned it earlier too. That yeah, like they talk because like they have a more of a father-son kind of dynamic compared to Deck and All Might. I mean, of course, like it's not
Yeah.
like it's a true one, genuine one, but still like So it
Wait,
was
Billy, what did I say earlier, bro? I said some masterclass, and I forgot what I
Yeah,
said, bro.
you were spitting, bro. I don't know.
I said something that made perfect sense, and now I just
Yeah, you're saying
completely
that
lost it,
it's because of like their stances about how like I mean you said two things because you were saying that
I said something that was really
About
it, bro,
how,
and I
like-
cannot. No, I went on Twitter, bro. I was talking to Nelly like.
Oh yeah, but on Twitter I saw a really good tweet that it
Oh.
reminded them of Star Wars, like
Yeah.
the Sith.
Yeah, rule
Yeah,
two.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
Chris
the
was saying.
rule
Bro, I told Chris,
bro.
Malcolm never. He
Malcolm just like Brandon, son. Like they just like
he rebranded what we saying, bro. He repackaged it. Like, damn.
Bro.
I'm like, shit.
Nelly.
Yo.
After the streams, nah.
Yeah, for real.
And the Malcolmers too. They be eating that shit up. Like,
I
yo.
did not realize.
So
I mean,
I'm
that's
like,
like,
fuck.
the Malcolmers, bro. So he went on hiatus and still got Malcolmers, bro.
No, but
How is
what
it
were you
possible?
saying? What were you saying about Tori? What were you saying about the?
Oh, I was
father.
trying my hardest to remember because I said something incredible. Like it really was. Like I was spitting. Like I had a revelation
like
about
he,
their
he
relationship.
was comparing
But I
them to
cannot
All Might and
remember for my
Deku.
life what I said.
And because like I was saying that I like AFO and Shiggy's. I like how that's done a lot more because it's closer to father-son relationship than Deku and All Might. And then Tori was saying that it's closer because I forgot
Yeah, 'cause
exactly
it's-
what it was, but like he was saying something like since
Whoa, when?
you saw it.
Fuck.
No, go, because
Yeah, he was saying that
Just
because of
case.
how like Shiggy
I
how he
remember
started off.
talking along the lines of how Shiggy was kind of like Deku. You know what I'm saying? He looked up to him throughout his childhood, right?
Yeah, All
and stuff
Might.
like looked up to All Might throughout his childhood and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
obviously, it's huge for him personally to become, the next symbol of peace. Blah blah blah. But from All Might's perspective, it was kind of a chance meeting. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
he just
'cause
kind of
he-
randomly
he
met
should've
Deku.
been
Like he had his
Mirio.
mindset
Yeah.
on Mirio before he met Deku. You know what I'm saying? And then he saw so much of himself when he was younger and quirkless in Deku that he decided to pass on to him. Blah blah blah. So, but
Right.
on the other hand, we have All For One and Shigaraki, where All For One, he found Shigaraki by chance, but it was also at a much earlier age, and he planned his entire operation around making Shigaraki, the next All For One, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like their
Yeah.
relationships are a lot different in terms of scale. You know what I'm saying? And also just
Yeah.
what it means for each individual. Because for Shiggy, All For One is literally like his father. You know what I'm saying? Obviously Shiggy killed his real father, blah blah blah. But All For One is the one that rescued him like when he was at his lowest. You know what I'm saying? And most vulnerable. Whereas Deku, it's just not. I don't feel like the connection has the same depth as it has for All For One and Shigaraki.
Well, yeah, I think it's different in terms of, well, this is a similar case with Endeavor and Hawks, where you have basically someone looking up to, this hero figure, and I think that you got to look at why Midoriya is like a huge fan of All Might. Well, first off, I think that his humility, as far as like him, he's too humble. Like Midoriya is too humble to look at All Might or to consider him a father figure.
Yeah.
So like that's why I already see it now. Like no, like him like shaking his head and whatnot. Like no, that's too much. But yeah, no, I think that the way with All Might, it's like he was sort of locked indoors and told he didn't have no quirk, no talent, whatever, bullied.
Yeah.
So seeing this person, the number one hero, basically kind of inspire him in that way, and it's kind of like his way out. What's the word I'm looking for? Like his
escape, I guess.
his escape. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's like his escape. So meeting your hero, and then that hero obviously like training you and you look up to him and you as a mentor figure, and I think that relationship's that way. I think All Might in a way is like, it's like with him we see that the way Midoriya looks at him. Midoriya basically happened by chance. Like Midoriya saw him in that form and he was like shit, but then he just so happened to have all the right qualities for passing on the quirk that it kind of it worked out in. So I think in a way that he definitely
Huh?
No, I was gonna say there's definitely a deep like relationship there. And wait, are you gonna say, because I'm gonna cross over to Shigaraki in a sec, but are you gonna say something?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so with so and the same thing real quick with Endeavor and Hawks. Hawks is like he was took by this organization. They basically forced him to be like this top hero.
Yeah.
And like his escape was Endeavor as well, because Endeavor was like different, chasing whatever he kind of had interest in there. It's a deeper thing there, but we don't have to cover that right now. But on the opposite side of that, like you said with Shigaraki and All For One, I think it's like more of a manipulation thing, where All For One kind of looks at Shigaraki. It's like the same way I think All Might looks at Midoriya. It's not as like
now what I was about to say earlier, but go ahead. Okay.
It's not as like it's not based on the same good reasons, right? But it's like they both look at their sort of the one they're training, I guess, or raising up to in this kind of in a similar way, where he's like, okay, he'll take on. I think with All Might, it's like, he'll take on all these quirks or this quirk and be better. Like he'll what I'm saying, be a better person than or achieve what he couldn't, I guess, in a way. And then it's similar with All For One, but All For One is more like, okay, this kid is fucked up, went through all this shit, and like I can manipulate. Yeah,
I remember because I was just saying like the difference is like All For One, like I said earlier, he saw him, he got him at his most vulnerable, and so that allowed him to mold him into exactly what he needed him to be.
What I'm
saying?
Yeah.
Whereas the relationship with All Might and Deku, it just so happened that he found someone who was exactly what he needed, the person he needed to pass on One For All to was, right?
Facts.
But like we were saying, like even knowing how Deku was, he still wasn't gonna pass him the quirk until he found out the information about him, only having like a 3-hour limit and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So even Deku's morality or whatever the fuck you want to call it, like his character wasn't even enough for All Might to want to pass it on to him, like until he found out the secret. So I'm wondering like if he even, because I mean obviously we see how similar Deku and Muriel are, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that kind of makes their relationship even more shallow compared to how it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, just the basis. You know what I mean? Like,
the difference is he's not. All for One allows Midoriya to be his own person. He doesn't mold his ideologies into Midoriya,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm
Whereas in
saying.
terms
Like,
of All
If
for
anything,
One,
Deku
he's
was
very
like going
he's
like
manipulating him
Peppo, but
into the
yeah,
person that he needs him to become, and
exactly.
to become that demon lord. You know what I'm saying?
So
Like,
at some point, Shigaraki, because the thing is, like, Shigaraki doesn't want to be a pawn. He wants to, like, he wants to
yeah,
live by his own, whatever. He feels like he's at that point.
yeah,
And I think that to sort of to overcome AFO, it's like how do you go to the next step from there? How do you beat someone? Even when you beat someone, you still, because even if you beat AFO now, technically he's still losing, because in a way it's like he kind of carrying out. He's being the person that
yeah. You can't
AFO
win.
wanted him to be.
wanted
So
him to
it's like
be
I'm interested
anyway.
to see how Shigaraki will like destroy that, because I need that panel where he's like, nah man, I'm my own, like
Yeah,
I'm destroying whatever you thought like I was gonna be. Like that shit would be
yeah.
rough.
I think I
It's
like
a
this
similar
relationship more, honestly. Like I
it's
don't
You
know
a,
if
like
that's
what?
just me.
the relationship more.
I like this Shiggy and AFO relationship more than the Deku and All Might one. But
Well, because
that's because I'm just a chaos merchant.
we're not used to seeing that in the setting that it in
Yeah,
a,
yeah,
a Shonen Jump, yeah, in a series like that. I
yeah.
think I still value. I mean, All Might's my, um, well, not right now. I was gonna say my favorite character. He was at one point, but now it's kind of question mark because of I have to kind of look back on some things. But, given how much time he actually gets in the series, but. Yeah, no, I think, yeah, you're right, Malcolm, with that. I think it's much more interesting to read about this, like, because that's the thing about My Hero that makes it so interesting. It's like we get these antagonist stories. They don't just become like these random dudes that are just like, yeah, I'm out to destroy the world. Like the motivations are the same. You can only create so much, like, I want to end the world, a virus, or some, you know what I mean? You can only create so
Yeah,
many things like
there's
that.
only so many scenarios. Yeah,
But where they come from and their background and how they grew up. I mean, yeah, he was in the mud, like, it's his
yeah,
whole story is just tragic and shit. So you tend to kind of, the more you understand about a character, you tend to kind of
empathize.
click,
Yeah.
yeah, or empathize, yeah,
This one
Yeah.
is
with this
this
stuff.
chapter was fire.
Yeah, it's pretty
And
good.
that's what I was saying a long time ago too about like Deku and Shigaraki are just perfect. Like at least like Hori's doing a really good job of mirroring them like between each other because they're both
Hello.
growing at the same time. Like we're
Yeah,
watching both of these characters go from point A to point B, which is the end of the series. All at the same time. It's not like Shigaraki is it's not like how other shonen villains are always in the background, but we don't see what they're
yeah,
doing until they're facing the MC, right? But with
exactly.
Shigaraki, it's not like we're just getting Shigaraki's name at the beginning of the story and then fighting him at the end. Like we're seeing the entire journey of what he's doing at the same time as what Deku's doing into the final,
Yeah.
that final moment where eventually Deku beats him and becomes the quote unquote greatest hero, whatever fuck that means. But yeah.
Like that.
No, but yeah, I think I'll always love that in a series, especially in a series like this where you see two people kind of like, I like Jujutsu Kaisen. One of the biggest things that kind of I fuck with is that Mahito and Yuji, where it's like Mahito's taking a couple L's, Yuji's taking a couple L's, and it's just like they keep and I love it. I love seeing like it's, and the way Gege does it, not to sidetrack from this chapter, but the way Gege does it, it's like you see, and I hope to see in this series, where you have when Yuji was down bad, like, and just before Todo, all that shit pulled up, he was smiling and he was just like, what's the matter? Like he was like, let's go. Like he was hyped as fuck. And then you on the across the double page spread, you see Yuji's like wondering when Nobara's down. He's like, fuck man. Like he's, you know what I mean? He's feeling this, he's emotional, and it's like, and it switches. Like I love that back and forth like shit. And it's so great. So I think hopefully in this series, I want to see, with the parallel as far as Shigaraki and Midoriya go, I want to see if they, when they fight again, they have that exchange. Hopefully, I can see Shigaraki, living his, in the zone, like, fucking, yeah.
I mean,
So,
he should be now. Once he gets rid of All for One, it should be like he
right,
should be
yeah,
because like we saw the moment during NBA where he finally gained full control over his decay. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
finally like got his head in order. And then right
yeah,
after that, he goes into the tank. You know what I'm saying? He comes out and All for One trying to hold him. Immediately. So he
yeah,
hadn't really got a chance to relax. You know what I mean? At post transformation. So.
yeah.
I feel like once he gets rid of All for One, he'll be a lot like we'll see what his character is gonna be from here on out. I think.
Yeah.
It'll be tough because I think maybe like because keep in mind Ujiko is the one that put the vestige after MVA. Like he's the one that kind of put AFO, so that's why like he's there now.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how he kind of gets rid of.
Is he in Chartreuse already? I mean, he isn't, right? Because he's doing like the process.
Wait, what'd you say?
The doctor.
No. Off one. Oh, the doctor. Oh,
The doctor that
I don't know
like
what nigga.
yeah,
I
like
don't
the
know
one that
what-
arrested from the
I don't know what
hospital.
happened to him actually.
Me either.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure he was arrested during
Yeah.
the
Yeah, he was.
arrest.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So yeah, they didn't have
could've
enough
killed
time
him.
to send him. Yeah, they were low key, but human rights. So
No, they really should have. Like, see, that's one thing I really do dislike. Like,
you
I
got
can't
human
even speak
rights,
on it
bro.
way.
Like what the?
No. Like, I was just talking about the stories.
Uh.
The reason I was thinking about it was because of Stormlight. But I'm not gonna say that because both of y'all are. I would spoil both of y'all. But it's like I just hate when it just makes sense to kill somebody, even though like they're horrible. You know what I mean? And it just makes sense to kill
They're
them,
human,
even if it's
bro.
a wrong, like even if it's a moral wrong thing to do. You know you need to get them out of here because it's just bad for the world. You know what I mean? And I just really hate when characters don't do what they need to do because they know it'll cause problems later. But morality, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just stupid. Like, bro, why let you cause
Morality,
these problems later because you don't want to kill them because of morality? You've killed thousands of other people. Just kill this one. Like, it's, bro, I just don't get it. Like,
These heroes supposed to have zero body counts though.
Huh?
Like the heroes aren't supposed to have a body count.
Hey
Or
man,
not
they
supposed
do.
to.
So it is
Yeah,
what
they
it is.
do.
Like,
You're
there's
right.
no way these heroes do not have body counts. Bro. The way that some of their quirks work. Like, I refuse.
Hey man, Hawks, bro.
Hawk
Bro, Hog,
a big
but
one
see, Hawk,
too.
I feel like it's a special case because that's kind of his whole.
Yeah, he is. That's
Yeah, but like heroes, like bro, off one or not off one, All Might, like when he was fighting off, like obviously during what was the name of the arc, Camo or some shit like that, like
Kamino.
yeah, Kamino, like during that shit, like they cleared the humans out, obviously, but there's no way every time he's fought,
All Might did not kill
that
nobody,
he
bro. Get
avoided
outta here.
collateral damage, bro.
Son.
You know what I'm saying? Like they
Don't
these
get
heroes have death on
tripping,
their
bro.
hands, bro.
You
I mean,
you
I don't
someone
know.
else.
It turns out that's why I fuck with Hawks, because people were saying that after he killed twice that I would feel like that I wouldn't fuck with Hawks as much. And I was like, what? I'm like, bro, if anything, like,
you fucking him more, actually.
yeah, that made me fuck with him more. I was like, because
Yeah.
it wasn't the fact that like he killed twice that made me fuck with him. It was the fact that he had to do it and it was he made the tough choice. And like that's what these other
what I'm
heroes are living in,
saying.
like society, living in this la la land
Fairy
fake
tale,
shit.
bro.
Yeah,
Chris,
this
Chris,
nigga
you
Hawks,
La La
like,
Land,
Anyway,
bro.
I'm glad somebody agrees because Nelly was really not feeling what I was saying. Like, son, I'm glad
I was saying
somebody
that was
sees what I'm
advocate,
saying.
bro.
Like,
I'm just
you
saying.
somebody
Yeah.
has to make these hard choices, bro. Because you can't just put people. You see what happens when you put people like off one in prison. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
bro, just
should have killed him.
kill him. Like, bro,
Shoulda
he's
killed
the,
him, bro.
he's the biggest threat to mankind ever, and you just have him in
Ever,
a prison
yeah.
in his
Worst,
hate.
worst history,
Like, bro,
worst
it makes no
dynasty.
sense.
wait, hold on. Tory Twist. Now I say kill a nigga in cold blood, but like,
Bro, I don't care. Like, it doesn't.
if you in a fight,
Shit,
like,
he's
They
dumb
give,
too,
bro,
bro.
they give people right now in our world death row for like murder, you know, shit like that, right? Awful one has done much worse, much worse.
No,
Why is he not dead,
but
bro?
as soon as you cross that line, you're you know what I mean? Like it's kind of a it's a
Bro,
moral
my
thing.
point
You
is
start
they
killing,
already have a death row in the universe. Like it's already a thing. So how are these heinous
Oh
villains
yeah,
not getting
Poon-
killed? That's
Poon
my
Fish was
point.
death
Like,
row.
bro, these are heinous, horrible people. They're literally called super villains, bro.
Wait, so
how are there
Chichi,
people getting
why is
put
it
on death
okay?
row?
become the people
Why is it
because
okay?
it's a
Why is it okay for Hawks to kill
they would
twice,
contradict
but not
themselves.
AFO, though?
Dog, they're already hypocrites. Like, oh my god, I just can't.
No, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but I gotta play.
That of
I
it.
gotta play
Casey
devil's
said it's okay if
I
Hawks
agree
did it though,
with you.
but
I
now
agree
Kenny
with
offer
you.
one has a
I
problem.
just never understand it, bro. I just never understand it. Cause like a nigga like me, son, you put me in one of these stories. If I get a chance,
You're not a
awful ain't
hero,
gone.
bro.
Like y'all can
You're a
throw me in
whole
prison too. I don't care, son. But I'm getting him out of there for the greater good. Like it just makes sense. Like there's no reason to let these niggas survive. Like after the things that they do. Like of course everybody deserves their trial, whatever the fuck. But if this nigga just murdered 100 people, there's no need for a trial. We can give it to him because it's his right. You know what I'm saying? But we know what we're gonna do regardless. We're gonna put him in prison. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just don't get it, bro.
It gets a little. That's a huge conversation in itself, and I don't want to.
It's a gray area. I understand that, but
Yeah.
it's just like it's just a logical thing. Like if you know,
He's using.
bro, I'm just saying. Like if you know, bro, if okay, This is my
it
point.
presents
No,
too
you-
many
you-
There's no way y'all
problems.
don't see what I'm
you
saying.
good,
No,
you
hold on. There's no way y'all don't see what I'm saying. Like,
I see what you're
if
saying.
I already have a death row established in my universe, right? In our literal real world, there's a death row, okay, where people can do a crime bad enough where they get killed for it, right? Okay, and then we transfer this to the MHA world, where the only thing that's really different is that the quirks have manifested and made society slightly different in different ways, right? But we can assume that there would still be a death row somewhere in the
No,
universe.
like
So-
the chat's confirmed. Like Moonfish was a death row inmate. Like,
Yeah,
he was-
Moonfish was. Yeah.
Oh, okay, well there we go. So how?
Well, they
is-
just lock him in forever, and they just kind of,
So that's
if they,
death row.
they
Just let
figure,
them sit there?
if they have, there's too many like organizations of like where
Oh,
it's like
the
humanity,
Heart and-
like
the
they
Heart
have
and
to
Mind
keep,
shit,
yeah.
I get it,
and
bro.
also like
I get it.
like the process itself, like people feel more comfortable with that than just like having one person be like the judge of your life and then they just kill you.
Yeah.
Because-
I mean, but it wouldn't be
Because
one person,
then
it's still a
villains-
jury. Like, I mean, it's not like
Then
it's just
villains
one
will start using shit to like, it'll create a very it'll make it seem very black and white, and villains will start like, niggas will start killing. Because here's the thing, you have that, but then you have other people who want to be the jury, executioner as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Like then you'll start seeing like
vigilantes.
just be like, hey, y'all doing it too? Like,
Yeah.
why can't we?
Yeah,
So-
but they're already doing it. That's my point. Like, they're already putting them on
Yeah.
death row. So it's like there's literally no difference. Like, all you're doing is all you're doing is allowing the villain a chance to one day do what they did to get in prison for in the first place. That's literally all you're doing. Like, there's no difference.
Well, no,
between
but
somebody
I
in a
mean,
hole
like,
for- the only difference is a difference of society. That's literally it. Like,
Exactly, yeah.
there's no actual difference between throwing somebody in a box for the rest of their life and letting them die and just
Well,
killing them right there. There's literally no difference. except for-
Hmm.
like,
I mean,
it's a moral difference.
They can think about the
that's it.
actions. They could.
It's just an ethics difference. Like,
That will take super long time in real life too, as well. So yeah. People kind of
So
want them
you
like
think-
out there for a while, like 20, 30, 40 years, and then. Think
cause like
the
you just said,
actions-
they put Moonfish on death row and threw him in a box and let him die. That's what they were trying to do. Like, that's his
Yeah.
version of death row. So but any other death row is like you get lethal injection, whatever the fuck, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
it isn't
these
right
villains,
away.
They're on death row.
It's
I
only
know it's
done
not right away.
Yeah.
But these villains, like, are all these villains right now that we're seeing? Moonfish was the only one confirmed to be a death row prisoner.
yeah, way back,
prisoner, you know what
way
I'm
back in the day.
And like we have other inmates like Stain and shit like that, like that have also killed heroes and shit like that, cop killers, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Is he not on death row? Like, I don't know what the scale is. You know what I mean? To take somebody, like, how bad does what the villain have to do? Like, how bad does it have to be for them to be
You don't
like?
know.
put
And
down?
honestly,
You know what I mean?
Alpha One should have had a pretty cool. Like, it's been a while since Alpha One was locked up. Like, it's been.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah, so
it's been
I don't know
great.
why they let him live for more than a few months. You know, they should.
Well, the problem is in this society, they're not rehabilitating the heroes.
You
I mean, the
you
villains, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
not.
they're not.
rehabilitating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
literally-
like,
they're
if
throwing
they
them
don't
away,
have
right?
like
Life sentence is meant
Yeah.
for you to rehabilitate, and they're not
Oh,
doing
okay,
any of that.
okay.
They're just locking them up. So
Yeah,
that's the problem. Yeah.
but
Yeah,
okay,
I
like
guess.
the hearts and mind people, right? They don't want. Okay, so they don't want you to just.
It's
kill
for
them.
society. They would look bad. That's just what it is. Like
yeah.
It's just so stupid.
Latori?
people would
All
be
that
like,
does is
"Yo,
open you up. All that does is open you up to more
they
tragedy,
can't."
more
Yeah.
violence.
More people don't care about that. The regular
Yeah.
people, they
Thing
just
is,
want to.
Latori, You're reading the
live in a
wrong
lot.
series. Like, MHA Vigilante.
No, he's reading the
already
right
exists.
series.
No, I wasn't talking about just in series. I'm talking about in general. I'm talking about in general fiction, like where there's
I get what you mean.
yeah, that's all I'm saying. But it's just like I'm just using the series as an example because we're talking about it. But yeah, like I understand what you're saying. Like they're not rehabilitating them; they're just throwing them away for life, which is
Yeah.
literally the same thing as killing them, just differently. Like it's just making it take longer and open yourself up to risk. Like so, I don't see how the hearts and mind people aren't screaming about their being locked in a box.
Peace of mind. Peace of mind. They don't want to know. They just want to. They just wanted them to be locked up. That's it. Taken out the streets. They don't know.
True. I guess it works. Morality is just so funny when it comes to law because I feel like that's super
Yeah.
subjective to like include. I don't know, like it's just
Morality is
weird,
funny.
bro. It's a hard conversation. It's
Yeah.
a long conversation.
Yeah.
That's right. But yeah, Alpha One out now, so those heroes, no All Might, Alpha One out in the open, they fucked.
I might finna die, bro.
And Shigaraki buffed? Wow.
Chill.
Y'all are.
I hope
you
All
mean,
Might
too?
dies
Like,
soon.
Bro, if
want shit
if
die.
Off
Oh, yeah, I
One
forgot.
dies, Off One or One for All.
Like
gotta
he
go.
good. Leave
Or-
my nigga alone, bro.
He
All
not
right,
good,
nah.
but he jogging a little too much.
Night Eye?
nigga
Hey,
alone,
Night Eye
bro.
already
He's
said
going-
he in the dirt, bro.
He just a
working out.
teacher, bro. He
Obviously,
chilling.
Night Eye P.
He said he
Nah.
jogging too much.
Bro, he obviously want to fight, bro. Like, he obviously
Yo, this nigga
What?
toys a chilling.
What are you
Like,
talking
bro,
about? Like, son,
which side you on, bro?
This man all might definitely, bro. This man all might definitely trying to gear up for a fight. I don't know why. Like, bro, you
Gear
don't,
up.
bro, you see him? Son, he out here
He's trying to stay in shape. What you mean?
Shape for
bro.
what?
Do
To
some
scrap.
push-ups, bro. Like, that's what he needs to be doing. Son, that man got no muscle mass. He don't need cardio right now, bro.
Oh man.
But nah, like, there's no way, son. Like, and then we had what's his name, bro? I forgot the dude name. Night something. You know,
Night Eye?
Night Eye. Yeah, you know that off or all my gonna die, blah blah blah. Like,
Yeah,
obviously, that
Shada
probably
already
could've changed.
saw it, bro. Perfect vision. He
Yeah.
said, "Well, you in the mud,
Nah,
bro."
I need him out of here, bro. I need it for Deku, bro.
Man.
I need it for the
Yeah,
growth, bro. I need it for
He's up for the growth. Nah,
That nigga
so
already screaming his
maybe
head off, bro. Give him that.
I need Shiggy to do in Decky's face, and honestly, if Decky still
Nah,
wants to
relax.
shave
That's
him-
way too bad, bro. Not in his face, bro. Not in his
Bro, I needed
face.
to do
Yeah,
it
no.
in the
Originally, I thought he was gonna decay him on live, like
Live
I thought he was gonna
TV?
kill him on
4K?
stream.
Nigga, you are a menace.
Yeah, that's
bro.
what I thought. Like I thought he was gonna be like
Imagine
this your
turning
hero.
on
Like, I
CNN,
thought-
bro. Turning on.
Damn.
Imagine
That's
turning
what I
on
thought,
CNN,
bro.
bro, and then All Might just dies on live TV. Like Shiggy,
Like either that or Endeavor. Like I thought that's what was gonna happen to one of those two. Like
Hey, I
was
thought
like,
Endeavor
damn.
was done for sure. Like in the last arc, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was dead, but it didn't happen.
But now he's got too much to like make up. Yeah.
Nah, cause it
Make
was just
up
that
for
one
it.
moment, bro. When after you Prometheus.
I know what you mean.
Prominent
Yeah.
burn on me. I thought he was done
Yeah.
for it. Cause like Shiggy ate
Yeah.
that shit, bro.
Yeah. I saw that shit. I was old now, but I just realized like nah, because the Dobby thing, and then I was just like, hold up.
That Dobby shit was gas too. I was proud of him for how he handled that, bro. Cause you know everybody knows we knew it was Toya, bro. The whole like it was not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad he presented it in a way where it still hit, even though we all knew. You know what I'm saying? Like somehow he salvaged that shit. Cause I was for sure it was about to be ass. Like, but it was still pretty clean. Still pretty clean. A little like special
Yeah.
they did to ruin Endeavor's like reputation and shit like that. And even
I'm glad
might
Best
make
Genius
this-
kind of fucked it up though, a little bit.
Yes, sir.
He
Best
came in
Genius
like,
came
"Oh,
in.
I'm dead."
raw, bro.
Yeah.
Man,
I
already knew the
forget how
game
strong
too.
he is, but he was putting in work, bro. Like,
Yeah,
shit.
we
Take
really
him out
forget
here,
how
couldn't do
strong
nothing,
All
bro.
For One really was, bro, because that's why he got washed. Like it wasn't even Best Genius' fault, bro. Like it's just All For One. But he handled Makia with ease, not ease, but you know it was like
he did handle
him
it.
with his
Yeah.
heart. Yeah, like so
Shit,
I'm
I
proud-
couldn't,
I
and
love
then
these
now
top
she
fighters.
gone. So
It's
what
the
it
same
is.
way with Mirko, bro. Like Mirko showed out, son. Like 6 high years at the same time. That's crazy, dog. Like
Yeah.
Endeavor
Sick
was
as
by
trouble.
himself against one struggling. I'm just saying.
Mm,
I mean,
yeah.
obviously it was the strongest one, but still, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
and he didn't need help with Hawks. So
ooh, he did need help. So yeah, Mirko low key.
Shout out Ed Shot too. He kind of mopped up.
A lot of those
Despero.
top 10, top 15 heroes gonna be so nice in these later arcs. Like when we're actually at like, you know, like full on war between
yeah,
villain and hero society. I'm
Russian
excited.
Machine gotta go
I
crazy.
actually like the pro heroes a lot. Like the way, whether it be Midnight, not
Whoa.
Midnight.
Yeah, like
What?
you just
He
talking,
said,
bro.
like, the first one is a dead one,
First
bro.
one you missed
I don't know about
immediately.
that.
I'm in tears.
Yo.
I mean, like, I
Kami
meant
Woods. I like
Aizawa.
Kami Woods.
I
Okay.
don't know why I said
Yeah,
Midnight.
Izawa. That's the dude,
Aizawa,
bro.
or the microphone
We'll never
dude,
forget
or
Fori
Best
if he killed
Genius,
Mirko
and Mirko.
along with Midnight.
He said the
Yeah.
microphone too.
Yeah, get him out of here, bro. We good. Keep Mirko.
Hey, y'all know that? Y'all remember that dude Crush though that died at the beginning of the
Yeah.
arc?
Yes, sir.
Kinda? Towards the beginning of the arc. That was some real shit. He was like a top 5 or 10, right?
No, he was six.
Top 5 or 10.
Crust?
He was six.
Crust?
He
I think he
number
was 6.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I knew he was like top 5 or 10. I just can't remember.
Yeah, it was 10.
But yeah, bro. Shout out him for protecting
he's
him on
sick.
the
Yeah,
getaway,
them
bro.
were the
That was some real
Midnight.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
but what I'm really wondering, where's that Watcher hero, bro? Where he at? Like,
Wasn't he
needed
like
him back.
7 or 9?
He
I
two
think
tops
it was
here,
9.
bro.
He 2 tops
he
here.
too top.
Yeah.
He's not
You know,
needed yet.
They was gonna
Yeah.
call him in if it got too bad, you know.
Bro, like,
Off one
the
shot.
puns
Can you
with his
imagine,
name,
bro?
like, he
That nigga
pull
literally
up.
washing niggas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's
yo,
like,
stop playing,
I'm
stop
trying to
playing.
wash you.
He gonna be like the Saitama of the verse, bro. That's why they call him Washer.
oh, yo,
I just be
no
watching these
fucking
niggas.
way, bro.
Yo, in game, like you got Deku, Deku on his last legs, and here comes Washer. We hit that nigga Shiggy with a squirt of water. It's over. Like,
Alright, he said squirt of water,
Yeah.
bro.
Nah, he could be like Watchdog, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga just look not raw, but he raw.
yeah.
Oh, watch
Oh,
dog,
man.
bro. Oh, God.
Wait, you talking about no? Are you talking about the nigga from
One Punch Man, bro. The-
One Punch Man, bro.
The nigga
Yeah.
that be sitting on the
Full
on the
to
side
Garu,
of the
bro.
wall,
Bro,
man.
a fucking paw, bro. He touched what's his name?
I think it was Garu, right?
Garo.
Yeah.
Garu was throwing all this shit at him, haymakers and shit. This nigga just
Yeah.
touched his hand with a paw. Like I was like, oh shit.
Nah, One Punch Man really did give me hype sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Like he was good at just give you hype.
Wrong Hero series,
Shit,
nigga.
bro.
Like, god
It was
damn.
just, Garo little arc was so funny because he would just walk
It was.
around every city getting his ass beat, bro.
Trying to
Just, like,
scrap, man.
You're
yeah,
talking about the
all
Wrong
these
Hero
heroes
series
was
right
just
now.
watching him, son.
God
Like
damn.
the dog dude, Saitama too. When he tried to catch Saitama lacking, bro.
He
after
watched
losing
him
the-
twice, bro. I was like, oh
times.
my.
The biggest reason.
Nigga
I
tried to
watched
walk
the
up to
Black
King. He
Ark
didn't even try to fight Saitama. He tried to walk up to
was
King.
because of the women. and
Got
shit.
waxed, bro.
Years,
He was
bro.
the biggest reason. He was so...
But
Garo
Wait,
got
thanks
a whole
for
bunch
Rain.
too
Wait, hold
before I
on.
start reading. But yeah, good chapter.
We sidetracked like crazy.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
that's
was
what
like,
I'm talking about.
y'all really talking about the Wrong Hero series right now?
You trying to say it's not? He's not feeding it? Nah, I was kidding. Let me not. Ratings, boys. Like, what we think? What we think?
solid. That's a solid. Malcolm, what's your rating?
That was like 9 out of 10 for me.
I give it a 9.
Just give it a
That's
10, bro.
solid
Nah,
9
nah,
out
nah.
of 10. That's a solid 9 out of 10, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't give it
That
a
was
10
amazing.
personally because that girl that broke out of prison didn't get enough panel time for me.
Damn, this.
But other than
Oh,
that,
yeah.
She got a good.
You didn't give it up panel time. I'm crying.
but other than that, though,
Swag switched the Abby just because 2 panels, bro. So,
I
Yeah.
That's all
respect
you
it.
needed.
Like, look at her, bro. She got the clean ass like highlights in her hair. And shit. I know her.
She was like, "What's going on?" And she opened the door for Chisaki or overall.
Yeah,
I was
bro. I
like-
can't. I still
Man,
can't, like,
man didn't even say thank you or nothing, bro. Just ran out like a goofball.
Nigga, cause he down bad. He trying to get the offer one right now, bro.
Oh man.
Yo,
look at that
Give me back my arms.
Nigga said, Aniki, left door open. Aniki, where's my boss?
Bro,
Oh,
Jordan
man.
is down bad right now. Oh, I feel bad for the government. So they got a lot on their hands. Like,
Yeah.
think about how they gotta explain all of this. A prison break, the shit that just don't.
Honestly, it's the same day because
Yeah.
he didn't wait till the next day, bro. It's literally the same.
It's
So
all the
like-
same day.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So
So,
it's
it's
like,
like,
so
what are they gonna
we lost
do?
all those heroes,
Like-
and on top of that, you let
The
all these villains go.
government-
Like,
Yeah.
are you on our team? Like, the government finna have to explain. That's tough.
And how do you even explain this, son? Like, you just like, damn, like, like, what do you say?
We got finesse, bro. I'm sorry.
Facts, like, damn, we lost like 5 of the top 10 heroes. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. You know, it's like we lost. Like, that's about it.
And all the Omega villains that we locked up, yeah, they free, but you know.
Yeah, they all out. They free.
And now
Bro,
they
just
got
sent
less
back, like, 30 years
top
of
tier
hard
heroes
work,
to stop
bro.
those same like top tier villains, bro.
That's
Huh?
like 30 years of hard work just down the drain, saying like all them
Yeah.
villains gone. Like, oof. Oh,
We should've
and now they don't
offed
have
them.
All Might to round all them niggas up for them this time, bro.
They should have offed them.
They end up good, bro. That's my point. See, that's what I'm saying. Should have got him out of here. And they
It's
wouldn't have to
so
worry about
crazy
it.
how Tartarus just like one, because like in mythology, like Tartarus is like the prison where they hold all like the gods and shit. You know what I mean? So like, so crazy.
Hey,
That this like
and like
this
also
nigga
thinking
came
about
in
it,
there.
how you feeling about like because like it's clear some of the inmates didn't escape, right? So do you think it's gonna be like some
Yeah.
important inmates that didn't get a chance to get out, or do you think like they'll get out in the background of the arc? Like,
I think they
Definitely
get out in the
a
background.
Yeah, they'll be running amok, and then probably
Because this perfect for all
the
for one.
class like 1A and all of them will be sent to like that'll probably be maybe their next mission or something. Like you think where
do what?
the kids are sent to like
Stop the
and
top
some
tier?
heroes obviously some pro heroes. No, they're sent to like you know how some people like escaped like right
they need to
so
hunt, yeah. Bounty
so
hunt,
yeah
basically.
they would basically they would basically go after
That's
some
what I
of
was
the
saying
people.
earlier.
sure,
Remember when I
okay,
said
okay.
Deku was gonna be training fighting like high-ends and villains? That's what I'm saying. Like all these, it's kind of like Impel Down in a way, but better because you know Oda hasn't expanded on all those dangerous pirates that
Oh,
escaped.
yeah.
You know they just kind of
Yeah.
escaped that haven't been doing shit apparently for 2 years. But anyways, it's gonna be kind of like that, except better. I feel like because I feel like these villains that escaped are actually gonna make an impact on hopefully Class 1A. Like I said, hopefully they're
And the verse for
out-
sure. Like
out
even if
and
it's not
about
class
fighting
1A,
against these villains.
they're making a big impact on the verse in general. So we're good on that anyway.
Yeah. So that's why I was saying, like, I'm hoping Deku, over the course of him, like, fighting throughout this next arc, like, where these villains kind of get a surge of power, like, I hope this pushes him to the point where by the time he faces the League of Villains specifically next time, he'll be, you know, better prepared. Because I'm tired of seeing this nigga get washed, bro. To be honest with you. Like, he's getting old, so, like, yeah. That's what I'm looking forward to. Hold on, Nelly. You ain't have to quote that, bro, because that's out of context. Like, that's not all of it, bro. You can't see. Nah, relax. That's completely out of context. It's only been one chapter.
Oh, I want to talk. Speaking of that, My Hero. Wait, did you? I mean, One Piece. Did you already talk about One Piece?
Nah,
No.
that's it. That's right now.
Okay.
Well,
'cause I
after
wanted
Nelly concludes MHAs, after that.
Yeah. So, what would you give the ratings and stuff? So, like a media chapter, like what do you think is gonna happen? Like
The next one I need
right
is off from Shiggy struggle, however that goes down. But I need Shiggy to come out on top. That's what I need, 'cause obviously. But yeah, that's about it.
He said that's about it. That's a little too quick, bro.
I mean,
But
that's all I
yeah,
need. Like,
That's
all
it, yeah,
important. Like, that's it.
I agree.
I mean, they already off escape, so the prison break part over. You know what I'm saying? Like, all we need is the Shiggy and the off one, really.
Oh yeah, and then we can finally go to the aftermath like y'all been praying for.
Nah, we good. We could just move to the time skip and then see what villain society gonna be looking, or hero society gonna be. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need, because I really do not care about watching them sit in hospital beds, bro. Like we get it. Maybe like one chapter
crying,
where they
and then they're like,
maybe one
"You have
chapter
to
where
get
they like,
stronger."
damn, like
And this is like, yes, that
this was too bad.
should get stronger.
You know what I'm saying? Like
And then yeah,
one of those.
I mean,
Wait, what about Dixie?
now I'm saying that like the hospital beds, like they're crying in the beds, like you have to get stronger, and then they're just
Yeah, but we don't need that because he already said that. You know what I'm saying? Like when
We
he,
just-
like in the middle of the fight, he literally said, "Damn, like
it don't
I'm too
work
weak,
unless you're
I
in
need
the
to be strong." Blah, blah.
hospital bed.
So-
Like you have to see it again.
Nah, we don't. Nah. Listen, what we really need is them to actually start getting strong. So we need to move on to this. That's what we really need. So I mean, we seen them crying after arcs a lot.
Yeah.
After they beat Stain, they were like, "Damn, we beat Stain, but we can't tell anybody. But we got to get stronger." Blah blah blah. Like we get it, bro. Y'all need to get stronger. It's okay. Like,
It's
y'all
okay.
young. You know what I'm saying? Like. Y'all got time. Well, y'all actually don't have time anymore, so that's all the more reason to get out there and start fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, time
Yeah.
up.
All right, so
No more school. None of that.
Is it time to move
Talk
on?
about the go.
To go?
Yeah, One Piece. Yeah.
All right, hold on. Where he at, bro? I know Malcolm ain't leave like that right before One Piece.
Nah, he's
he
still
showing
there,
his true
yeah.
colors. Oh,
Now, that chapter is crazy, bro.
yeah, it was.
Cheesy
It was
saying
very
this?
good.
Yo.
Uh,
Damn, it's 7:30 already. Oof.
Let me check who
Okay.
in the stream.
All right. It's time for One Piece.
All right,
Pretty bird. Love that shit.
So that chapter.
yeah, it was a pretty good chapter for sure.
Battle of the monsters on Onigashima. It's punch
I wish
damage.
Zoro.
No, go
Wait,
ahead.
what happened?
Nah, I was reading the title to
Y'all,
myself.
y'all funny. Okay.
No, I mean if you not started, I mean like you the
Oh.
your stream, like. So.
Okay.
I'm not trying to speak about something until that you haven't got your
So go
turn.
ahead. Not straight, cause yeah.
I feel like this is like a big thing. Maybe like Malcolm. Okay, I'll just say it, and then we'll I guess we'll revisit it
I
when
think Malcolm, just be
Malcolm
doing his
and
own
Hay, I
thing,
guess,
bro.
are here.
Oh,
But,
fucking adding Hay. I thought.
No, I was just gonna say it would have been real interesting to see Zoro trained with the scabbards. Like how he picked up Kimon's
Cinnamon. He
fox
sold
style,
it, though.
like fire style type. Yeah, so that's why it just reminded me that'd be interesting to see if like what would happen if he trained with the 9 scabbards. Like
I think
that
he
would
already
be
stronger
pretty...
than low-key. I don't really think he had
Yeah,
much
I mean,
time.
yeah, now, but like,
Hey,
but
but
like that would
prison.
be.
Stay on the
I mean,
side of
technique
Kaido.
wise, because think about it, like he's got the strength. Of course, maybe his like abilities, but if he takes, even just from taking Kimon's ability, they're so useful. You know what I mean? So I feel
Yeah.
like it
Yeah, but
just
what
taking.
other abilities did they have that he needed to take, like swordsman?
I mean,
like,
they all
I
had
mean, I
like.
guess
We don't know.
that one that what's her name did? Yeah, he
Kiko?
could've took that
Oh,
one. Kiko,
Kiko?
yeah, he could have took that one.
Yeah.
Because that was clean as shit. When you,
Yeah, they didn't really show us, so like I'm just interested to see like that would have been interesting. I know like because he's trying to keep him around Sanji's whatever like
Nah, we good on
strength level. Yeah. So I guess
yeah,
like
I
I'm
was telling Nelly, bro. Today we finally got
A Zoro Cap.
a Zoro cap. Finally, like we finally know that this nigga can't just cut Kaido. Like everybody thought he could.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
finally got that cap on that nigga power. So that's the first time post time skip that we have seen that nigga peak or his cap, by the way, like his ceiling. this entire time skip. That is crazy
Yeah,
to me, bro.
it was a joint attack with him and Killer too, and both of them.
Neither
Well,
one
is this
could,
really a cap? Because
Yeah,
you know
it is.
he hasn't
100%.
bro,
busted
can't even
out.
cut his skin. Like, what?
Yeah, got the
No,
do-rag on.
I mean, like,
Shot the do-rag on.
yeah, that's what I'm
Onigiri?
saying. Like,
I'm just
Onigiri?
saying, like,
Hey,
once he fully powers
Onigiri
up,
ain't just a
will he
weak
be able
move.
to do
yeah,
it?
yeah,
But
yeah.
But my point is, like, if you have to go your hardest to just cut somebody, then you're not on their level. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
my point
no,
is,
for
like,
sure, definitely,
this is
yeah.
his cap. Like, his cap is
Oh,
under
in that
Yonko.
way.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Beforehand, we didn't know what he could do. So Oda could have literally made him come out here and cut Kaido.
That would be so. Nah, bro. No, there's no way, bro.
But he's very inconsistent with his power scaling. Like, we know this.
Nah,
Like,
but that would be above. That's not even just like that's a different
I mean,
breed.
that's what
Man.
niggas swore, bro. That's what niggas swore was gonna happen, though. So
Hey,
like,
man.
I would just point it out because I was happy. You know, we can move on. I was just
No,
saying,
for
like,
sure.
I'm happy that there's a cap on his power, so we can stop talking crazy about Zoro being stronger than Luffy and all this shit. Because Luffy hurt that nigga off ribs. Zoro can't even cut that nigga. Son.
Yeah.
Let's relax. Let's stop the cap. Let's stop the cap.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
man,
for
bro.
sure. It would get a little out of
Oh
pocket.
yeah, but
This
her
man-
peep
this
that
man-
kid was
And
like,
especially Killer. If I saw that nigga, I would
Bro,
have been like,
we're
bro.
capping his ass off talking about some.
if you
I
had
would've
Punisher,
used my-
bro.
What did he say? If I use my Punishers, you be
Yeah.
dead. Zoro was like, son, relax. Like, Zoro, like, that should have been the same thing. Like, oh, and bro, of course we got to talk about how Kaido gassed my nigga. Like, oh,
Yeah, what is your ceiling, bro? Got
Yeah,
all them top
bro.
tiers behind him.
we got
No-
Ross back
no
there, we got
Mihawk.
Roger, Shanks,
Speaking of Shisui,
Whitebeard,
Yeah.
all them, Odin.
Shisui, speak on Shanks being here, but not me up.
I mean, it's clear why. He's stronger.
Man, I hate you, bro.
What do you mean? It's a clear, bro. Mihawk obviously not
No.
strong
He
enough.
knows I'm Shanks like fanboy, whatever. But he's just it's just a joke. Anywho, the point being is, yeah, no, it's good seeing. Yeah, I mean, like we get it. Like the Odin, like those are people he interacted with. I don't think Mihawk is someone like whatever. But even if he was a kid, because I mean, I doubt Odin, was. I mean, if we're comparing Shanks, I mean Mihawk and Odin, like who do you think is? Like I'm pretty sure they're like close. No.
I mean, we have no way to tell.
See, the thing is,
so,
the Odin
yeah, we have
died
no way to
before
tell.
Like
he
I mean,
was
just
free,
making a decent guess because
Okay,
like I don't
like
think
with
yeah,
Odin,
Odin-
because like Odin
Odin
kind of
was
washed.
stronger than Kaido.
Yeah, because Odin was stronger than Kaido. At least
Yeah.
from what
Back.
yeah.
But that would be consistent. So Odin would at least be as strong as Yonko right now if he was. Because there would there's no reason
Yeah.
why Kaido would
Oh,
get
okay,
stronger
okay,
and
okay,
Odin wouldn't. You see what I'm saying? So Odin would be stronger than Kaido is as a Yonko. So
wait.
if he was alive.
Refresh my memory. Odin, like
Odin was
how
fighting
did-
Kaido in the flashback, and they
And
were
then-
fighting, and he
Cut
gave him
him,
the
but-
scar. He cut him, and then he had him on the ground. He would have killed him, but then he got
Hey.
distracted because the woman transformed into "quote unquote"
Momo,
and
yeah,
said,
and then
"Dad," or some shit like that.
and then he was like
Odin turned
Momo, and then
around.
Kaido woke
Yeah,
up and
Odin
then
turned
did
around and Kaido hit it.
Sandaboga,
Yeah.
and then like snuck him, and then
What y'all talking about?
No, I was
Okay,
talking to Chiefy about Odin and basically how like he would be stronger than Kaido, like stronger than like he would be above Yonko or at least above Kaido. You know, if he was still alive right now, because he was stronger than Kaido
Oh,
back
yeah, okay.
when he fought him 20 years ago.
No,
So,
I, mean,
yeah.
I don't mean alive. I meant like at that. If we were comparing Mihawk now to Odin.
Oh, Mihawk now to Odin then I don't know because we don't know how strong
yeah,
Mihawk is.
we don't know if
Except
Mihawk
for
can
that
just
he's
cut Kaido that
scarred.
easily. I mean, I would assume
Yeah.
he probably could, but
No, but I'm
I
saying
don't know.
relatively comparative. No, or
Oh,
Well,
I
I
mean,
mean, then
because it's
You
like
don't
because
think
Odin was
you
more
don't think
like
the greatest
above
swordsman
him.
in the world can't cut Kaido.
Yeah, but it was like because it's like
But no,
well,
listen,
what could we talking about? You know, like is it like the because like the way Odin did it was like Odin was finna kill him kind of cut, but it's like
yeah, like he was
Oh,
not
because
yeah,
it's like with like because I think Mihawk can still cut him, but like to the point where like Kaido actually like lose to him.
It
or
only
with-
took
Well,
one.
that's so weird because like Odin and like
yeah, it's
it's
weird.
Like,
Like
Mihawk, you don't. Yeah, like
I
he
would-
should be able to master like.
I would think so
all-
as
Like
well.
I'm not saying that. The only reason why I brought this up is because I just think that, for all intents and purposes, he didn't interact with Mihawk, so there's no reason to have him
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
this.
on the
little-
Yeah, yeah, I know.
It was just,
Yeah.
No. Nelly was just saying that just because people always saying
Yeah.
Shanks or Mihawk, blah blah blah.
Right, exactly. That's
But-
why. Yeah, that's why I said when he asked me. But no, Shank, it's good. Luffy's getting the respect that and that he deserves.
But
and
notice he
it's
didn't even
nice.
put
This
Big
man
Mom on
in
the
his
channel.
bam
He's
bag,
talking-
bro.
He's interacting with Big Mom.
in his bam
Well,
bag.
I think because Big Mom was there, like I don't think
Yeah,
she
yeah,
was a threat.
yeah. Big Mom's already
Yeah.
there, so it's like it's not
Yeah.
like he's talking
Yeah,
about.
true.
But
yeah, like he's trying to get
Big
guys
Mom
like
is so
Bam does
funny, bro.
every page, bro.
She's like, you see what she said? She's like, what are you talking about? Do you have any idea what it takes to be the Pirate King? I'm like, do you? Like, what?
Dog, she didn't even get close. Like, why does she be acting like this? Like, bro, why do see? That's the thing that these top tiers swear. Like, Luffy, they swear Luffy doesn't understand like what it, what it means to be.
Like Kaido's on the ground on his knees. Like, what you mean?
Yeah,
Like,
nigga,
clearly he
Luffy
understands.
seriously looking at me. Like, Luffy out here is watching y'all nigga. So, Luffy, how you gonna let this nigga walk into your territory, take your shit, beat two of your sons up, and then ask him if he knows what it means to be a pirate king? Like, that makes no sense. Like, bro, he walking through y'all. Like, bro.
They hate that this nigga's winning, bro. And I love that Luffy's so calm this chapter. Like, before the Kaido thing, like, he's just staring at Big Mom, like,
Yeah,
Yep.
yo.
He calm down for his observation. Because last time he flipped out, he got hit by Kaido. He
Yeah,
if
he
you
was angry
you
last
can't
time.
use
This
future
time
sight.
collected, calm, you know.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to use
I
future
love
sight
that.
if he wasn't. So he has to
Wait,
stay calm.
wait,
That's the only thing he got
He got a little gas seeing Zoro, but I think after,
Wait.
Yeah.
Before we continue talking about this chapter, I just wanted to say about the Mihawk Kaido thing. I think it's a pretty simple answer. It's just depending on whether you think Mihawk can use what's his name, Rio.
I think he can. He 100% should be able
That's
to.
why I was saying.
Yeah, he 100%
That's why I was
should
saying
be
it doesn't make sense because he's as strong as
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he doesn't
But
know
see,
it,
the
like,
thing
nah.
about
Because even Akenu
The thing
knows
about
it,
Mihawk,
man.
bro.
Like,
The thing about
talk to me,
Mihawk, like, it's not about we all like. It's pretty easy to assume that him being the strongest swordsman, he would obviously he taught Zoro what he knows. If Zoro knows Haki, Mihawk taught him it. So Mihawk will obviously know advanced applications if he's the strongest swordsman. So we don't even have to really question that. It's just a matter of outside of swordsmanship. Obviously he's the best swordsman skill wise, blah blah blah. Strength wise, if he literally beat the last world's strongest swordsman. But these other people like Shanks and Kaido and them, they don't rely on just swordsmanship. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm not saying Mihawk does too, but what I'm saying is there's a level where I feel like it's kind of going to be irrelevant that he's the strongest swordsman if so much Haki is stronger than him or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I think, well, this is like a whole, like, we're using not much, whatever, but just
that's my point. There's nothing to go on for him because we don't have anything. So it's like, there's no the argument there is stupid on both sides.
And it's because like
we don't know
his title needs, like, it's better because like shit, the Yonko title, we see a lot more of what they went through to become that, whereas we really have nothing to go with because we don't know, like, if it's just because he had like the highest bounty and he was a swordsman, and then just like, oh
yeah, well, like, see, the thing
that's
about
the
Mihawk,
weird thing because he made Shanks just that's the problem.
The thing about Mihawk 1 is that becoming a world's strongest swordsman could either mean he literally fought, like, there's not a list clearly, so he had to have just beat the last world's strongest swordsman, right?
Yeah.
But we know he also did that at a young age because he's been the world's strongest swordsman for a long time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he did that a long time ago. He's not even that old right now.
It's just that nobody can challenge and beat him.
Exactly. So right now, but there's also people like Shanks who he used to fight before Shanks lost his arm, and I was explaining to Nelly and somebody else. That didn't believe me. I forget who it was, but he used to have two. He used to do it like he used to be a two sword style user before. He lost his arm because he literally used two swords. And like any other time we saw him prior, he had two swords, one on his hip and using one, naturally. And after he loses his arm, it would make sense that he can't fight at his full potential. That's the only reason I would think. Because if he was
didn't Oda say that, like, with the left, like, even with his like ability now, he's no less weak.
So that's my point. Like, if that's the case, why would Mihawk stop fighting? And that's where this whole Mihawk argument off track is because it's Mihawk's fault because he stopped fighting when he lost his arm. But then we have the fact that Shanks literally got stronger once he lost his arm. So it doesn't make sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why you would stop fighting it? Like, I just don't get it.
I think they both, just to like really, just to state something, I think like the way I see it is with Mihawk, ever since he got the title or whatnot, like you have Shanks. I think Shanks doesn't necessarily, like, first off, not a lot of people are challenging. Like, I feel like when Mihawk is going around, like, people challenge him all the time. But I feel like with Shanks, it's like, as a Yonko and your crew, like, what makes you a Yonko kind of separates, and obviously the territory and the men and all of that shit. So I think there's there's a distinction there. But I don't think Mihawk could just. I mean, he could do a lot of damage if he goes into a Yonko territory.
I mean,
it
for sure.
It doesn't even make any sense too, because like Luffy's crew goes into like a Yonko territory, he could do all this, but like if someone like Mihawk's like apparently like it wouldn't be the same. Like I don't know, like how they're gonna play that
It
off.
doesn't make
Right?
sense.
Like no, like, it's not that they have to. Like okay, two scenarios, right? We have Luffy and Big Mom,
Yeah.
right? So if we just take out all the Straw Hats and just put Mihawk in, he literally do more damage than the Straw Hats did. He probably
yeah,
Yep.
he killed Katakuri. He killed the Sweet Commanders. You know what I'm saying? Like he do more damage than them. So the problem is it's not that like Mihawk isn't comparable. It's the fact that it's just him and Shanks. That's literally it. Like Mihawk is totally Yonko level. He's just not a Yonko entitled because he had a crew, the influence.
That's crew, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The same way Shanks, he can't just let anybody walk up to him and fight him anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like he has a reputation, all this shit. His crew is not gonna let him die just because Mihawk wants to spar with this nigga and fight and see who's the strongest swordsman. You know what I'm saying?
And
like
then you have somebody like Fujitora, just the strongest nigga around, the strong ass
nigga
popping out and walking around.
He didn't even exist until the draft. So you telling me Fujitora is strong? What's in the world?
What are we talking about?
Right now, they beat
random
Mihawk
talk because we saw
Random
it.
shit, just random shit. Yeah, like it's just
Okay,
crazy,
okay.
bro.
It's
I
funny.
think the best way to gauge like what's his name, Mihawk's strength is to just wait until like
we see
him
it
again.
Yeah, me too.
and see like
I
like
know
how
they can do.
no, and see how the Navy like dealt with him. Like if they sent like two admirals, then you're like okay. If they
Send
sent like one
hero
admiral,
admiral.
that's still good.
I doubt it'll be because now the admirals seem more.
Low
Now
key
that I
rate
look
the
at
admirals higher, low key.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
'cause the
niggas gonna get
the
mad, bro.
competency of them.
No, what are you surprised? We had this conversation already, bro. I already know why you
Niggas gonna get
surprised,
mad, bro.
Exactly.
Nah, I'm just saying that,
like,
like, no admirals, nah, people gonna get mad.
You remember when Kizaru at the
I
beginning
mean,
of the
like,
arc,
let's be real. They're not gonna send like 5 vice admirals up there. He'll just one shot.
he's just gonna kill him. Like, there's no point,
Yeah.
bro. Literally, the only way they're gonna get this nigga Mihawk and is to send Kizaru, Fujitora, one of them niggas. Man, they gonna have to send an admiral. Like, that's the only way. Like, they not getting him in custody otherwise. Same thing. Honestly, with Boa, I don't see vice admiral in it either. I don't see Kobe custody. Like, there's no way.
Now I'm telling you,
No way they horn like this.
Kobe gonna get out
There's
the
no
paint,
way they
bro.
horn Boa like
Kobe
this.
and
That's
Fujitora.
no way.
doing it, bro. Kobe getting out the
Nah,
Nah,
that's
Anyway, the admiral, like the admiral is like after seeing these Yonko performances, the admiral definitely above these niggas. Son. Like it's
Yeah,
How could you?
And
With the
then
exception
not only
of Blackbeard and
yeah,
Shanks.
Blackbeard, I think he might be an exception for sure. I don't know about Shanks. We'll see. But
Yeah, his own body, him, bro.
Fist,
Is what it is.
That's not that gas. Like
He
I
not no goofy ass nigga. Like hold
He was.
up. Like,
Hold on, relax. All I'm saying is that blocking that nigga fist is not a feat when you're a Yonko. Like we gotta gauge this nigga on the scale he's on. Like blocking
Nah,
a
but
nigga
like-
fist is not a feat. Like what? Anyways, bro.
nah,
Anywho, Kizaru said like early in the arc, he was like he heard it was 2 Yonko here, and he was like I'll handle it. And, like he was confident. Like that's not just because he's stupid, son. Like that nigga.
This
knew
is not
if he
because he's
pulled up
stupid.
here- Nigga, he knew if he pulled up, he could handle it. You know what I'm saying? Like he wouldn't have just said that. Because there's no reason
Yeah.
stupid ain't gonna die. Like you know what I mean? Like Kizaru doesn't seem like that kind of character. Like to just do shit by himself because of pride. You know what I'm saying? Because like when he put up to fucking Sabaody, he knew he had that shit in the bag. Like you know, like nobody was bothering him at Sabaody. So I feel like it's the same way here. Like he's not worried about that. Like,
Yeah.
he can handle it. I mean, his devil fruit overpowered as fuck, bro. Like he could just shoot light beams at him. What are they gonna do?
yeah, I didn't know me. No, but no, I want to talk about the dynamics with Law, Kid, and Luffy. Like that was just really nice to see, like them
My
fucking
face.
around. Like nobody, like you're a loser if you.
Yeah, that shit was funny, bro.
Bro,
was
3 of them got
dying.
hit by that shit, bro. I was
The way they were looking at each other to see who would hold first, I was like, yo, son.
bro. I mean,
Yeah, that was funny.
Luffy was looking at Kid. Kid was looking at Luffy.
I was looking at Luffy, bro. Like,
You know, like I really appreciate this chapter. Like, you know, like it's a fight. It's supposed to be like high stakes, very intense, but he still managed to put in comedy without making the chapter feel less intense.
Exactly, bro. That's
and
peak
that's
Oda.
the comedy I love.
That's the
comedy
one
I
that
love.
we know. Like that's the one that we
Yeah.
supposed to have been getting. You know,
We're
But he
supposed to
finally
be.
back.
He went to work today, bro. Damn. crazy.
Facts. Like this nigga finally got out the bed. Crazy.
He's been drawing in his bed, bro. And he's finally like, alright, heavy chill.
He had to sit up, bro. You know, like
Had to sit up
that
properly.
nigga had to sit up for this one. You know, what I'm saying proper for posture. That final
I
panel
love
was
how
so
Kaido's
bad,
like
too.
sit back. Wait, how do you think the fight's gonna pan out? With as far as Big Mom, because he told Big Mom to relax. So You think it's Kaido's facing off?
No. He told her that before he got hit by all their attacks. But now
yeah,
I think they're both
Yeah,
fighting. I think they're both
he
fighting.
just wanted her to
He
relax
just
for
wants
that
to
one
gauge.
instant.
He just wanted to gauge how strong they were.
I'm interested
Now-
why he went in. Why he went into the other form?
What, the dragon form?
I would've
Why not?
think-
I mean,
yeah.
fuck it. Like,
Because I would think
He
that
said, "Fuck it."
true,
It's
yeah.
probably. It's
I mean, he
probably
can
like
transform whenever he wants,
It's
so it's not
probably
like
like
it
the
matters.
dragon form. It's
No,
probably
I mean,
dragon
like,
form. It's just better AOE. If that makes sense.
yeah, it is.
Fair,
But
fair.
I'm not gonna help him here. I hope he knows that. Like, none of these niggas getting hit by fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Yeah.
I mean, Zoro can cut fire. Luffy just gonna fly around that shit. I don't know what. Dude.
And the
Oh, he
dog
can
could
fly
slip
his
through the
little.
pebble.
I forgot he can fly in that thing. It looks like it
Yeah,
has like a propeller at the
magnetism.
bottom.
Yes.
Yeah, so he can fly, and then Law, of course, never getting hit by shit if he's smart. So literally, his dragon form kind of honestly a bigger
He's
target
a
right
useful.
now. So I don't
He has
know.
invisible
Yeah.
slashes, bro.
That's sad.
So
Zoro can just go up there
Yes.
and low key.
I'm trying to
Start
see the
just-
hybrid.
Zoro can
Yeah.
start sawing away at that nigga real quick, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get on his back and just start going crazy. Like
I'm crying.
You guys, Big Mom's there too.
he
So she'll
should
be
be
spamming.
Prometheus and Big Mom though, low key with somebody else.
Bro,
She
you
got that
screamed
fire.
that
Who
shit.
said
Zoro,
what?
just spelled that shit out.
Nah, Zoro definitely finna fight Big Mom and Prometheus.
It's
bro.
crazy how two Yonkos here taking on like four of the like. It's so crazy to me. Like, damn.
No, it's four. It's
The
four.
Admiral-
Killer's
two
not there, bro.
admirals?
Nigga,
Killer is
yo,
not
y'all
there,
so.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Killer's not there, bro. It doesn't matter.
Wait.
It doesn't matter,
Actually, never
bro.
mind.
It would just be hey man, Killer.
Two Yonko
No, I'm
versus
saying-
two Admiral? The Admiral's winning, bro. The Admiral's winning.
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Like, so
That
I mean,
was
no,
one of
even if there was two admiral, like if you swap them out, like put like Kizaru and like Fujitora, like going against these four, you know what I mean? Like
The
it's
Admiral's
it just
watching.
goes to show. Yeah, it just goes to show. So I'm just like,
Bro, Aokiji can watch all five of these niggas right now.
Stop playing, bro. That's what I hate Torians.
It's not washed. It's not washed.
no, he's not washed.
His age twice. And
Nah,
he done, like,
Luffy's there. Like,
two times. Yeah. Forget about Luffy. He watching four of them, and then he gonna have to fight Luffy for a little while. That's probably
Nah, relax.
like he's not
Because
the law of Luffy combo is too ridiculous.
What is Zoro doing now, Kiji? What is Killer doing? What is that or what is that Mecha nigga doing?
Enma,
Like
bro.
none of them niggas doing shit to Kiji.
No, but
And
like
then-
with the combination of Law and Luffy together, because
Luffy
it's
probably
like
gonna be last then, but the
Yeah.
other niggas done for it. Like he
mean,
freezes them, they
I
not
mean,
doing shit.
hey,
Like,
Luffy ain't need a nigga for
Apparently-
Doki, bro.
what did Killers? I mean, what did Kid say? He can squat. What happens when I hold on? Let me let me get that.
no,
that
he's talking
line
about his
he
little
said.
blades, bro. He said if I was using my what?
No, not Killer.
Funny
No, I'm talking about
show,
Kid.
Oh, I don't know what that.
Uh,
nigga
Oh yeah, and
He
real quick,
said-
Kid was like, "What was that hacky just now? You can hurt Kaido with physical blows?" Question
Oh
mark.
yeah.
People were
Yeah.
saying all this. Kid had.
He
Yeah.
was shocked.
People were saying all this. Kid knows Rio. Kid knows all this events. Haki. Yeah. This man, he said, "What's that? Like new move?"
Saying, get a
Oh.
bum,
He's like-
bro.
You remember on
We-
VC
we-
the last
we-
time, son? We were telling niggas, bro. That is Kid is not this nigga rival, bro.
Yeah.
This nigga rival is Blackbeard, bro. That is not Kid.
Nah,
Like,
bro, I be
niggas,
saying.
bro. Like
I don't know why he,
why niggas swear Kid is
talking
his
about-
rival.
He talking the Law. He's like, I don't care which loser works on the other. I'm like, that's gonna happen to you.
Nigga,
Bro,
fast.
this nigga is all talk, no bye.
Yes, son, bro.
Hey,
like,
Punk
yeah,
Ryan
like-
beat Room though.
Oh,
But
God.
nah,
no,
he said
hey.
the funniest thing. He said, "We know you got tough skin, but can it save you from being crushed and compacted to death?" I was like, "Yeah, this nigga."
And I kind of didn't even dodge it, bro. He just took that
He
shit.
thought some random metal was gonna hurt this nigga, bro. Kid, bro.
Yeah, I was like,
Wait,
what
talk
the
I'm saying
fuck?
is this.
He
I
and
hope he's
Hayes
making it
go
real clear.
dropping rocks though. Like
Bro, I hope,
Yeah, Law too.
speak on that. But hold on. I hope this makes it clear the gap between Luffy and these other supernova, bro. It's not even fair. Like this nigga is so ahead of
This
the
is
pack.
fair, not fair.
Like it's not fair. Like the second strongest supernova is probably Killer, or I mean not Killer, Kid. I mean it's probably him. You know what I'm saying? So this gap, like, is gonna be crazy.
your
bro.
go was throwing rocks, bro.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
What do you?
Nah.
Apparently Zoro's the second strongest.
I feel like Zoro would give Kid a hard time.
Apparently Zoro's the second.
Anyways, this nigga Luffy the only nigga on this battlefield that's on our side that knows how to use advanced hockey. So that's already a L, you know what I'm saying? Well, Zoro He just got a quote unquote.
Zoro could.
Law's
Yeah.
abilities are just super broken, so he really.
But
just
Oda
really-
can't use them. That's the thing.
How is Law's ability broken?
I mean,
but he
let's forget about the one switching hearts. Let's.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like just right now. Like he chose to drop rocks. He could do much more.
Why did he use tact? Why did he use tact when he said?
Bro,
He
this
could cut him in
nigga's using
half.
rock.
Kaido just tanking stuff, right? So while he's tanking
Like, didn't
moves,
he-
cut him in half. Like,
Nigga cut his head off, bro. Like,
yeah,
damn, so,
chop
like,
him to pieces, bro.
It's probably it's probably
bro.
some stuff like
He
he
just
can't
too
use
broken.
the-
Nah.
like,
He can,
cut
bro.
Kaido in half because he has stronger haki or whatever.
Nah,
Yeah,
that's
nah.
not how it works,
That
bro.
makes
That's not
sense.
Haki is not the limit, bro. I promise you.
That's
bro.
exactly what it is.
And Kaido was literally letting them hit. Like, why the fuck would he hit him with spiky rocks? That makes no sense.
It's not a Haki limit because
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
Law had too many fights with
him.
he had too many fights with people with so much more Haki than him for that to be a limit, bro. Like
He fought Dofi, you know what I'm saying? And he still hit it with Gamma Knife. So why can't he do this shit with? It just doesn't make sense, bro. Like if
I mean,
Kaido
he's
is giving you
probably
a free hit,
he's gonna do it, but like probably the end of the fight.
all right, we'll
like,
see, we'll see.
yeah, pussy, bro.
You know,
But all I'm saying is this nigga starting out with rocks and the other two already in they transformation. So I'm gonna need to see something from this nigga, bro. That's all I'm saying.
hey,
Like,
hey, go with saving
You
best for
can't-
last. You feel me?
That's not how it works,
Can't
bro.
Law can't outshine his own captain, bro.
he won't
Yeah.
ever.
His own captain, bro.
You
You're
know
right.
what I'm
You're
saying?
right.
Like he won't ever
that's
outshine
not-
me.
Yeah.
But it is what it
Luffy.
is. Like
Man,
yeah, that's his
I feel it.
100,
Whoa,
bro.
whoa. Okay.
No.
Speaking of vice captain, I wanted to ask y'all. Do y'all think in this fight Zoro's gonna use the Ashura thingy? You know, like the three.
You should.
things?
Probably.
I mean,
Yeah,
should.
he should. Because like he
He
already
This
busted
nigga
out
has
the
not used it a
onigiri.
single time post
I
time.
mean, he had to.
Yeah, so
What is the
can.
outcome of this
Oh,
fight? Are these
actually,
niggas really
Ashura has
taking
to be
out two
used as
Monks?
like killer blows.
Not these. I feel like they are, but see what I feel like is gonna happen is they're definitely gonna be a third party. I don't think they're gonna be able to fight up here by
You know
themselves the
how
entire fight.
crazy that is, though. Like the world's gonna be like,
Yeah, the
yo,
world's gonna be
these
like, what
niggas
the
took out
hell?
two-
Y'all were gassing these guys, bro.
This nigga's been reading. I forgot. We've been having these conversations, bro. Like this nigga Chris talked about last chapter. He out here surprised, like, yo, this is crazy. Yeah, no,
Yo,
we've been
give me
talking
a
about
minute,
this.
bro.
We've been talking about
Give
this.
me a minute, bro.
This nigga. But yeah, it's gonna be wild. Like, there's gonna be a huge power vacuum after this, and we know how delicate the balance is, right? So they just dismantled the warlords in place of the S whatever.
Like,
for,
yeah.
You know.
This nigga
So,
Blackbeard just said he not ready. Like,
Chris started moving. He started as soon as he saw like what was happening in the world. He said, "All right, it's our time. You know, it's time for us to start moving." So I think this nigga going straight for that poneglyph in Whole Cake, bro. Need him to
Yeah.
handle that, bro. Like I think that's where
And,
he's headed.
Blackbeard
And,
just. I see. Now keep going.
need to mop up that territory, bro.
Fact,
Take
that's
it.
his, like easy. But I mean, cause bro, there's no way these Yonko make it out of this. Like they can't just let if they knock Kaido out, all he gonna do up and then be the same threat he was yesterday. So
Yeah,
they gotta handle
it's
this
so-
nigga somehow. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
confident, bro. Jeez, nah.
no, Luffy said he was killing this nigga. Like he said he was taking his head. So
Yeah.
we gonna see how that goes. You
Like,
know, what I'm
Big
saying?
Mom and Kaido. man,
I mean,
they're
you know,
And they teamed up just to lose. That's
Zoro
crazy.
and Kaido.
Hey,
good luck with that, bro. But-
Yeah, like I don't know about that.
You know it's gonna happen. You know.
Okay,
I mean,
like,
with how much
Yeah,
attention
you know.
he's giving Big Mom right now.
Just one. Just one question. Literally any story in fiction. It can be a book, can be a movie, can be whatever. When there's a dragon,
Oh,
who kills the
brother.
dragon? The nigga with the sword.
Nigga, there's literally a dragon in the story called Monkey of the West, and a monkey beats him with a stick. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
is he gonna just punch him and then he dies? That doesn't make.
You just asked, and I gave you an example. You can't
Yeah.
be mad now, like what?
That's the worst.
Okay,
That's the
okay,
worst
whatever.
excuse if we're saying.
Yeah,
something.
it's so
I'm
funny
not
too, cause
saying-
like
no,
I
that's
was
not
telling
an
Hay
excuse,
the
that's not
other
an
day.
That's
I
not
was
an
telling him
excuse.
because
like-
I was like,
there's
what
millions
if?
of other hints about Zoro and Kaido, but that's the one that I would think like.
No, I understand that.
I
No,
mean-
I'm not discrediting that. I already told you last week that I don't care. All I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
is,
Yeah, I know.
look, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought at least he was gonna be able to cut this nigga off.
Yeah.
So it's
but
like he got a lot of work to do to cut this nigga head off, bro. Because even if he gets to the point where he can cut him, he still gotta cut.
it's still
all the
gotta
way
be
through.
deep.
You know what I'm saying? You think I
Tough.
can let it
Screw
all the
up.
way
Taking his
through?
head off, bro. There's
No, it's
fucking
so
way.
funny too because like
Nothing hard for
I
the
was
goat.
saying
Nothing
the other
hard for the
day
goat.
Nigga, this
that
nigga head
like
off, bro. Stop it.
I was saying that
Yes.
like
I will admit Zoro will be able to cut Kaido.
Yes, of course.
End of the
Yes.
fight.
yeah.
Yes, he'll be able to cut
His
it.
head completely, though?
I mean, y'all know like when Kaido was fighting the samurai,
Yeah.
and he was like, there will never be a samurai as strong as Odin. Like that's
Uh-huh.
fucking foreshadowing for Zoro.
Zoro not ever gonna be that strong right now. Like in this
Yeah,
moment,
not in this moment. Like maybe
I know,
later.
I know
but
it's
like,
not gonna be as strong
that
as
day?
him, but like,
Cause like,
Like,
but those
how do I
samurais were
explain?
actually getting cuts
No,
though.
but
like,
because-
like they were deep cuts too.
because the whole moment was because they weren't able to open the scar the order initially.
Yeah, they weren't able to open it, but
yeah,
they could
scarred
still
him.
like
Yeah.
cut it.
So he'll do that. He'll scar
Yeah.
him, but that's it.
hopefully open the scar.
That's
at least,
it.
100%.
That's it. Okay.
That's it. That's a
Bro.
big deal.
Yeah, like
Like,
that is a big deal.
That's
Like,
huge. Go from not being able to cut him to opening
At
the
all?
scar that Odin made is
he
huge.
really
Like,
mentioned a
Yeah.
few niggas that can fight him. If Zoro gets put into like, you
it's
know,
a category that's a big deal. Yeah, like I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
We'll
See,
see.
that's the thing with Zoro fans. They just want
he's
too
Zoro, yeah, what the
Nigga,
hell?
like,
Too much, bro.
grateful. Like
Whoa,
shit.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Look
First,
at this nigga on the
whoa,
roof.
I like Luffy more than Zoro. I like Luffy more than Zoro. First of all,
Oh, me too. Shut up.
shout out the goat. Yo, speaking of Luffy, the panel with him, Gold Roger, Whitebeard, all these niggas.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now that shit had me gas, you know. My nigga on the same level. Oh, my nigga finally on the same level as these guys.
Whoa.
Same level.
Nigga, they said that his ceiling, bro. What the
Nah,
hell?
I'm saying in Kaido's eyes.
what
in
happened? What
Kaido's
happened?
eyes.
No. Kaido said,
no,
how far could your
still.
ceiling go though? Kaido said
Hold on. Hey,
ceiling.
listen, hold on. Let me explain this panel real. His ceiling is not these niggas. Like he's going past these. First of all, let's just get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Like all four of them niggas, or five of them niggas that we see, he gonna be strong. So
Yeah.
that's that. And then the reason Kaido is like that, you tweeted that it was better than the unofficials, where he said some stupid shit that I'm not even gonna repeat. But it makes no sense because right here, Kaido just gassing this nigga up. He like, damn, how strong are you gonna get? Like he's scared of this nigga potential. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, in my opinion, that's the highest praise that a top tier can really give you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, like obviously right now he's not strong enough to one-on-one in, but eventually Luffy gonna be ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if he fighting like this right now after just getting washed. Like what was that, like a week ago? Not even that long ago.
2
Like
weeks,
it was,
something like that.
it was like 2 weeks ago or some shit like that. Yeah, it was a while ago. But 2 weeks
Yo,
of training
Steve-O.
and he already can hurt
Trying to
him.
come
You know what I'm saying? So imagine give that nigga a month, a year. Where he gonna be? You know what I'm saying? Like ridiculous, bro. His growth rate.
Okay, Tori. I'm just gonna explain my reasoning. The unofficial says, "Are you implying that you are just as great as they are?" The official says, "How high will your ceiling go?"
Yeah.
You see, this is why I don't
When-
read
when
on
it says-
officials,
well,
bro.
okay,
What the
okay,
hell?
let
But
me
they
just
apply
say,
two
let me just
different
say.
things.
Now,
Yeah, I
let
like
me
that
just
they
say.
said
The unofficial said that?
Okay, nigga,
No, let him
damn.
talk. Let him talk.
Yeah, go ahead. My fault.
I was gonna say, how high will your ceiling go? When you say this, and then you have all these niggas in the background, it means that will your ceiling reach these people?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the
nigga,
unofficial.
he's asking him if like you're gonna be as strong as these people that can fight me. That's what he's not saying.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
his
yeah.
ceiling will be them.
Exactly.
No, that's what he
He's
said.
saying like he's saying you will be like there's a very high chance you'll be as strong as all these people.
Okay.
Who they can't fight me and defeat me. It doesn't say defeat me, but like you get what I mean.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what? In the
Capable,
unofficial,
right,
in the unofficial, it says, "Are you implying that you're just as great as they are?"
Mhm.
This means that when Luffy is at this point, not the Pirate King yet, just at this point, he's already as great as these people, which means that he'll go even higher as time goes on.
No.
And I fuck with that. I fuck with that more.
But that's
There's
cap,
implication
Roger.
there.
Like,
No, that's not the implication though. The implication in that sentence and him saying, "Are you implying you're as great as them?" It's more of a like, "There's no way you think you're as great as them." That's more the
it's more like
implication.
that.
It's not. The implication isn't like, "Do you think you're as good as them right now?" That's not really what he was saying. Like he and even if that is what he was saying, but he's saying it in a negative way. Like you shouldn't think that basically.
Yeah.
But in this translation, he's more so like he's scared of what he will become. That's a better way to gas Luffy than to tell him like, "Oh, you're not as strong as these people right now." That I feel like this is the official did a better job of gassing Luffy than the unofficial did. That's all I'm saying.
I disagree for a simple
agree.
reason. Because after he said that, he smirked.
Okay,
Huh?
the smirk worked.
See,
Bro.
this nigga hate you, bro.
Man.
First of all, he doesn't, because after that he still is angry and saying straw hat, and then he starts chuckling and says
Because
because
like he's
he's about to hit that nigga.
Yeah.
Like right, the panel right after he thinks that he's still grimacing. Like
He's trying to fight. Like he's trying to scrap. Like that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, what-
Yeah, like I don't think
where
he's
the smirk
smiling
came
because he's like, "You're as great as them right now." There's no way he thinks that when he
Nah.
literally just said he destroyed him. Like it makes no sense.
Yeah. He's
Uh-huh.
smiling because he wants to
Let's agree to
test.
disagree,
he
then.
wants to test.
Hey man, I get it, bro. I get it. Dude.
What? That's
Hey, yo,
yeah,
You know. At the end of the day, the point is Luffy GOAT.
I,
This man hates.
Trying to
Wait,
get
you
everyone
said
to
what?
agree. Hey is deadly.
wait, what he said?
Luffy
Luffy
is
go.
GOAT. So that way
Alright,
we
bro,
all agree.
alright.
So that way we'd all like get out of here, bro. We ain't doing. Anywho, Nelly, speak on the chapter, bro.
Yeah, so Kaido finally like showing out that like the number one in the the verse kind of energy I've been waiting for so long. I was actually liking what he was saying and doing in the chapter because with how people talk, with how who's gonna beat him and yada, like, and with how he's been acting so far, we always see him like get washed and he one shots at the end. So seeing people use they're using the strongest techniques and stuff like that, and he's just tanking them and then just having overall like y'all can't beat me, and then especially his kind of dialogue at the end with the closer like it'll be a shame to kill y'all, like he's kind of giving them their props, and then at the same time like hey I'm gonna still run you for your poneglyphs and all that, and then whoever wins will be closer to being Pirate King, yada. So I'm hoping he keeps his energy and then like even goes higher like during like the upcoming chapters, because this is the kind of Kaido I want to see instead of like the usual like just not doing like much. So
But yeah, like I agree because it's really cool how I just love it anytime a villain acknowledges like the person they're fighting strength. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not their current strength, but their future like potential and shit like that. Like that's always so cool because it just feels good knowing your gang will be strong one day, bro.
And it means a lot seeing Luffy how far he's come.
Yeah,
So,
for sure, bro. From coming out of the barrel to this, bro.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, dog. Like fighting Yonko. Like people told this man he wasn't going nowhere, bro. You got niggas like Crocodile swearing they was gonna kill him, which he really should have. That's on Crocodile. Like that's nobody else's fault. But yeah, like you got him going from these fights where people are underestimating him every time to now where his name is infamous. You know what I'm saying? Where nobody in the world doesn't know, Straw Hat Luffy. So that shit gas, bro.
Yeah.
And now once he beat these Yonko, and you already know Morgan's gonna put his name on the.
oh hell yeah, Morgan! I told y'all, bro. Y'all were asleep.
I got the fuck out of him.
Yeah. So once his name on the headlines, his infamy, bro. Like the government. That's what I'm really excited about is to see what the government do about him. And the way like the power shifts. You know what I'm saying? Because they really care about that balance. So like once Luffy takes 2 of these Yonko out, like he's gonna throw the world into chaos. Like at least the new world, not the whole world, but he's gonna throw the new world into chaos.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna need to see.
I feel like that's what's happening right now in almost every in all 3 of these stories. Like the world is getting thrown into chaos. Like in all 3 of these stories right now.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
JKMHA.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Shishi, also tell me why you were saying 2 weeks ago that Law wouldn't make no petty remarks because it's not the time.
Uh-oh.
And then
well, all right, you caught me. But this still came out as a joke, and to be honest, it still seemed like
for sure
Luffy,
I mean, let's be honest, bro. Luffy is in charge of that nigga, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We can stop debating it. Like,
I originally thought Law. I mean, yeah.
So still cool.
Say what you about to say. You originally thought what?
Nah, I mean, I originally thought it was gonna be. I don't know what I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be some like.
You thought it was gonna be an actual alliance and not Law just doing what he said.
What the hell?
You guys, all right, let me walk back. Let me walk back. Because originally, when that happened, y'all said like that was disrespectful to Law or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And not making a big deal.
Whoa, no. I wouldn't say it was disrespected.
Yeah,
I was just saying that like
usually
saying, like he'll make a comment.
We all know that.
Yeah.
Right. So you guys thought that like he should have made a comment, blah blah blah, and I was like, nah, it's fine because like I think like in that moment, whatever, he didn't really. But then he ended up making a comment this chapter.
Yeah, so you were actually right. Actually, Yeah, cause he was like Cause
you meant like moment. For that chapter, like it wasn't the time, like you mean like okay,
in general, yeah. But either way, like Law saying that, all that does is make me, that's how he views him. You know what I'm saying? Because Luffy wouldn't even think about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Luffy was just like, like they need to go downstairs so they don't get hurt. And Law was the easy way for it to happen. Like, but Law in his head, he's like, damn, Luffy trying to boss me around? That's crazy. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say something later.
I'm gonna say something later.
I I really just think Law is gonna be an integral part in helping Luffy just be like.
Oh yeah,
The
Pirate
Pirate
King.
King.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why he's on his
Shout out to crew,
Like,
shout out his crew, bro.
That's
Oh
the
man.
same way Sanji needed to get him to the Pirate King because he gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's just it.
Especially
I know
if
more than
he's
that.
trying
but
to
yeah.
face off against these other crews. You can't just have like 9 niggas just
They
like,
can't
10
fight.
niggas just
Facts.
yeah.
Yeah, bro, the rest of the Straw Hats
Damn.
useless. Like, so in the new
Yeah.
world, they are not. They are useless. Robin doesn't do anything. Like, her ability should be very strong if she had armor.
It should
haki,
honestly
you know what
be
I'm
like
saying?
the best Devil Fruit in the
If
crew
she had
draft.
armor haki, she'd be going crazy, bro. But like,
No comment.
but either
About-
way, yeah,
about
we all know the Straw Hats could be stronger, but it is what it is.
about the Law thing. I just wanted to say, wouldn't it be better to Law's like own benefit if he's helping Luffy, since he doesn't want to become the Pirate King, he just want to know
he
about
knows
the
that.
will
I
of King
mean-
and whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
honestly, he's
the-
already.
That nigga didn't think he was gonna live past
Yeah.
you know the next day. Like
Yeah.
this is a blessing. That's why like you know what I mean.
Oh, that's what I was trying to explain to Malik, but Malik didn't understand it. Like Malik kept trying to counter me and telling me that Law also helped Luffy, which I understand. But Luffy helped Law on a much larger scale than Law will ever be able to help me. Luffy literally solved this nigga's entire.
Hold up,
Luffy solved
hold
his
up.
entire life grudge.
Hold up, relax.
What do you
No,
mean,
like,
relax? Like,
I think yeah, in terms of saving his life and all that, like I guess yeah, in a context it means a lot more for as readers, but like I think to Luffy and Law, I think Law will end up helping, like he'll pay his dues, like enough.
that's what I'm
you know,
saying.
yeah,
Like,
so-
my point is, Luffy, whereas Luffy literally solved this. First of all, he saved the nigga life because he was about to die and lose his
Yeah.
life grudge to the same nigga that, you know, caused it. You know what I'm saying? Luffy stopped him from killing him and then defeated him. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, what does Law even do from there? He didn't expect to live. He didn't even expect to live past Doflamingo. So that's already,
Right.
you know, that's already that right there. And then we had a Kaido shit, which was also one of his goals that Luffy is about to accomplish for him. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
that's another thing. Like Luffy is literally sunning this nigga at every turn. Like I don't see how niggas don't see this. Like obviously Law is gonna be helpful to Luffy as well. That would make no sense if he wasn't. But we can't sit here and act like the help is on the same level. You know what I mean? Like the help is not the same level. Like,
Now I see why Malik was getting.
no, I didn't even.
Wait,
I
wait,
wouldn't
wait,
have
let's
even
not-
said, no, Chris. Listen, the only reason I say that is because of what Malik was saying. I didn't even say all that
Oh,
the first time. The first time we were arguing about Law, I was just saying that what Luffy did meant a lot more than what Law does for Luffy. That's all I was saying to Law, not to us. I'm saying to Law. The reason he
Right,
still
to
did
Law.
it is because Luffy is like his savior, literally. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like even if he's not gonna admit it because of his pride or whatever, you know, it's just facts. And
Yeah.
then you know. Here come Malik, you know what I'm saying, trying to hold me like I'm saying something wrong. Like it's facts. Luffy literally did everything I say he did. Like I don't see the problem. Like
Yeah,
Law
nah,
fans
for
just
sure.
don't like the fact that nigga he's not his own captain no more. You know, it is what it is. Like
First of all, Law my favorite character, so I'm a
Yeah, I fuck
well,
with that
Whitebeard
nigga
is. He's my
too.
second,
I fuck
but
with that nigga too.
alive I should say. My favorite alive character is Law. But
Yeah,
yeah,
shout out Whitebeard, man.
Who's your favorite dead one?
Your favorite day one
yeah,
Whitebeard.
I don't know.
Favorite Whitebeard, right?
What happened?
Just
Who's
tell
your
what
No, he was
favorite-
just asking what their
No,
favorite
but
my-
character was.
Like my favorite character in general is Whitebeard, but if you were saying
Okay.
alive, like right now and not
Yeah,
yeah,
Law.
Okay.
Wait,
it's not
hey,
like I
who's
have a
your
favorite
favorite
dead
character,
character
bro?
list.
But I can't remember
Mine?
your favorite character. Nah, hey, I can't remember hey favorite character Luffy
It's
or Law.
Luffy.
Well,
yeah, it could be low. Right?
It switches between Luffy and Law, but like
Switch is how? Like, put his law do to make you switch.
Facts, like I don't see it. Luffy's so much more clear. But yeah, you. I'm not trying to.
I mean that's you.
No,
but like,
I'm saying
Yeah.
like in your opinion. That's fine, like,
Like,
Well,
I
I
don't
don't-
remember
I
if it's
don't-
like
Luffy-
2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, but I reread Dressrosa. I
yeah,
like that backstory is fucking clean to
that
me.
backstory is peak. Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
Like, I
I
don't know what to say. He's just a good written character.
He is.
Yeah.
I don't include like Luffy and like he like I love Luffy probably as much as Law or whatever, but like I just kind of like if we're talking outside of Luffy because he's the main character. Oda loves you know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
loves his boy. He's gonna get the most shine and shit, and like we're gonna see him the most, so it's very hard
Yeah.
to argue.
You could argue
but-
he loves him too much.
Nah,
Yeah,
no,
I
you
do.
don't.
Oh, brother.
Shows him just
Hey,
as
what's
much
Steve-O?
as he's supposed to.
And the Straw
Who's your
Hats,
favorite?
like outside of Zoro and the others, they kind of fluctuate, and I don't know. It is what it
Yeah.
is. So really
Sometimes
rank
he
them, I
loves
just
him,
kinda-
sometimes he isn't. Is what he
Outside
does.
of Zoro,
Yeah.
what has he done?
Who?
What up, Steve?
What is
Zoro
Zoro
good,
done?
Steve?
Why you come in here and the first thing you ask is what has Zoro done, bro? Come on, fam.
Zoro
All
ain't
that
do
nigga
nothing.
do is lift weights and sleep.
Oh,
And don't take
Oh,
showers.
That's good,
Here
bro.
we go. Here we
That is
go.
nigga here to
That
balance
nigga
out
don't
hate,
wash
bro.
his ass.
I mean, none of these niggas do. Like
None of
Sanji
these
do,
niggas,
but
yeah.
Sanji
Nami's
do,
like the
but
only
that's
one.
about it. Nah, Sanji, Nami, and Robin, they
Sanji,
be showering.
Sanji
They,
definitely
Yeah,
take baths.
exactly. Yeah.
yeah,
He
Sanji
too
definitely
clean.
take a shower, bro. Sanji definitely
Yeah.
take a shower.
He be touching niggas'
But them
food.
other
Come on
niggas
now.
definitely dirty, bro. Like, yeah, Zoro,
Yeah,
for
them
sure.
niggas are filthy for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
they strong though, and that's all that matters in this world. So it don't matter if it don't matter if you got a little
Stank,
stench.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Little
Like,
stench, bro.
Yo, bro, I love that stench, bro.
Yeah.
Don't let
hey,
Suru
apparently
pull up
she
on these
did.
niggas.
So Boa was feeling them regardless. Like, she ain't no fuck.
Crazy.
Suru gonna pull up and watch these niggas.
I know that rubber stank too. Man.
Oh, hey, relax. Bro, this nigga's so good. Oh man. How you feeling, Steve-O?
About a chat? You
Feeling
fuck with it?
alright. I'm chilling.
That's good, bro.
What'd you say, Nelly?
So, how you feel about the chat? You liked it?
Oh,
You
yeah, I
fuck with
liked it, man. You know me, niggas throwing hands. That's what I like.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
So as long as
Facts.
that's
Talk
going
about
down,
it.
I'm with it.
Steve-O, please tell me that they not cutting away from this, bro. Give me faith. Give me hope. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Tell me next
Man,
chapter.
I
You're not
didn't
gonna go
know we
to
was gonna see this
Shoe
chapter,
Shop.
bro. I
Nigga,
thought
me
we was gonna cut away
neither.
from
Like,
it.
Yeah, after
what?
the end thing, bro.
Oda might be in his bag right now, Torian.
Let's
I don't know.
hope. Let's hope.
Bro,
Zero
Torian,
cracking me
Torian,
up,
I'm
'cause-
saying, bro, Torian, I'm saying, if Oda goes from this to like Jinbei versus Who's Who, I'm gonna be the saddest nigga
I'm gonna
alive.
slap
That's
somebody,
facts.
bro.
That's
Oh,
facts.
right.
Let's have faith. Let's have faith. But
I feel
no,
like we
Steve
need
was.
like two. What'd you say? What'd you say?
No, I was gonna say you were cracking me up with saying how people were switching up on.
Of course, we switching
the
up. The
chapter.
chapter's finally
I was
good.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
nigga, what? Yeah, see, niggas got a common misconception about switching up. Why would I not want to switch up? Like, nigga, I'm not gonna lie to myself. Like, if something get better, I'ma switch. Like, it's just that
Oh
simple.
God, bro.
Like, bro. Hey, y'all can call me.
So
Hey, I
simple.
switch. Fact, it's so simple. So, and as soon as this
Yeah.
shit start being ass again, I'm gonna put it back on
In-
pause. Like,
incline
it's just-
season like Malcolm, bro. I swear.
Oh,
Cool.
God.
That's cool.
I'm liking it. I'm liking where you're going. These last two chapters both make. If he can keep this, I need like a 10 chapter stretch, bro. Please. Where it's about-
10? He's not doing that, bro.
Hey, we
What?
gotta
do- hey, we
He
gotta
getting
do
10
something-
pages, bro. What you mean?
No,
That's
you
not
do
Oda.
not, bro. That's
Maybe-
not Oda, bro.
Hey,
Maybe,
chill.
maybe,
That's not even that
maybe,
many.
maybe 10 chapters of different fights, but not
Whoa,
of just one fight. though.
whoa, no, not the one
No,
fight.
no.
No, gas in general, just gas. Like I
Okay,
don't care if
okay,
it's
okay,
this,
alright.
as long as he transitions well and shit, it wouldn't matter. But with the Katakuri fight, that nigga was just doing shit and then switching. It was
Yeah,
just
I
all
didn't
over
like
the
the
place.
way
You see what
I
I'm
ain't like the
saying?
way he was doing it.
Yeah,
with
but if he
the
can
Katakuri
get some
fight.
good transitions, we'll be fine. Like if he can leave off this fight at a good like climactic or a climactic moment and then switch to a different fight and then come back and then we see some shit like that. But not like how he was doing with Katakuri. It was just awful. Saying like a panel of the fight and then a panel of the boat and then a panel. Gross, bro.
Like I say, if we get 2 more full chapters of this fight, and then we switch over to like Jinbei versus Who's Who, and we see that fight, like I think that'll be clean.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all he got to do. I hope he realizes. Cause we just need some nice.
Doesn't have
like,
the best track
coherent-
record, but
Nah, not at
We'll
all.
see.
Not at all. But yeah, like he got some nice coherent or if he can get some nice coherent fights, we'll be very good. I'll be eating this shit up.
and I think we were saying this last week or 2 weeks ago or whatever, but we need multiple gas fights, bro. Like, if this is the only one, like, I'm gonna be cool, but I want like 2 or 3 more, like gas fights. We'll see though.
So,
I don't know if he can manage.
But yeah, 10 chapters not even a lot, bro. I need y'all to stop home.
10 is a
Like,
lot
think
for
about-
him. Like you
Think about it,
put
bro.
the bar a little too high for my boy
Let's,
Oda.
let's just get to one chapter of the next, bro.
Yeah.
Damn,
Bro, 10 is a
damn,
lot for
Let's just
Oda.
see if he can do it for
Oda.
2 chapters, bro. And then we're gonna talk about 2 weeks from now.
Damn. So okay, right now y'all only hoping for one more gas chapter.
One more gas. That's
Nigga,
all
not
I
even a
need.
full volume of gas.
Volume, bro. We are done with that stage, bro.
Damn, y'all niggas say we ain't in Marine for it. Like,
Oh hell no.
but was that the last time? Nah, I ain't know that was the last time we had a 10 chapter gas.
That might have been the last time.
Nah,
Stop playing,
How
stop
long
playing.
Reverie? How long was Reverie?
We're like 5
Reverie
pages.
was
Not,
only
not,
four
not,
chapters.
Four.
I mean, why is it pages?
I thought it was
Chapters?
like longer than that, bro. That shit.
Nah.
I thought it was 6.
Oh no, because Reverie kind of led in from post whole cake. So
Those whole.
it wasn't
Yeah.
even a whole 10. Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't a
So
volume.
damn, was that really the last full volume of just straight gas?
Wow.
I mean,
I'll see. Did y'all
Yeah,
not
I
like
see why
the
y'all
ending
said
of
that
Whole
now.
Cake?
I like the ending.
I couldn't even
Okay,
tag.
that's-
None of y'all niggas can be tagged. So I'ma
Ooh.
just-
I had mixed feelings about it.
Oh, you talking about this?
What do you
Yeah.
mean
I
about
think
the
only-
ending? Like what?
The ending
like
of
it's
the
the
arc?
last volume.
I mean, like the last 10 chapters or so.
Whole cake.
Of Whole Cake?
Okay.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I'm
They
gonna
were cool.
keep quiet.
It was cool.
Nigga said he got nothing nice to say. But anyway, back to this chapter, son. How y'all feeling about my nigga Kid fight his flaws? How y'all feeling about that nice ass
You
transformation?
talking about Kid?
Yeah, that transformation,
that
bro.
punk riding
Like,
transformation.
Hitting on low right now.
Of
Crazy.
course, I actually love seeing his abilities on display finally. But it
on
feels
screen actually.
it feels
yeah.
weird though because we've known him for so long and there's been a few opportunities for this and it hasn't happened. So for it to be
Right.
now and we're seeing so much of it, it feels surreal.
Surreal? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
it
it's not
does,
supposed
bro.
to be happening.
Yeah, I-
It's like
You know,
your eyes are like, am I actually seeing
When I
like
first
gas fights?
when
Like,
I first saw it, I was like, bro, like this is kind of wild, cause like Brandon, that nigga said he wanted him in a fucking mech like a while ago.
Yeah,
Bro. It was a long
a
ass time
mech.
ago. He said he should like
Yeah, I don't
give
know
Kid a
about
mech
that.
and shit like that.
he's
This is
on
a
about
mech.
that.
Like, this is literally a mech. Like this nigga's in a flying fucking metal ball. You know what I'm saying?
Frankie in the mud,
because I see
You know-
this
you
as
know
more,
Torian-
more of
Torian.
him like being like using his ingenuity to come up with something because there's really not, his ability is magnetism.
Yeah, it's
So
not a
he's
robot.
utilizing
Yeah, I
that
understand it.
to make a metal construct that resembles a mech, but it's not a mech.
But I mean, he's still in a mech though. Like it doesn't matter if he's making the mech. It's a mech.
Steven
know
said
what I'm
all
saying?
that.
Like just because
It's
I
still a
built,
mech.
I don't think it has like electrical functions. I think he has
Electrical functions,
Like this
bro.
nigga.
I mean, but
He said electrical
Okay, so
functions, bro.
Oh man.
Just pack it up,
I mean, I don't
Tori.
know what he can do. Like I don't know what that nigga can do. But wait, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, and when I was reading the chapter, I was beyond surprised that I saw a mecha and it was a goofy design. I was like, oh wait, what?
X. Nigga
No,
got
that
yeah,
a
it
raw
was
ass
actually
soul.
raw.
It had a raw
Like,
ass
it's actually a
soul,
cool
and then
ass
it had the
design,
crown. Y'all saw the
Let me-
That's probably why it feels so unreal to me.
Yeah, let me speak on this real quick. Like we talked about this a couple chapters ago with seeing Law and Kid and like a couple Zoro too, like getting individual like journeys, I guess, so to speak. And so it would have been, I feel like this moment would have been so crazy to me, like surreal, if we got to see more of Kid in Wano
I
and like what he
agree.
was doing,
That's in
whatever.
general.
Yeah,
And
yeah, just
just-
in general, bro.
And
Let's keep it
just like
above.
to get to this moment, it would. Oh man, like because that
Yeah, it would've
design,
been
man, for
crazy.
me, like that shit is wild. Like
I feel like
he-
it's the same way we feel about Luffy. We could have felt about all of them. Cause like watching Luffy
Yeah.
stand
Yeah.
here now after his journey is incredible to see him face it down too. Like okay, just
The
back to
payoff is amazing.
Like we don't even have to
Yeah.
go all the way back to like chapter 1. Like think about it, Marineford when he falls out of the sky and he's facing 3 admiral, right? And we know it's like an
Yeah.
impossible task. You know what I'm saying? But he's still doing
Yeah.
it. And now we have him facing down to Yonko, and we're like, okay, he can actually do this. You know what I'm saying? Like we've come so far. Like from it's just incredible to watch it. But with Zoro, like what's that nigga name, bro? Law, all the niggas.
Oh man.
Nigga,
Like-
forgot that name.
Not like
Yo.
with all the niggas, like we didn't really see too much until like recently of them. So it's really kind of like Zoro ain't been doing shit all post time scoop. You know what I'm saying? Law, we saw him recently, like with Dressrosa, we saw his backstory, so that's nice. But we didn't really see a journey for Law. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't really get that.
But,
and then Killer, of
yeah.
course, we don't know shit about that nigga. So it's just like Luffy is the only one here that we really get that huge payoff for.
Let's talk about that for a second. Everything leading up to this chapter. Let's not go outside of Wado because I feel like we'd be here all day. But I feel like after Act 1, I think we could say that as far as like, what do you think could be switched out and like put in, like what focus as far as like character focus? Like, who do you think? Like, how would you, I guess, adjust Wano arc if
All the
y'all was?
time,
He was focusing on the wrong things
all the
in
time
Act
we was
2, bro.
focusing on facts. All the time we was focusing on Big Mom and should have been used somewhere else. That was useless.
We had like
All the
3 Frankie chapters.
We should have
just
seen the
comedy
kid breakout.
chapters.
To be honest, like we should
all
have
the
just
time
seen
the
it.
Straw Hats were like just sitting around reacting to shit that was happening. I feel like other shit could have been happening too. Not like them reacting to really that important because they right after they reacted they got up and got up and started moving towards and shit like that. So like I just feel like he wasted as much as it seemed like he was trying to stuff shit into the arc, before this point. I feel like he wasted a lot of it still. You know what I mean? Like yeah, because it seemed like a lot of that shit was just useless. Like I'm thinking back to stuff that was actually important, like where Robin was in the at that big party where
Infiltrating.
where she infiltrated and stole that shit, and like the the ninjas caught her and shit, blah blah blah. Like that shit's important. Like that stuff we need to see on screen. But then we have other shit where like I said, like Tama and Big Mama riding on the dog and laughing and eating fucking shit like that is useless.
Durango.
Bro. For you to be for you to seem like you're rushing so
Babanuki and
much.
Old Maid.
Yeah, like for you to seem like you're rushing so much, why are you putting that shit in your chapters and wasting time? Where we just see
I agree. There should be less. Like you don't have to put that. You can just kind of. Sometimes it's best to have a clear focus of like like you don't have to do all that to kind of write this arc. Just kind of show.
And also with Kid, like I was mentioning, I was like, we heard that he broke out. So we're just like, oh, he broke out. But Oda could have easily shown a kid breakout in like a chapter, maybe 2 if we get super lucky. You can get like just 2 chapters of kids breaking out of
super lucky.
Him breaking out because like he ends up coming back anyway because he saw Killer. Maybe you could have even saw that too. But that would have been a really good way to just kind of show Kid's journey because like. In those like kid focused chapters that of him like breaking out because we saw it happen, it just happened off screen. But if you saw it, we could have also got like in a monologue of Kid like, oh, I finally made it here. I know like he could be like, I got captured, I shouldn't be here, and then he can use that to kind of like show like Kid's journey so far. Like it could even be like highlighted, just a few panels in the back kind of thing. But yeah, we could have easily seen like that would have been hype. A kid breakout, like come on now.
From our perspective, Kid literally went from like post high school. Kid went from infiltrating, fucking Big Mom,
Kid finding his crew.
That's
a good one.
Like losing his arm to Shanks, and then we see him at the island where Kaido falls. Kaido defeats him easily, puts him in a cage, and then that's the last time we see him until Luffy breaks him out of prison. Like that's it. Like that's the problem with these Supernova, bro. Is that it seems like their actions and like at least the important parts of their lives revolve around Luffy, and that's it. Like that's how it feels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
It's almost like they don't exist until
Luffy's there. Yeah, and then Oda just makes some shit up that happened while Luffy wasn't on screen. Like that's literally what it feels like.
Yeah, Prince of the Rain just mentioned that it also would have been good to see Kid like find his crew because his crew was all like disbanded.
Would have been
not disbanded.
Good, bro.
They was like scrambled around. So seeing him trying to like find it, that would have been cool.
Kid's involvement in this arc is some of the most disappointing aspects of it to me, because I thought Kid was gonna go so crazy, like with Luffy and Law for that matter, but we're not talking about him. But with Kid, like Tori said, we just saw him. Like we didn't even see the prison break. We just heard of it, and he's back, and then he breaks out again, and then we see him now 2 weeks later or whatever for the raid. It's like something could have been more meaningful with him, and I don't know, something about him just because I like his potential.
It's not just him. It's literally all
but
of them.
I just think like
that's
after
all of them. That's all
pretty
of
much
them.
after Act 2 with I want to say the whole thing with after Gecko Moria and Blackbeard. So like beginning of Act 2, stuff like that. I think Oda kind of dedicated chapters outside of Luffy, and I know he likes to kind of stay focused on Luffy. That's what Japan wants, all that shit. But I feel like if we were gonna deviate from the perspective of Luffy, it's like those chapters have to matter, and there's a lot of characters that
Needed
could
way more.
could get some time. Like,
It's what it
Oda
is,
just not
bro.
as brave as Oda just not as brave as Horde. We never get
Tough.
chapters
Tough.
or arcs,
These new
you know,
niggas
we never get
doing.
these chapters or arcs where it's not focused on Luffy. Like it's just never happening. So you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm willing to take that risk.
because to be honest, I know I talk about Big Mom all the time, but I thought it would be better if just Big Mom just remained at, Whole Cake and then just had Blackbeard run up in there, and then just
Yeah, that would have been a clean
have that,
subplot right
yeah.
there. But
'Cause
nope.
the rivalry there is like, yeah, you see Luffy taking out Kaido, but then you see like Blackbeard taking out Big Mom. So it's like, these two are kind of,
Oh, like for the supernova thing.
yeah, like they're both like causing, shit to the government and of course the Kaido and all of them. So and the Gurusei. So that would just be pretty crazy to see.
And also, I do
Yeah.
think the Big Mom plotline could have been done a bit better. Because I don't feel like these guys have enough beef with Big Mom. It's more like,
Right,
I don't feel like they have
that's what I'm
enough.
saying.
Because like with
Good at
Kaido,
all.
like he did a good
I
job
really
showing
just don't
why
think-
everyone wants to attack Kaido, right? Like Kaido
Yeah.
for what he did to Kid, Luffy, like we know they want to get him out the pain. But like with Big Mom, it's like they have interactions with her. But it's like it just doesn't feel as like necessary, especially with like how life to
I
death
mean,
this
to be
is.
honest, the Straw Hats really don't have beef with Big Mom.
Yeah.
It was just getting Sanji
Yeah,
back
Sanji
and
back.
like, yeah, I mean, obviously Luffy was talking a little smack, like whatever,
Yeah, but
but like
that's
beating
like
Kaido
normal. Yeah,
automatically, like you're good, like yeah. So if Blackbeard, that'd be so crazy.
They really
if
don't have
Blackbeard
any
just ran
with
up on him.
Kaido either.
Yes, they do. What the hell are you
No,
talking
no,
about?
they stop,
Michael,
bro.
Yeah, Malcolm,
get back to
I
off
got
call,
this
bro.
one.
No.
I got
They
this
got
one.
beef
Like,
with
at
Kaido for the
least-
same reason they got beef with Big Mom.
Exactly. Like Malcolm, listen. How do they not have beef with Kaido? Even if they individually don't, Kaido definitely got beef with them. But let's disregard that. Luffy promised that he would take him down. That's
Yeah.
the first thing. So they
And then with the
immediately
Raizo
once he made the
scenes.
promise. Yes, he promised Momo he would have his head.
Raizo scenes,
So
the
they have beef
Tama
with Kaido.
scenes, like already
Luffy
volume
has
one.
beef with Kaido.
Nigga,
Yeah,
the
Kid
Luffy-
too. What the? Kid literally, he destroyed his crew, bro.
I mean it as in, hear me out, okay? So this is the thing. Luffy has a personal investment with Kaido.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
does
see
Kid.
personal investment from anyone else.
Kid?
Zoro has
That's what
personal
I'm
investment.
saying.
Zoro
What about
literally has-
Kid?
Oh wait, he's a captain. Like, what do you mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like, the crew-
But what about
Let's leave
Kid though?
everybody else
Like,
but
are we just
Straw
gonna
Hats.
brush
Leave
over
everybody
him?
else but Straw Hats. Zoro has a vendetta against Kaido, Tama, because of what he did to Tama. So that's one. And then
Yeah.
the shit, and also, I mean, the other Straw Hats are irrelevant because they're not fighting Kaido, so they don't need
Yeah.
a vendetta for Kaido. The only two
Yeah.
that need a vendetta are the two that are already here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I don't really see the point of, them even having like a personal grudge against him. There's no need because they're not gonna be anywhere near him.
And Law too. Like,
if-
they
if-
already
if
said they're gonna
Luffy
take him.
said
down.
like he taken out. Oh my bad, Nelly. Go ahead.
No, there's like Bunk and Punk Hazard too. The Straw Hats were all there and they all agree. Yeah, let's take Kaido down for our first kind of Yonko.
Yeah.
So like that's pretty much all. Like
They
the
made an
group
alliance
need.
and everything. Like that's the whole point. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying that like they just didn't have that for Big Mom, so that's why. I was just
Like
kinda
they just listened to Luffy. Like
the
that's
only
it is
reason
what
they
it
got involved with Big Mom, they were gonna get involved with Big Mom eventually.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
He
saying
had
though.
to.
Like,
No,
the
that's not what you're
supernovas
saying.
wanna
They
make
don't have
their
a vendetta.
mark. The other supernovas want to make their mark. It's just mainly like Law has his little alliance with Luffy, and then Kid is like, these niggas showing out,
Bro,
Like Kid,
Kaido
Kid
literally
just took
washed
out,
him.
Kaido
Like,
took out his whole.
yeah, his whole crew.
Yeah, so obviously,
like
Kid is here.
Team
he has
Kaido
to do
fed
this. Like,
Even
Mouse
if he
to.
didn't kill his whole crew or take out his whole crew, he still is the reason that
Yeah.
Killer is a
Yeah, Killer is now
So-
like small
Yeah.
fruit. Like he
Like,
wants to
it's
kill
too
Kaido
much.
for that too. It's like
Yeah.
Kid has more than enough reason. If anything,
Yeah,
bigger
so Big
personal
Mom-
reason.
Yeah.
and Big Mom. Both Luffy and Kid attacked her territory.
Yeah, but they
Zoro
just
is Luffy.
don't care too
Zoro's
much
on
about
Luffy's
her.
crew, so it doesn't really matter. He doesn't need.
Yeah.
Law is allied with Luffy, so he's here to fight Kaido, who just happens to be with Big Mom. And same thing with Kid. Or not Kid. Same thing with Killer. Killer is there because his captain's there. You know what I'm saying? They have to fight her if they fight him. You know
Yeah,
what
like
I'm
the
saying?
fact
but
that
that's
Big
why
Mom is
she's
here,
Yeah, that's what
she
Chris
has
is
to.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Chris is saying. Like it could have been, she could have stayed and fought Blackbeard instead. You know what I'm saying? Since technically, the only reason she's here is because of her vendetta. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's the only reason
Yeah.
she's here.
Yeah.
in front of
It's
Big
her
Mom.
personal vendetta.
Yeah, that's it. So, she could have stayed in Whole Cake and had that whole Blackbeard plotline. That would have been. I mean, I don't really give a fuck. She got to go out regardless. You know what I'm saying? So how she does, I mean, if it gives Luffy more gas, I'm
It was
fine with
been
it,
so raw. Blackbeard taking her out, bro.
Yeah, it would have, cause that would have actually been perfect too for my whole like Blackbeard Luffy thing, cause like they would have both took out Yonko in the same arc, you know what I'm saying? So that would have been ridiculous.
That's what I'm
like,
saying, Tori. We on the same page. Like,
always,
that's cool.
bro. Always. That would be clean though.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
know what
Blackbeard
Shanks
I
are
feel
doing.
like I feel like that's a good idea and all, but if Blackbeard had taken out Big Mom, then Oda would have needed an excuse for Blackbeard not to take her fruit, because he wouldn't have like two
Oh,
parameters.
you're
That would
right.
make it way too OP.
Yeah, you're right. He would have had to.
But then I can't.
mean,
But
give
then I
it to-
can't
But
think of any.
then again, he's very calculated, and he probably already knows what fruit he wants. Because we see how
Yeah.
patient and calculated he is. So just
Yeah,
because he
yeah,
gives an
yeah.
powerful fruit right in front of him doesn't mean
Just
he
give
don't
it to
want
the crew.
I
Just
mean,
give it to one of
that's
the
his
crew.
cap, yeah.
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 So
And I wonder
actually,
what his
that's not
cap
really
is.
good excuse
No,
to
no,
not
no,
have
I
it.
get-
It isn't.
I get your point. I get your point. But imagine if he had even gave it to one of his crewmates.
I mean,
It would have still been way too OP for.
They wouldn't be able to
it-
just
like
automatically
that
give
group.
you
Yeah,
a
because
black
like
Crew's supposed to be,
it took
like,
him because
yeah.
like
and
yeah,
they're
because
the
like
in-game crew.
yeah. Because like for Big Mom,
I see your
it's
point.
more
I see
like
your
challenging
Blackbeard
movie.
most
has
of Big
three double
Mom,
fruit, so
like
niggas
her
know he's
OP.
talking about overpowered with his crew. Like he has 3 double fruit, or he
Yeah.
will have 3 by the end of it, most
Yeah.
likely. So, and then the rest of his crew all has ridiculous double fruit. That woman has that 9-tailed fox double fruit.
Mystical.
That's crazy. We don't even know the full extent of that.
Yeah.
What's his
Yeah.
name? Shiryu has the invisibility fruit, which is crazy with his swordsmanship. But I don't know how that's gonna match up against observation. Like we'll have to see.
Yeah.
You have to see with that.
Yeah, but like,
It probably
and then
will.
Warrior's fruit, which he probably has control over now, which is crazy. We know how crazy Warrior's fruit could have been if he didn't get lazy and get beaten by Kaido, whatever
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah.
So like, Blackbeard's crew is gonna be ridiculous by in game. So
And
Luffy-
and with
yeah.
Big
in
Mom
reality,
too.
Luffy crew should be the same way, but it's not going to. But yeah,
Yeah, and with Big Mom, it was more so her more than the fruit. Like they just couldn't like hit her. You know, like they would shoot
Yeah.
cannonballs and stuff like that. Like it wasn't like her fruit was doing most of the work.
Indestructible.
Yeah, so like even if someone else had the fruit, of course they wouldn't have her level of mastery, but at least you can still hit them. So like it will be
Yeah.
much easier than Big
Yeah.
Mom.
It'd just be an easier fight overall.
Yeah.
In general. Like,
Less mastery.
Still
in it, man.
dangerous, but yeah.
But yeah, these Yonko, man, I'm glad they're getting a little bit more.
Yeah, just a little bit more. Like this is what it should have been happening from the start. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like Big Mom should have never had this goofy ass amnesia shit. I mean, this is another L, right? But it is what it is. Like I need her to go out looking cool at least. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like,
Finally got Zeus back. I never thought I'd see this day, bro.
yeah, we gonna see how this goes, bro. Niggas say they need her riding Kaido. You know,
Yeah,
with her hair
his
on fire,
head.
and shit, like the fan art. That would be.
She
clean.
should grow
like,
up, bro.
That would
I mean,
be
a
clean.
clean
needed.
pig, but it's like because it's Big Mom. I don't know. I just
What? She too big, bro? You saying she too fat? to fit on Kaido?
no. Hey, relax.
Damn,
I'm just saying
bro.
because she's just not like a raw character. So I'm just.
She could have been.
Oh.
She ate a nigga.
Her
Like
design
back in
not even
Fishman
wrong, to
Island.
be honest. Hey, but nah, she look a lot better in her form with her hair on.
Yeah, no,
that's
she
true.
do.
Like, way
Yeah,
raw.
for sure.
So if
Like,
she
it's
gets pushed to
something.
that point, then they do that dragon ride and shit.
Not
that
to
shit
me.
be
I like her when
sweet.
she thick.
All right, Steve-O. All right, bro.
Bro, okay.
Different.
People gotta go.
Niggas, I like it when she
He said he can
bro.
support all that weight. Crazy.
All right. Wow, bro.
Who said that, bro? Who said
What
that?
you mean, who? Like, y'all are so foul.
How funny.
But man, like,
Nah,
shit,
bro.
we really
Steve
covered
said
all
that
this.
shit, then muted.
Yeah, we covered.
Like, bro,
a
he
lot.
been muted. That's the worst part. Nigga came off mute, and then went back. Like, he's so different. Hey, Steve-O, real quick,
I
bro.
just had to
Speak
let
on-
it be known.
Hey, speak on your boy Law throwing rocks around using his double fruit.
Nigga, he about to use advanced armaments, gamma knife, nigga.
No, he not.
So why didn't he? Son, if this nigga Kaido gives him a free hit, why he ain't just hit that nigga with a gamma knife off rip?
Bro, you know how this
Oh,
go.
okay,
Oda
okay.
gotta play it up. He gotta make it.
Oda
more
don't even give
dramatic
us fight, so
scenes.
no, I don't know how this
Like,
goes.
just
true.
think. You gotta think back to 500 chapters ago.
Nigga, I can't
Like,
remember.
you gotta-
This
said
nigga
500
said think back to 500 chapters ago. Son, see, bro.
I gotta quote that shit.
Oh, man. Nigga said think back, like,
think
bro.
about how Luffy was able to hit
Because of
Crocodile
the,
when it didn't make no sense. Think about how Luffy was able to send out Kiji flying into the sky when he should have been dead. Think about how he put Magellan on his knees when Magellan goes on the one-shot niggas who's 100 times stronger than Luffy at that point.
Yep.
Like, just to think about
Think
that.
about
Oda
the
gotta
fact
play
that
it up
Oda
and make
just
it
not
dramatic, bro.
consistent. Yeah, facts.
I don't know about that consistency bit, but older that
I
nigga,
mean,
that's
it's
my
facts.
goat.
I mean, he
But-
he clean, just not consistent. It's okay. You can be clean. You know,
I guess that's true. Everybody has their faults. We all fall down.
facts.
Gotta get back
Everybody,
up.
His only
But-
fault is his biggest fault.
That's
is
all
his
it is,
fighting.
bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's his biggest one. You know what I'm saying? But
I always say if Kishimoto was
Oh,
able
brother.
to lend Oda his powers, like share his energy with him,
yeah.
it'd be
Perfect
undisputed.
What you
Fusion?
saying? So you saying if we had like a fusion? Yeah, like you know, if they put on the Batara rings, it'd be
Bro, I
different.
will never forget. I was beating
Yeah,
that
Manga.
Neji fight, bro.
One Piece would be undisputed.
Man.
One
Yeah,
Naruto.
I-
Me beating that
Yeah,
Neji
and
fight.
it's
I was 8 pages into the Neji fight. I was like, all right, time to like skip to like something else. And it just kept going for 4 chapters. No, 5 chapters straight.
Nigga,
I was
bro,
like, damn.
Kishimoto is so good at fights, bro. Like that is one thing that man
Yeah.
is genius at, bro.
He
He's
is,
undisputed. Like, son, Sasuke versus Itachi gotta still best things I've
Yes,
ever read in my
sir.
life.
Bro, my
Like,
favorite fight of all time, but that
that
shit's
fight
fucking
is
goat.
the payoff in that fight, bro, and like the way it's a mystery that turned into another mystery. Like
Exactly.
it's ridiculous, bro. He's so good, but he
Sexy,
fumbled.
Bro, like the way the fight went into that fucking reveal. Like we all thought Itachi was gonna take his eyes.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I saw he was finna take his eyes, and he put his hand on his foot. I was crying.
Bro,
That's what I'm
that
saying, bro.
bro,
The man
still
said,
one of
"Is
my
that all you-"
favorite
he's
plot
like-
twists ever.
He's like, you tried, bro. Is this all you had? I was like, damn.
He didn't
Bro,
have-
and then Sasuke found out the whole time, even
yeah, the truth.
yeah, like, even when Itachi was
Yeah.
like straight up killing the niggas, you was still loving him.
Yeah.
Go.
Masterclass, dog. Kishimoto
Think
did
about
that.
all
that
the
was-
emotions that Sasuke
that
must have
was-
felt in that moment, bro.
Exactly.
That
That's
was
what's
so
power
wild
is,
to
bro.
see with when right before Itachi, like when he pulls out the Susanoo
Yeah.
and like Sasuke's like, fuck, like,
Yeah,
he's like, I
what
got
I do-
nothing else. He's
Yeah.
throwing like
I thought I
shit
had
and shit. And then niggas like, I'm coming. I was terrified, bro. I was
Oh,
like, oh,
that's like a really good like it was almost presented kind of like you like kind of like a horror, how like the monster is closing in. You're out of
yeah.
you,
I
like,
was
this
like,
nigga
you
was-
done for?
he was slowly
I was
walking towards this nigga so menacingly, bro. You know what I'm
Put
saying?
yourself in Sasuke's shoes, bro.
Yeah,
Facts,
Like,
bro. Bro,
he
and
threw
his
a
voice actor in the
gigantic
anime
lightning
did a
giraffe
great.
at that
yeah,
bro.
phenomenal.
His
Yeah.
voice actor in
That was-
that scene did an incredible job, bro. Like the
Y'all
emotion-
fuck with the
voice.
dub?
I for watched it.
Oh
Only
yeah,
watched
yeah,
the
for
dub.
sure.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
The Naruto,
I like
the
the
Naruto
dub.
dub.
Well, I watched the
Yeah.
dub for the first
Yeah,
for the
real
first half, but not for
emotion.
Shippuden.
Yeah,
You know you
that
got
shit's
the
crazy,
flow.
bro.
But yeah, like he hit that nigga with Kieran, son. Like
Damn, Joe would have turned this into Naruto
Clean
DC, bro.
attack.
I thought that
We-
was
we-
he was
we
like,
done
"Come," and then
reminiscing.
whatever. And then like,
oh, in
He
the game,
just
son,
didn't-
he got the rawest voice line for Kieran. He says like he
He
says he's
gone
gone
with the thunderclap.
Yeah.
clap.
Go,
it is.
go.
That shit is so
Bro, why that shit
dope.
not in the real series? Son? Oh,
Yeah.
bro, I was praying he was gonna say that shit. So I was watching the clip back, thinking I forgot he said it. He did not say that shit. My whole time was from my memory from the game, bro. I was sick. Like, that gotta be canon. Same way my nigga Shikamaru scene where he crying, not canon, bro. What the fuck is that not canon? Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, that's canon to me, bro.
that's canon for me too. That's my favorite character, so it gotta be
That's
canon for me.
crazy.
Like,
Hey, let's go.
You talking about after Azuma died?
yeah, you know when he's sitting
Yeah.
across from his pops playing, what's that game they play, Shogi or some shit? Like when he's sitting
Shogi,
across
yeah.
from him playing Shogi, and then like he just breaks down, and his pops is like, it's okay, blah. Like
That didn't happen
that
in the
scene
manga.
didn't happen in the
Nah,
manga. No,
yeah, happened.
What?
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Nah,
He's my-
I
he's my
swear the
top
anime
three
elevation
favorite.
is like
oh
this.
no.
yeah, that
that's
didn't
canon,
happen.
bro. We good.
That's my favorite Naruto character.
Oh, that's my favorite character and favorite moment. And when Rare told me, bro, I thought I had forgotten something. Like Rare was like, bro, that shouldn't even happen. I'm like,
Rare
huh?
line.
No, because Rare was
Nah,
literally
nah.
reading the manga, and he sent me like,
I know.
Bro. I was like,
We good though.
wow.
We good. Let's just pretend rare line. Yeah.
I hate it, bro. It's not Kishimoto's fault. Like they thought of that after the fact, Still, like Kishi should have had the foresight to put that shit in there. Bro. I'm mad at that.
Facts, man.
Like,
You
Real-
missed. but
Real
it's-
quick, when Shadow's lifting up the island, right? Like,
yeah.
it didn't drop yet. So, like, is
Nah.
it still in the process of dropping, or is it like
I don't
stalled?
think
It
it's
just
dropping.
At
It's
all,
just
right?
floating.
It's just floating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nigga carrying the island on his back, bro.
I need that shit to
He ain't gotta
drop,
be
bro.
focused on that shit either. Well, he bringing it to the flower capital, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, is he still
Yeah,
trying to
he
like
should.
carry it and then drop it, or is he just like
Oh,
waiting
true. I don't know
until
if it's
like?
moving.
Yeah, I don't know if
it's
it's moving.
No. Is this like his new flower capital, or is it like moving to the flower capital? Like,
Yeah, he's moving into the flower capital.
Yeah.
okay,
Like,
so
that's what he's supposed to.
Collision.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Allegedly, yeah.
Got you. But yeah, now he fucked because these 5 young men right here, they gonna handle it. Eat it.
Yeah.
you
Okay.
see.
So
I
We
can't
can
believe
do
this
Killer's
was
last.
gonna
my
get credit. I can't believe Killer's gonna get credit for this shit, man.
No, he's
Yeah.
not. He gonna be unconscious by the end of the fight,
Punishers.
bro. Killer's
Fuck
not.
Nah, it
no.
don't matter, bro. That's the thing in One
He's
Piece. Like
getting
you
zero
for
credit.
like 5
No,
minutes,
but
bro.
no, Chris.
In the paper,
Nobody is getting credit for this except for Luffy and maybe.
nah, bro. They getting credit, bro. They're gonna
Bro.
show you the picture with all 5.
Nah,
No,
bro. It's
Yo, what if
essentially
the
just
picture
Luffy and Zoro who's
What
gonna
if the
get
picture
credit.
that Morgan
right now.
has? What if the picture that Morgan has is this one? Like this last panel? What if this is the picture that Morgan has in the paper? And then like he's like Yonko
I don't even
defeated.
know how that's possible.
I don't know. Nigga, that shit, half the shit
Bro,
Morgan
Torian,
do,
Torian.
half the shit
Morgan's
do, I
gonna
don't know if
clickbait
it's
that
possible.
newspaper
Morgan's
so
shooting
hard.
pictures, bro. He's
Alright,
taking
so
the
look,
pictures, bro.
they ain't gonna be like Yonko defeated question mark, and then he gonna find out in the article. Like nah, so I'd be heated. So I got about an article at that
I'm saying, find that article. Son.
Match infiltrated Onigashima.
bag. Like he easily there. He easily got somebody there. And the thing about
Yeah,
the
he
thing about
got
Morgan's
spies.
organization, you don't have to be a weak ass mail runner to be in. Or he could be a strong nigga and be a media person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it could be a strong
CP0,
nigga
bro.
media.
Morgan put hands on him.
I mean, bro, he put hands on a fodder nigga. Like let's relax.
Hey,
Like we don't know who he really
CP0.
put hands on.
Or
you know what I'm
CP9 or
saying?
whatever. CP7.
But all I'm saying is like he could definitely have a strong agent on Onigashima. Maybe. I mean, there's no way he doesn't know what's happening. Like he's the information like of the world. So he definitely knows what's happening in Wano right now.
Niggas always taking pictures, bro. Crazy.
I need him to have this picture of this
You
last
think
panel.
somebody on the lifting ass like this whole thing?
The island, bro. All right,
In the-
Yeah. Like,
that they have to, but how? That's my question. Like, bro,
hiding in the bushes, nobody sends the hockey, but like nobody.
I'm crying, nigga hiding his presence, bro.
She got Zetsu, bro. They just no sense.
Relax. Nigga, we always bring it up in, bro. You fiending, like, damn, you are.
It's been a while, bro.
We gonna get you some chapters, bro. No, we not. We gonna get you some discussion though. We gonna get you some discussion. We might not get you some chapters.
Oh man.
But yeah, like I just need to see where it's gonna head. If they beat like what's the nigga name? Mr. Morge, he was saying he wants to fight him again, I guess later, but I feel like they fell here. They kind of fucked. Like I don't see how they gonna get any better than this. You know what I mean? Like the way the fight is set up right now, like they're isolated, and away from their crews. You know all this shit.
Yeah.
So this is really the best case scenario. It's 5 decently strong people up here. Well, one really strong.
I mean, these
everybody
niggas
else.
getting fucked up. Wait, no.
You think so?
100%. By the end of the fight, they all gonna be out of there. Like all of them.
You think so? I don't know.
But
Them,
I
them
still think,
5 are gonna be bloody. Like,
Oh,
fuck.
that's what you
Yeah,
mean.
They gonna be.
Yeah.
I still think Luffy and what's not gonna be the last one standing.
Luffy and
Probably
Zoro, right?
like on our side, Luffy and Kid.
Huff
Oh,
and
Kid?
shit, whatever they do.
Yeah. Bro,
Wait, but
wait,
if they're the last one, people say Zoro.
Law,
Yeah, let's get
it
it
gotta
off.
be
No,
Law.
Luffy and Zoro be the last 2.
Zoro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it kind of has to be Zoro because he has to.
Yeah.
Well, no. If he cuts, if he
Like
if he
to get the
cuts
finishing blows.
Kaido and then that brings him down from the dragon form, whatever, blah blah blah, and then
That'd be
like
clean.
Kaido goes hybrid and then waxes all of them except for
Luffy and Kid.
Luffy and Kid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Log it,
that'd be
yeah.
a good way to kind of save both parties, but
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that way Zoro can do something wrong, him and Killer, and then we can have a real fight with the 3.
the real fight. Oh, bro.
Oh, brother.
No, but like
Yeah,
Big Mom,
okay,
like
but-
that's
okay,
the
but
problem is
like-
Big Mom. If this was just Kaido,
Yeah,
that
I
would
was
be
just gonna
so.
say, y'all
Oh, I
ignoring Big
forgot
Mom.
about her, bro.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, bro. Why she here?
Damn. I don't
She's
know
fucking up the
what
flow, even when she's not
She
supposed to.
is, bro.
fucking up
She's
the flow.
fucking up the whole flow to arc. Like, get out of here. She like a fucking like a pest, bro. So annoying.
A big fest.
Shit.
Cause now we gotta work her into this.
For
Yeah,
real,
see,
bro.
this is my problem. Because, like, y'all remember earlier when Luffy was climbing up while the scabbards were fighting Kaido?
Yeah.
He was going with Sanji and Jinpei. The 2 literal straw hats who have anything to do with Big Mom.
Yeah.
They should have had a confrontation and fought her there with their straw hats while the scabbards fought Kaido until Luffy got there. In my opinion, that would have been the best way to go about it. But that didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, I could kind of see that. If
how the
if they
fuck
help,
Jinbei and I don't know, Jinbei and Sanji, that's it? Like,
yeah, because
No,
like
I
the
said
other
with
straw
the
hats,
straw hats.
like Frankie
oh,
and
with the
no,
rest of the Straw Hats. The whole crew, I still don't know about that, but I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
Come
He gonna need
on,
like
the whole
2
crew
more people.
cannot take on Big Mom.
I don't think
No.
so, because like it's
I don't
basically just
know.
Sanji and Jinbei.
Zoro, Luffy, Jinbei.
Oh, Zoro.
Oh, Zoro.
Oh wait, they all gonna be up here on the roof?
Nah,
Like,
like
all of them?
no,
No.
like
This
Big
is
Mom
stupid.
wasn't even on the roof yet.
How am I stupid? Zoro's already up here.
Yeah, you're not clear. Hold up.
Zoro will
Explain
be up
this.
here regardless.
I'm talking about when Luffy was going up with
Like-
Sanji and Jinbei.
And the market didn't bring
In
Zoro
my
up yet
opinion, he should have had a confrontation with Big Mom before they were this Straw Hats.
because
So
they
basically, you wanted all the Straw Hats fight Big Mom and then fight Kaido.
Damn fight gotta. Nah, they would have been fucked. They would have been tired as like that's a whole. Like you gotta split it. You gotta split it, man. Because I don't think like Luffy with the Straw Hats. Like I think they can take out.
Because the problem is
they
the
can
other
take out
characters
Big
would have had
Mom.
no reason to wait to go fight Kaido.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
But
Like,
even if that was the case, I don't think Oda would do like you have Luffy take out Big Mom and then go and take out Kaido. Like that's just like
That's-
Big Mom is as strong as like you know what I mean? Like she's apparently as strong as Kaido. So it's like
He's apparently, bro.
Yonko. I had to slip that in there, bro.
yeah, you did.
But, I
Slip
mean,
up
like-
there real smooth. Like,
Yonko, like, wise? Like, he takes one Yonko, he takes another. Like, what would be like that would ruin the. suspense.
I mean, no, because yeah, I don't even think there's a point in me saying this because y'all just gonna clown me. But
Yeah.
what I think's gonna happen is Luffy's gonna kill not kill, but beat Big Mom, and Zoro's gonna beat Kaido.
No. That's not. Yeah, I don't know.
No comment.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I'm gonna just not even
That's what I said.
bro.
There's
That's
no
not,
point
that's
saying
not a
it.
clown. That's just like, hey, we good. Hey. But it's a
Yeah,
nice
it's a
idea.
cute move.
Nice touch.
Yeah, because he
It's
did
a
try.
nice idea.
He did try to beat him right now, and Jimmy didn't work out too well. But you'll see though.
This is.
I mean,
all
y'all think this
applications,
Zoro is at his like peak right now? I just want to
Well,
know
have
y'all
to be.
opinions.
dude.
I
Yeah, they have to
mean,
be.
you think? Wait, what do you mean by
has he
peak?
presented
Like,
his strongest? Like, has he presented his strongest thing? No, Ashura hasn't
yeah,
been pulled out.
yeah,
but I'm
not
saying,
Ashura.
but this is
Onigiri
this
is still
the
pretty up
strongest he's
there though.
I mean, bro,
So it's like-
Ashura, like, see, the problem is for Ashura to be effective, don't your base got to be effective? You know what I mean?
I mean,
like,
he's not using Ashura because he's not fighting a sword. Like, I feel like I don't think he's busting out Ashura because he's not fighting a swordsman.
Ashura
mean,
should be the
was
finishing
Ashura
blow
wasn't
though,
a
right?
swordsman.
Ashura's usually
Was he?
finishing
The only
blow.
time,
I guess Kaku
the
kind of
only
counted
time-
because his neck was.
yes, Kaku is sword. Yeah, but I mean, you gotta be sword. Like, you gotta
No,
be. Yeah,
Kaku,
was
bro. How?
Kaku was using sword.
His neck?
What do
I
you
don't
mean?
remember that nigga that much, to be honest with you, bro. But
You
either
don't
way,
remember Kaku?
Oh,
Nah, I
he
remember him.
like he.
I remember him.
Kaku picked up like a
Yeah.
random sword though. Like it
I
wasn't
just
like.
didn't remember that nigga fighting with a sword. But anyways, my point is,
Yeah,
Like
he has
Zoro?
swords.
Yeah,
well,
but like
okay,
he picked it up randomly. It wasn't like he.
No, like
was
he
a
can
sword.
use. No, picked it up right.
Yeah, like he literally picked it up from the floor.
Like he was
bro,
a
y'all are
swordsman,
killing
bro.
me, bro.
Oh,
Y'all-
What you mean?
snap.
Like,
Oh, my memory whacked. Hold up.
yeah, mine too. 'Cause
Yeah, bro.
I swear once that nigga got that.
I
nose
swear
was
he
trying to
didn't,
swing
like-
his neck around. Like,
Cause,
I
like,
swear
he did.
was
Like
swinging.
was.
like
He
he
was also using-
transformed
Wait,
and
I
then
remember
like
now.
he didn't have.
Because, no,
He was
I
a
remember
combo.
because he was swinging the swords ridiculously.
Yeah.
Because he has his little.
Yeah, he has.
But like
swords
he
out.
picked it up
That's-
from
Yeah.
somewhere though.
Yeah, I
It
remember
wasn't
now,
like
you're
he
right.
he had it on him. Cause like
remember
every
it
swordsman
now.
got swords on them. Cause like it says they're set. But like
No,
Kaku,
no,
Nah,
he-
because that's how Zoro blocked that nigga attacks. Because he used the Ashura
Yeah.
ship. Like I remember now. Like yeah, okay, I understand. But I
yeah,
still
but
feel like
where'd he get the swords from? Picked it
No,
up,
literally,
right?
He,
From the
he
floor?
always has them.
No,
Like,
he
just,
always had
like-
them.
He always had
You know,
them?
Nelly, I promise you, we just forgot. Because I just remembered. Like I literally.
No, because like
when he
I
explained-
remember cause like I remember him using swords, but like I
Yeah.
thought he picked it up randomly. Like it wasn't like he
It's
had
not
it.
our fault, bro. Like that shit was
Like
forever
he
ago. Like
pulled them out. Like he had them.
Like,
we don't
pulled
know
them
where,
out,
I don't know
like-
where he pulled them out.
Nah,
Yeah,
son, no
bro, like,
way.
he was in his giraffe form, and then he literally pulled out 4 swords out of nowhere.
Weird.
Like,
Oh,
out of
okay.
nowhere.
Like just
And
like
he just
manga
started
stuff, right?
swinging.
Like it was just
Like, he
like
was
Yeah,
swinging
he
wildly,
had them
bro.
bitches tucked in his pocket, bro.
Hey,
cause
he
like
was
I'm
just swinging
looking
so
at the
wildly.
pigs, bro. There's no sheath, nothing, bro. No
yeah,
scabbards,
nah,
like
that's facts. But he was definitely a swordsman. It's
yeah,
weird, bro.
he definitely had
Like
a
even
sword.
even his techniques were sword techniques with his neck. You know what I mean? Like so he was a swordsman.
neck, bro.
He was
Get
just a
this nigga.
goofball, bro. Like them
I got
niggas
the
used to be
picture
nice.
right here. Y'all gonna cry, bro. Hold up. Let me post this. You see.
UCB
Oh,
dog niggas
man.
so funny to me, dog. Like they are hilarious.
Let me get this shit.
But yeah,
Yeah, here
Zoro,
we
like,
Look at
I
that,
did-
bro.
yeah, bro, I remember, like,
Like you can see
Zoro
Zoro's.
was struggling, bro. Zoro was struggling because that nigga had too many swords.
Yeah. No, but he was using them before too.
No, he wasn't.
He
Actually, let me
blocked
stop.
it.
Let me stop. I just don't know.
Like he blocked him shit
see
with yeah.
Yeah,
he
like,
blocked
was
his sword with the Ashura.
Oh, you're
and
right.
then
You're right.
Yeah, and then he defeated that nigga, bro. It was raw. Like he was.
Damn. Okay.
Ashura not really gonna help him right here because he can't reach him. So it's like, see, that's the biggest drawback with flying niggas. He can't get up there.
Someone gonna throw him, bro.
like,
Like, just
he gotta fix that. Mihawk, like, yeah.
Mihawk get me throwing slashes, cutting mountains in half.
Yeah,
So that's on Zoro. You know what I'm saying? Like he gotta fix it for sure. Cause like if he was strong enough, he could have cut Pika in half from the. You know what I'm saying? Like. So.
Yeah, I don't. What's a problem of like strength though? I think it's just like getting to him. That was the problem.
Well, if he was strong enough, he could just slash and have the same power from.
Yeah.
Like Mihawk splashed the glacier at Marineford from that far as this, and the glacier was bigger.
Easy.
I mean, like, but bro, Zoro's not gonna be at Mihawk level.
No, I know.
Yeah, he still gotta be Mihawk level though.
He had to fix
But,
it. Like we saying
yeah.
we saying that's something he gotta work on.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah, that's all.
my bad.
But yeah, once he gets like to the level where he like swing like Mihawk can, good luck to all these niggas, bro. Good luck.
Yeah.
Zoro gonna be different, bro. With in-game Zoro, need that.
You that. I don't need his fights to be longer than 2 pages too.
Eggs. And versus Shiryu, gonna be so clean.
Yeah.
One chapter at a time.
One chapter at
yeah,
a
this-
time, bro. You right.
Nah,
Think way too deep, bro.
did, bro. One chapter at a time, 1 week at a time, one break at
No,
a time.
2 weeks at a time, bro. Apparently there's a break. And I was like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, you right,
Bro,
Yeah.
yeah. Fuck this break.
Wait, did we just have a break?
The next chapters are wait, the next chapters are coming the 24th, right?
No, 31st.
No, it's a break.
Nah,
31st, bro.
Wait, so
gotta wait till next month.
It's a break. Yeah.
for all the chapters? I thought we were
I
getting
think
24th.
I think just One Piece.
One Piece only. One Piece
Oh,
only.
just
break
One
it.
Piece?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's per usual.
That's just older, bro. Yeah.
They come in
Yeah.
7 days for My Hero, and then One Piece 14. I expect
It
we
is what it
just
is.
had
I
a
know
break,
the cat-
bro.
the cat's a gas.
Hate it,
Like
hate
if he
it.
Yeah,
gonna
next
take a
chapter.
break, it gotta be
Yeah.
clean, bro.
Yeah, I mean this one was clean, so it should work.
I say that like he didn't take breaks into ass chapters.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, Twin talk about him. Twin talk about it.
Yeah. Oh well, bro. We'll see, but all in all, I'm gonna just be happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And right now, that was
I mean,
good ass chapters.
yeah.
So,
And character
Oh, yeah.
interactions all hit. You know what I'm saying? The meathead stuff all hit. Yonko's looking cool.
Yeah.
So let's just see what he does in Dragon form. Because if he redeems Dragon form, I'll be happy.
yeah, because Dragon Form been getting shit on. Son.
Yeah. So I'm needing
And
to
I
redeem
really-
Because
this,
he
bro.
fought the 9 scabbers and went back to his regular form and then beat them. So I was just considering, I'm like,
Yeah, why even use a Dragon Form? That's what I think about right now. Like the Dragon Form useless against them.
Hey, I mean, he
Law
could redeem it, bro.
Law could get them in his room and cut that nigga in half.
Law's never using his powers, bro. That just,
True,
y'all
true,
have to let
okay,
Law go.
Even if we, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, bro. I'm hanging on.
He
to
did
a
he
dead
did it just to
idea.
look cool, bro. Come on, let's be honest. Like,
It was for the panel, bro. He gonna transform
Yeah, it was for the
immediately
panel.
after this. It really would. 'Cause the panel would look stupid if Kaido was just on the ground. You like looking like a little short kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it just look goofy because his legs too small. for
I
his body,
love
you
seeing
know what I'm saying? So,
Kid and Luffy fly, and then Law just like standing there. And it's like,
I mean,
Oh,
Law. You know what? Let's not speak on that nigga, bro. Let's not speak on that nigga.
see,
Yeah, I mean, he can, like,
that's
throw- he
hard
can
to-
throw
you know,
debris.
Nelly.
he can throw debris
know,
like the
yeah. I'm not
Nelly,
saying that Law
that-
can. I'm just saying like his panel position is just funny seeing like Killer Luffy. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
Killer
yeah,
Zoro on
yeah.
the
Well,
floor.
that's the thing in these big ass
actually,
transformations.
it's good that he is on the ground because he can use his ability to swap them, you know,
Yeah,
from
all the
ground, like
time.
ground
He's
support.
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah,
a
so
support
it's-
fighter, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
even
support
have y'all
fighter.
seen Stampede? Like, bro, in Stampede, he was
Yeah.
the perfect support fighter, bro. He's nuts.
he was.
As long as Oda lets that nigga do that shit in this fight, will be.
it would be
like,
good, bro.
Yeah,
He's
he
so
was just
raw,
so
bro.
smart in Stampede, bro. Like the way he was moving around,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
was crazy, bro. It was crazy.
Bo was raw too on that
Nigga,
match.
oh, she's
Yeah.
so strong.
Second strongest.
Yeah, fuck right.
Boa top 10.
I
bro.
I
can't
Jeez,
can't
bro.
believe
She was
niggas told me
zooming, bro,
I had a
across
problem
the
with
board.
saying she's better than
speed
Man
is
Robin.
incredible, bro.
You said she's better than Wu? Like wait.
I like her more than Man Robin.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean,
Incredible.
that's
it's
debatable.
incredible. Like,
Yeah.
She's my top 3.
like
Facts,
that's not even
dog.
hard. Not even hard. Like,
I really do wish
Nigga.
what it does was. Ah man.
Kobe finna
But nah,
pack her
hey.
up. But yeah, we good.
Hey, she's
I
gonna
think-
watch
I'm not saying Kobe
you know, you
stronger.
know.
I'm not saying Kobe stronger.
Hey,
I'm
do
just
y'all
saying
think,
she finna be packed up. That's it.
do y'all think Prometheus and Napoleon and count as separate entities that he can like use to shamble them?
They're separate.
Oh.
separate.
So can he shambles the sword out of her hand in the cloud from below her?
Yeah.
Like, so she's basically
Oh
like.
no!
Yeah,
oh,
he
no,
can.
Shambles,
The
like,
sword,
no.
the sword he can, but them I don't think he can.
Yeah, like
No,
they
yeah,
count because
I think
he can literally
them
shamble
themselves,
at
'cause there's no really
anything.
no point. No. What I'm saying is like, can he just take her ability to fly and her sword? They're since they're
mean-
technically entities. Like
Yeah, they're
not just,
entities. Like he can, but he's not gonna
Yeah,
do it because of
and-
story stuff. Like
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
just how
they're
law
entities,
works.
but that's just like
Law
they're
can
not
do
actually
it.
like.
I just
That
think
Law,
about the nigga powers,
hey,
like, they
law
actually matter in the
can
story,
shamble
I don't know why.
both. Like
Technically,
Prometheus.
isn't he supposed to be able to cut them?
I mean,
Yeah, he
technically, he's
can,
supposed to be able
bro.
to
I'm
swap their
saying
personalities
like
right
Law
now,
just
like,
can't do it
in
because
reality.
he's too strong. So that's what like,
He
or they
should
can't make him
swap
just
their
beat these
personalities
young
right now.
like he
Oda
could.
said this nigga's too strong,
Yeah,
so
he's
we gotta like
Yeah,
not
he
make him
can't
do the shit he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, bro, his fruit is literally called the OP number.
yeah.
Come on, son. Like it's just built like
Yeah,
that.
Tori has
But
this
see,
like talk like every
future
2 weeks,
Yonko,
bro.
Damn,
I mean, he should be, but he's not going to. Like,
Yeah, he could easily rearrange these niggas, bro. But yeah,
I mean, he could easily be probably like one of the strongest characters using his ability like he's supposed to. But
Yeah.
apparently,
It's
there's
so
a quote-unquote
crazy
stamina.
because-
Like, isn't there like a stamina cap on it or some shit like that?
I
Like,
mean,
some-
Yeah.
that's only for like long fights.
He's
though.
the last stamina. Yeah.
yeah, but he should need long fights.
Well, he
'cause
fought he fought Doflamingo on the green bit, and he was already like. Well, the difference is if the opponent is higher than his level, I think he has to
yeah,
exert
but
more.
Yeah, but, like, they have, like,
because he
reaction
was
time
still
and
able
stuff.
to
Yeah,
use
you're right,
Gamma
you're
Knife against Doflamingo. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no,
So,
like he can still use abilities, but it's like his endurance is like if he wasn't switching with Luffy and shit, like it would
Yeah.
be.
Oh, because he himself isn't. Yeah. Facts.
Exactly.
But see, that my point is he shouldn't need like it shouldn't take him more to defeat really anybody. Like if he's really
Yeah,
like,
if it's really
I
about
mean,
his
bro,
business.
you cut
Because
somebody
like with his room, how
like,
big the room
anybody
was
I
but
mean,
in Just Rose.
anybody
let's
but
be real.
Doki is dying the Gamma Knife because they can't re-stitch the organs together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anybody else, that's an automatic W. So when Kaido was just standing there, letting this nigga hit him, obviously
Yeah.
for the story, he
Facts.
wouldn't.
Yeah,
But my point is, Oda shouldn't even put the ability in the story if he's
that's what that
never
personality
gonna
switch
use
should have
it.
never
They
been a
gotta be in
thing.
there. See,
Like
see my nigga Gege. This was
he already a
Gege
nigga,
was
bro.
writing this. My nigga would have took Dovey out, bro. Like,
Facts.
Let's be
He would
real.
have been able to get his own vengeance. Like it's, I don't know. It is what it is.
You don't want him.
It's the Luffy show. It's the Luffy show in one. We all need it. We know what we signed up for, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. If like the total Luffy time, if just 10% of it was taken to like other characters,
we won't have gas
more
Luffy.
people would be at
Luffy
that.
moments, bro.
Disputed goat.
He said we wouldn't have gas Luffy moment.
If he got
Yeah,
to
so Oda
sacrifice
can't do both.
some-
Okay, say less. I see where he is.
Yeah,
sheesh.
you're not most of these fandoms always put you in a position where you have to pick. You be like, oh,
True.
I want more, Robin doing stuff. Oh, but he won't get, Zoro stuff. You're like, damn, I have to pick. It's all right, I guess.
It's tough, man. It's tough, really, like living in a world. One hand, you get a cast like World Trigger, where they all doing shit, and then on the other hand,
Goat.
you get a cast like One Piece, where none of them niggas.
All right,
wild,
bro.
like-
What the?
Wait, where's season 2? Do you know what chapter season 2 starts off?
It's like 125
Hell, is
or
the
anime
something.
been- Has the anime been good?
Yeah, it definitely elevated.
Yeah, it's doing better than the
I'm a
manga.
peep.
did.
Yeah.
I'm a peep.
Nah, don't.
And the
bro.
manga was
You
gas,
good.
so that's a
son.
compliment.
You good.
Yeah.
You got like a
The World
C4, bro. I was like, hey, just
Yeah,
pack it
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
Just pack it
That's
up.
a C-suite, like the World Trigger, like a She-Suite had maybe 7. It's like a She-Suite 7, bro.
Nah, he already caught up. Like he
already caught up.
I'm not caught up.
Whoa, hold up.
He
I
reached
read
like
up to-
100 or something. I mean, he really wasn't
Yeah,
messing with like certain stuff.
What'd you give it at
makes
100?
sense.
Apparently I stopped right before like.
Nah, you good, bro.
wild
Just
shit,
just
yeah.
pack it up. Just pack
I'm
it
not
up.
saying I'm gonna pick it up again. I'm just saying like apparently that's like I don't know.
Nah,
I
they
guess that's what I was told by
Say
Chrono.
capping to you.
That's what I was told by Chrono.
Chrono just run that agenda,
But-
bro. He capping. You good, bro.
But
Nigga,
it's, just,
Nelly is
it's
so
not for
funny,
me.
bro.
It's not for me. Like
I feel you.
that's what I'm saying.
I feel it.
Nothing really. I didn't really have any major complaints about it. In fact, I don't know. Even the art style. I don't know something about
Nah,
it, man.
some
It just
story
didn't.
just really not. It's just not for you.
Yes, that's him.
But
gonna keep him-
it's just-
I feel it.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. But one last thing about this chapter, bro. Y'all think Big Mom and Kaido gonna give us this Conqueror clash that we all been waiting on? Like,
Oh
where is it?
man,
Where
Here
is
we
the
go.
Conqueror clash, bro?
I wonder when it'll be.
We running out of time. Like, nigga, I need this fighting.
Yeah,
hard.
because like he can't do it in dragon form. I think. So it's like,
Why not? Nigga, that's him.
he said, why not?
Yeah,
That
You're
wouldn't
right.
make sense.
It
But
wouldn't make sense for him not to be able to do it.
If he smacks his head with
They ain't like just headbutt the
One of
nigga
those-
like.
but one of those niggas that's Kankasaki. Like, they,
All I'm saying is, like, I need this class before the fight really. I either need it right now, or I need it when it's like two. But see, the problem is Law doesn't have Conquer, so he can't really be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get
Yeah.
a panel
Oh,
where
yeah,
Law
just,
not there to get the Conqueror panel. You know what I'm saying? And niggas
So
want
you
Zoro to
saying-
have it, but Zoro don't have it either.
so you
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
I
forgot
don't
about that.
have it either. Yeah.
So it's really
Dang,
only
even
Luffy
Hayes saying
Kid
it?
versus Mama Kaido.
That's wild.
I mean, he doesn't.
Apparently- apparently.
Yeah, but like they just headcanon everything. So like I would assume they would also headcanon them having. Yeah, like it would make sense if they
busted out. Like, where
Yeah.
do you think I didn't have?
Yeah,
Didn't
right.
have Conquerors? Head ass.
Did I tell y'all? Did I
Robbie
tell you I
Zoro.
did?
Yo.
When did I say I didn't have
Nigga,
Conquerors,
we
bro?
don't act like we not gonna fuck with it. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah, true, nigga, true. Yo, we should act like we not gonna all be screaming when we see this nigga.
Like go.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
It
Zoro
don't
have
matter what
Conquerors,
Oda to it just be wrong. Like he was
That's-
supposed like
But
he just
that's
a nigga
because
that's
Oda
like-
wrote the coolest nigga, bro. Like
Yeah.
Zoro just so cool, and that's the problem. Like that nigga too cool. That nigga don't lose. That nigga he don't do bro nothing. Even when he does lose, it's not really a L.
Yeah,
Like when the
yeah,
Yeti,
exactly.
like when the Yeti Cool Brothers knocked him out, it wasn't his fault. You know what I'm saying? See, like Oda's so good at that, bro.
and the
Like
Mio
Oda's so
like
good at making this
took
nigga
that
L
speech and
not
everything. So it's like it's not like you even felt like he was like embarrassed and stuff like that. It was like
Yeah.
he's still ruined. You know, he'll lose embarrassingly and like make you not like him.
So that nigga Luffy shape up.
Yeah, cause that's really it, Nelly. Like he never loses embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Like even when that nigga does lose, it's raw. It's just a raw loss.
Yeah.
Like crazy. Like when he like you said, Mihawk when he lost on the Friday.
Yeah,
that was
people
one
still
of the-
post that to gas up Zoro. Like, hey, like Zoro not pulling.
Yeah.
I do. Like
Yeah,
that was a
like,
crazy. That was one of the craziest moments for an early, like to be so early,
Yeah.
bro. To fight a top tier. You know what I'm saying? Like that was so clean, bro.
So we're seeing top one.
So.
I respect it.
All right, boys. I appreciate L for inviting me. I'm gonna bounce.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
a
probably
good
gonna eat this shit. So it was fun though.
later.
It's getting mad late. All right.
All
That's
right,
a good
boy.
time.
Good number.
All right, gotta top one, the goat. Oh yeah.
How much you rate the chapter, by the way?
What's in?
Not 10? That's cool.
No, I said 10.
Oh, nice.
He said nice. Like, yeah, bro. He
I
snapped.
heard you say no.
Nah. Where at one point gonna go, bro? Like, I'm gonna slide that 10.
Yeah, I just appreciate the fact it's like a whole chapter of just fighting the same spot.
Yeah.
We haven't had that in a long minute.
And the interaction between those three is like the best I've seen between them. You know, like the Tsubodi one was cool, but like we didn't really know him that well. But like now that you know, they know each other's histories, like it's hitting a lot more. So like, shout out Oda for doing that, bro.
Yep. Yeah, just what I said earlier, like it's still like an intense fight filled with stakes, but like he was
Yes.
still able to
Kept that
insert comedy into it without like making it feel worse. I really appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
Like that's classic One Piece to me, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I literally told Tori too. I was like, this is like everything I like about One Piece, like in that chapter. So,
Yep.
yeah, we good. All right. So next
yeah.
chap in
Let's
2
just pray.
weeks.
Let's just pray next chapter is still more fighting.
I'm not trying to see Usopp and Nami fight. You know, page 1. I'm sorry, but
Relax.
y'all can stay in the back. You know what I'm saying? But,
let's run through the gas of the fight, then we can go to the other shit.
yeah, big fact. All right, but thanks for
Thank you
everyone that
inviting me
pulled
over,
through.
bro.
Yeah, no problem. But
Mhm.
thanks for coming through. Thanks for everyone who's watching.
Alright.
You know, I'm gonna